play off that turret with his util.
He's got to send this just to try to peel back some of the pressure, but they are hounding him down. They have to crowd into the corner. The first outlaw shot will whip, but the second one will connect.
You're alive.
The attempted hero of the previous round now dead. Forsaken, just unable to really close the gap. Can't get close enough to fire off that Bucky.
Maybe expecting a little bit more help a little bit sooner from the rest of Paper X, but they were tangled up on the other side of the map, and Forsaken had gotten there just a split second sooner. They might have been able to drop a player or two with this Bucky, but now it's going to be a little bit more difficult to close the distance. I say that.
Out the Prowler, but yeah, I mean, they are getting closer and closer to one another. Jinx in the final one.
Oh.
The rest of them is going to be carved up quickly. Cruz
In for Devi. So consequences of buying a little bit of extra into that eco. Paper X are going to try to make an
I'm gonna watch this game while we wait for the Americas games to start, and then I also have the EMEA game up on my second monitor.
Two players trying to scale forward. Relay bolt going to be dodged. Push forward into the smoke zone. Envy as the barrel stuff manages to come away with two. Devi here looking for a second himself, and he gets it as Leviathan will fall, and suddenly in the blink of an eye, it is just Cruz with 3 HP, lifting his way back onto the site.
Eyes on.
Let me make my tweet real quick. Okay, let's watch this 2v2 from Heretics and Vitality. 1-for-1. Different ones to be fair, but Yonky has to stick. Just 1v1. Tweet is up. Close Twitter. Close this. Pop out both chats.
EMEA is not good, man.
No, that's fine.
I'm watching awful Valorant right now, bro.
I wouldn't say this is that bad. It's not good. I mean, to be fair, like, Vitality is letting Heretics, or letting Boo win 1v1s and 1v2s. So, I can see how you
Riens is not even playing good, and they're, like, winning like this.
Yeah. Chat's
That's
popped
how
up
you know.
on my second monitor. I'm
I'm
watching 2 games at the same time right now. I have the Paper X Full Sense game up on my main monitor,
Still a buy up available.
and the Liquid, not the Liquid, Jesus, I saw Mini Boost Liquid Jacket and the Vitality Heretics game on my second monitor.
Opened up the site for themselves.
Cody, can you pull up the America stream and let me know when they get into like agent slot?
Judge there as full sense. Almost feels like you got to guess right
Appreciate it.
with the Primi flash.
Turn off it. And we'll find the first one, but Forsaken down below.
Ooh, Forsaken.
Gone.
Oh my god.
Here's the enemy Neon. He's looking to intercept. Takes it around the corner, swap of the weapon.
67 HP ace. W.
A predator ace. As Forsaken ties it up.
Forsaken.
Biggest plays on the Phoenix.
And a significantly rougher day. Hasn't really been able to find his footing. Started to see it a bit more on Lotus that previous map, but even then, it gets away from him.
Good bait out of the Molly as well as the rotates.
You have the Rolling Thunder.
We have 4 players over on this B side.
Only Leviathan is trying to anchor this site.
There's Leviathan alone.
Changed up the util quite a bit.
The Rex is a split kind of idea. Full sense rotations are here. They're gonna need to stop this flood before they really worry about Leviathan.
Full sense coming out on top. Forsaken will fall. Only gonna be good for the one kill, but Levi with that ball. Eventually he's able to find Leviathan, but now it is Envy. Alone in a 1v3, has the spike in hand. The Prowler get the spot out. He's out of flashes. No fault line for 35 seconds.
Okay. Whoever wins this
High-low setup.
this pistol in EMEA wins the game.
Full sense.
If Vitality lets Heretics win a trophy, I hate watching for the rest of my life.
Who would you be hate watching more than
Big A, but
Heretics or Vitality?
not showing any early presence.
We are hate watching everyone, bro.
Various
Everyone's
spots,
hate watching
Mibr
right now.
X. Old cycle. Very close
Okay.
to being online, but half step behind.
I think you're a little ahead of me, by the way.
In a minute?
Nice Profec.
Right back
Mm.
immediately going to be invested
Yeah.
by Primi. Swimming his way forward. onto the
Yeah,
side,
okay.
looking for a
Good round
target.
from Luke.
Forsaken with that judge will still be able to
You
find
can
the
react, though. I don't
connecting.
care.
At the same time, Plant can now come through. He's got a rolling
No,
tongue.
I would
Yeah.
like Vitality to win, but I'm not.
Be noted on this attempted flank is a
You know.
tripwire holding him
I
in
will be mad.
position for
I
now.
will be mad.
Will up to
Well,
the
yeah,
bench.
I would also be.
No sense going to have their heads on a swivel. Rolling thunder across connects on the two. Meanwhile, Forsaken rewrapping through
Okay.
sands.
What
Finds
the
Leviathan.
fuck?
Cruz,
Oh,
however,
that killed me.
kills for himself as it means
Okay, jump is off one.
down, but Jing
Perfect,
is
give me it to
there,
me. Okay, it's
cleaning
over.
up the rest. Mibr X rallying back.
It's over, bro.
not
Like we're
allowing
throwing like
full
for fun.
sense.
We love
They'll
throwing.
run away with
My
the
favorite
rest
part
of
of the
the
game is
Super,
when I'm
have a
throwing, bro.
good stream, Potato. Won't be able to join today, unfortunately, but let me know when VOD.
If you can just find that open space.
I did do the. I'm
I'm
doing full sense Paper X right now, Chris, and I have finished this game pretty much. My goal is to get this done before the America's games start, but I'd be down to rewatch some stuff with you
Comes up over towards
if
the
you need to
inside.
watch full sense still.
Well, 1-for-1, Cruz and
But,
Levi are gonna be
yeah,
traded
I'm
out.
gonna do China tomorrow
He'll put up the space.
whenever I wake up.
Could be calling for this pivot, but it seems like full sense aren't fully
Fuck
buying
Chinese.
into it quite just yet. But they at least want to try to displace Forsaken out of
That
bounds.
reunion
He's
was-
gonna fight tooth and nail to escape with his life intact.
I'm gonna try to get as much of EMEA done
Good
tonight. as possible.
dashes into the team and kills two for literally like
Thanks, I
no
need to
one
watch
like
full
don't.
sense in China.
The boom bot
Yeah,
scales on the
I don't know how much
back.
EMEA you'll need to watch.
Meanwhile, something unanticipated in Sands. And
over the place.
Okay,
เฮ้ยนีออนบินเมน
it's one for some reason.
เอเมนมาสองสาม
I mean, this is doable. Oh, they forced.
กูให้เอเมน
เดินต่อกันเลย
ต่อ
เดินต่อเลยเดินต่อเลย
ซ้าย
Okay,
เดี๋ยว
this is
ช่วยแล้ว
over.
ผมไม่ได้ไปไม่ทัน
Like this is over. They forced for no reason and now it's over.
ฝากก่อนนะหนึ่งสอง
Huh?
พี่จอยใครบินเมนเกียร์ไม่ให้มาเสร็จแล้ว
Is it over? I mean, Rian kills one. I don't know how.
เข้าบี
And now we have the two chokers in like alive.
ไปตัวยันไปตัวยัน3-2
เดี๋ยวมาอยู่กันเดอร์มาอยู่กันเดอร์
ซีทีอ่ะพี่มาโอ้กูอยากไปทางเอ็มเอ็นว่ะเหี้ย
But Benji's dead.
ตรงนี้มันรู้
What do you
แล้ว
mean?
เลย
อยู่เลย
Okay, alive.
Breeze, Haven, Ascent for crew energy.
ก็ไปได้ก็ไปได้เดี๋ยวเพิ่ง
No Lotus?
Gambled onto the wrong side of the map, but
No
Cruz still
Lotus?
able to find one as the buy. Will can take it down in the early use of that lockdown. Jing gonna be eating a good amount of damage from the
Low
molly.
to the-
Meanwhile, the
low.
Royal strike gonna be called over towards that bench side. Jing trying to steady the spray. Primi will cut him down, but in
I'm assuming crew picked, then. Oh, no, no.
Forsaken. Side
No, he's not
tap,
gonna be
some
allowed yet.
ankles,
I cannot see.
Turns himself up on a platter. Jit boy.
Well, it should say on this,
Now
like, if
into the
you're watching
1v1.
the stream.
Some swing attempt
They're
in,
like they're
but
showing me Brock. Like they're actually just showing me Brock.
Jit as well.
That's what I'm seeing in the stream.
Full ult investment
GG.
into a round loss to be tied up at 10-10.
Oh, Prophet.
I may as well
Well,
not
this
be
series,
even
yeah.
involved.
Almost to another.
What do you mean?
Rolling thunder already. Primi into another ult of his. Leviathan has the neural theft.
Well, safe enough to go for the orb, which he does.
Vitality Force again.
Yeah, they're showing. Agents, and Breeze.
Seems like this
Mother
one will be
Harbor.
correct.
Mibr.
What? Mm.
Life against the back wall, catching a couple
Holy
of players
shit,
as they're
that's
about to
loud.
exit, is playing exactly
No,
into
Loud is
NRG's wheelhouse.
eliminated.
Yeah, and I think on the other side with crew, I don't think they're gonna change much, keeping it the same. Dante on the Neon, I think for me is the biggest thing to be watching for this game because I'm kind of interested to see
FNS believes
if
E2
they're gonna
Valin
start
is the
setting
best
him up
IGL
more,
in
setting him
VCT.
up for success a little bit more, or if they're gonna keep
That's
doing
true.
a lot of those
Wow, what a
proactive
hot
things
take.
and just hoping that Dante kind of just gets his
No, that's
kills.
true.
Such a
Yeah,
hot
I mean,
take,
I'm
man.
hoping they just
I
go
don't
into
think
making
anybody-
space again and not relying on him, because like I said, I think Sada
Wait,
But
who's
it
this
is
on
the
the-
best.
less the big keys.
Is this Imi on the desk?
Well, let's see what both of these teams have in store for us. Excuse me. Let's get into the first map of this elimination match and send it over to your casters. Here's Mimi and Ender.
Out of NRG and Crew, only one can stay alive after this series today. And for Crew, our best team during the group stage, our only team that was 4-1.
Okay.
Their lives are on the line. And for NRG, things looking good after the other day. The revenge arc underway.
Yeah, they got the team that beat them in the first round of group stage out of this tournament in Furia, and now a second chance against a Crew who beat them in week
Come
two.
on,
We're
Prophet.
crewing,
Was the
guys.
loss that put them on this
No, we're
long
energy.
path to begin
We have,
playoffs
we
in the
have a
lower
lot of
bracket.
NRG today.
Now that former opponent
No, we're crewing.
back to
No,
beat
no.
them.
That's fine.
Energy
Like,
have
no, no, no,
absolutely
I'm not
been
telling you,
on
like,
a tear,
I'm
but
not
it's time
asking
for
you.
match
We are
start,
doing.
presented
No,
by
we're not, though.
Samsung
I'm
OLED
telling you, I'm
Breeze.
not.
The location.
I'm gonna go now. Let me know when,
First
or if you
route
wanna,
here.
when you go.
NRG
Because I thought you were gonna
and
watch together. Watching
NRG
by myself
on the
sounds
attack
boring.
side.
Again, Chris, I
Last
said I
time
would
these teams
rewatch
faced off,
VODs with
it was
you.
the
I don't
duels that
care.
made
I
the
just
difference.
need to get the
Dante
VODs done
absolutely
so
smacked
I
down
can
Mata,
like move
but
on to the next
on this
thing.
map, Mata will be on the harbor, and it's Kiko's jet that's looked so strong.
Plus, I was watching them last night, and I told you that.
On this map, trying it again. And well, this round, they start with a free
And you
ace,
weren't
they like
watching.
fighting deep in these post fights, looking to disrupt that retake.
NRG have 3 players flashing on through the wall. That's a good stun to slow down the approach of NRG, and Les has already continued that success. He was the
Because I was
individual
playing
star
with
in
Emmy.
yesterday's loss.
Okay.
Crew now in a 5-on-3, but still Kiko waiting around the corner with that sheriff.
Yeah,
Lands his
I'll let you
bullets,
know.
and now the rest
I'll
of
probably be
NRG are
watching
here. Brock with a couple
EMEA
of kills.
as well as finishing Pacific
Brings it
games
down to
after today.
1-on-2 now for Scuba.
Spike finally getting
After the
time to
Americas
force it
games
off, but
today,
he
so
doesn't
we can-
know. He thinks this is a flank.
Yeah, and his teammate
They know where
MW
he
was
is now.
checking out double doors in mid. No comfortable plant yet.
But now with that awareness, they can double up, back away.
Come on,
Okay,
Scoob.
we go over towards
Have
the
a
B
good
side.
stream baked potato chips.
Now Scuba has his
Instead-
wall
or
set up
things.
here for main. Likely
Can
we've
you
seen Crew
bake a
play
potato
on site
chip?
regardless as he scouts out this site
I
and
don't know.
realize there's no one left here.
That sounds weird.
Scuba's
No?
still the
No, no.
healthiest man in the
It's
server.
normal.
He's been good in a lot of these.
Thumbs
No,
up
no,
to
no.
Roger.
I'm not saying this.
With the run all the way over to
Those
the
are
B side,
super
he will
sick.
not
I
have a lot
don't
of
like
time
the sheriff here.
to figure out
I
good
mean,
setup.
Sarek is
Sheriff
1 HP,
shots.
but still, like, I
Enough
would
to take
prefer
out
the ghost.
MW with 1 to the
To
body.
play the 1v2.
And Crew playing this in
He's
an
just gonna hit
interesting
2
way.
headshots, it's fine.
Sadok stepped back into
Yeah,
spawn,
but
a
if this is
risky
a
move,
1v1,
but
I'm
seeing
going
no
for
one
the
there.
for the
It's so
sheriff.
much simpler.
If it's a 1v2,
Crew
I
hold
prefer
in
the
the
He's
ghost.
just gonna hit 2
MW has
headshots
that
though.
next layer of the dart.
Yeah,
That'll
that's
make
true.
things even harder for Scuba.
NRG were
Okay, he's stats.
Kinda
He doesn't even
dominating
have
recently
time.
in the
He's like,
pistol
he's
rounds.
not winning this.
This one is going to be real tough. There's not a lot of time to play with. Scuba, no orb left, and now he's getting pinged up. Sadak comes around
Good
the
round from
corner,
Crew.
and Crew will take this opening pistol.
I
That
don't
was an
like that
instant
NRG
disaster.
pick Bruce.
Sadak
I
looking the
really don't
wrong
think
way
that's a good
back
pick.
towards main. Eats a shot. As soon
Yeah,
as they
they're
had the
green, bro.
information, they played that 2v1
Energy
very
is
well.
green.
I guess they think
Clean
Crew's
up
really
off the
bad
field.
on this map,
Excellent work
but
that
also
Les
like
did early on. I don't think you can understate how good he was yesterday. Sure, they
I
ended
think
up
they're
losing
underestimating
that
how good
match in
G2 is on this
2-0 fashion,
map.
but on the Lotus in particular,
and
there
maybe
was
overestimating how good
probably
they are.
3 or 4 rounds that Les was just winning
From NRG's
individually.
perspective.
And
I
that's
do think
just
they
having
can
the
still beat
consistent
Crew on
defense,
Haven. Crew hasn't been
consistent spaces
particularly
getting
good
on the
there.
lurks. He was
Yeah.
just a
Hasn't
monster,
he's going
and
to
he
be
has
nice
been
to
on
see.
stage.
Yeah, I think he's been a
If we
monster
even
for
see
the last
it.
5
Oh
years.
my god.
Don't know when this guy's taking a break from it.
What
Just
the fuck
incredibly
is
consistent.
Koshmaris even doing?
That's been the
How is that
reliant piece Crew can always count on.
Okay. Energy 1 split,
Well, Energy
Crew
had the
1
right
per.
stack.
Energy
On the
1
second round,
Lotus
they've avoided
after,
the knife.
Crew 1 Fracture.
Crew just inching
That's
their
the-
way
that's
up
the
behind the
Mibr.
drone core now as a deep harbor wall.
So like, they
Not
didn't
gonna
even like,
block off these 3 players backside.
didn't like
Dante still not
ban
into it.
Lotus
He has an
first.
outlaw in his hand
Nice,
too.
rough play.
Weird position for him to be with that gun. It's not going to matter with the support behind coming in clutch for Crew. Dealing with those
nice.
pistols,
Nice.
no problems. And Scuba this time, now in that 1-on-5 and quickly
Nice
dealt
fight.
with.
Really good
Crew
anti-eco
recognized
for
the threats
Crew.
really well there.
You get
Yeah,
silence a
it's a
few
flawless
orbs
anti-eco
there.
to
Dante
follow
a
up.
couple. And you
A
win the
lot of
round
what I'm going to be
cleanly.
watching for in
That's
this
good.
map is what learnings Crew took
Koshmaris
from
almost
the
1v3'd by just running
They
into
didn't
the
end up
site
losing
like an
that series.
idiot with the
Barely
judge.
scraped it out on the 3rd map. But I think that had to be the wake-up call for this squad. An EG who was winless to that point, who just didn't look like much of a threat at all. And I think they made a lot of mistakes in how they were playing. They talked about
Heretics
that.
down
how
to an eco.
That was a big moment for the
Loot
team
has
to turn it around.
knives. Yeah,
Donovan even
3
saying they were
Deagles, and then
kind of happy to
Benji on
lose
the
map one
bucket.
of the series in the way that
Oh,
they did.
Koshmaris also has his overdrive.
Need to wake up now for playoffs. Now they find themselves in the lower bracket.
Nice.
That's a
Oh,
good
What a
nice
flash
out
from
of
Ethan.
NRG.
What a fucking
Ethan
flash from
sets up
Ethan, bro.
his duelist perfectly for that opener.
He's just so comfortable.
I'm
when he
really
plays this
seeing like
KO.
like
Always
better
on point
gameplay,
with
bro.
the utility.
Nice, Turka.
This is
Now
a
a
pilot
tough
class.
situation to navigate.
Plans. No,
You
no,
guys to get out of this
no,
choke. A
no,
wall always to
no.
continually stall you out here.
Scuba chooses to
Who
fall
just
off the
fucking
angle and step
4K'd
up
with the
closer.
knives and won them
Take
the
down
round.
Sada.
Actually, one of the best
That
knives
flash
clips I've
just
ever seen.
Not too helpful with that wall in the corner. Another one through it. Quickly turned from Scuba. Individual mechs
Nice
on
W running gun
here
from
for
Rada.
NRG as they hold
Nice.
down the line and even play with that little gap against the wall for a flawless return to the board for NRG.
Nice anchoring from Scuba. It looked like Sadak was almost playing the way he does on Omen, just trying to jump through that smoke and create space. but he gets caught early here with no one else really tapping up with him. And then that slowing effect, even combined with the flash, gives time for Scuba to always be at an advantage in that.
Yes. They say
Scuba feeling good there?
is
And why
is
not?
Wu
They're shutting
above
down
Ethan
Crew. Stop this from
as
getting
an
out of hand
IGL?
early on.
And the first
See what the
comment,
adjustment ends up being. That
Wu
round, of
doesn't
course,
cheat,
started
so
with the
yes.
nice pop flash into mid. And the kill against Crew. Crew seem to avoid that for now, just doubling up if that peak comes in.
NRG love playing for mid. You'll see Mata on this harbor try and walk into this position,
crap.
fight through.
There's that pop again. A good flash catching out less, but Crew were holding it. So Ethan will be traded out in the end.
Still a 1-for-1 killing.
Oh
by
my
Scuba.
god, Kiko.
That was nasty.
Nice shot,
Still had his
Chris.
dash. Decided to take another chance.
Okay, what's
There's
the
two
plan
players
now?
looking at
What's
him.
Crew going to do?
Takes the head off, dashes away.
But they're still going. Gonna re-push
If
towards
they're
Elbow,
going in,
continue to get information.
2A.
I love the early conditioning.
They have the
Crew
energy, has all
out
the
of
B
mid.
space here that you
Gonna make
need.
Crew so much more
Yeah.
cautious.
Keep going the
Instead
line.
in there in
You
the future.
should know.
That
Like,
could
yeah,
end up
but
eating
Crew
up
is
plenty
like
of
faster
utility
taking
in these
A.
later rounds.
Wada has this
Well,
mid
NRG changed their
cross.
style.
Yeah, I've just had so much fun watching Kiko
anymore.
play Jet more for this team. You forget how good he was historically back in Europe.
I remember him back in 2023. I was casting him when he
Okay, Sada,
failed
come
to
down, brother. You're
qualify
not the guy.
through Ascension
Just wait for your team.
Apex. That was the big
Wait.
surprise back then. And of course, the roll swap came in. Ends up finding himself
Come on, Dante,
He
sell,
dumped it
sell,
like
do
right
something
across the
soon.
ocean with NRG.
And in this round, on a great flank,
Kiko's
his
fast
teammates will play
rotate.
slower
Ooh,
backside,
that's
let
a
him work
fast
on this.
By the way, Vitality Heretics is
He's all
6
the way
to
back in
11.
main now.
Or Vitality's
Crew in an
buy
awkward
is a
position.
Stinger,
Sadok
Stinger,
isolated from his
Guardian,
teammates.
Guardian,
It's a
Vandal.
dink onto Brock, but that's
With
just not
Profek on
nearly
the
enough
Vandal.
to swing
All
this round
people.
back for Crew.
Oh my god, what an
Especially
ult
now
from
as Kiko
Yampi.
activates on that flank.
Good round
Pulls
from
Dante's
NRG.
attention over, so Mata can land the final blow.
Yampi just got an ult
So
kill
Chris has
on
started to learn some lessons
Puff Maris,
about how
who's
they're
just running
approaching
around.
mid here. It was a very different look from NRG this time. They
Oh boy.
still went for that re-clear play.
On
But what I loved was that once they backed up, they expected Crew to try and absorb
somewhere
that
as
space that was
5.
just left, and that's
Just
exactly
4.
when Kiko strikes. Here's the opening pop flash play.
I want to watch this kill though
Yeah,
again.
this was the second layer. And because that cove is still up, he knows
NRG's gonna need a good
he's
game
safe
plan
with
to deal with
There's
less
no one
here.
that can spam.
That's a good
I'd
start.
love to see that confidence
They
out
have
of
good
Kiko on
ideas of where
defense.
he's gonna go.
There's maybe a quarter of a second that you have to react.
Ethan
if
versus
you're Crew
Les
to get
is.
that kill,
I mean,
otherwise
Ethan
Kiko's
versus
out
Les
there.
is low key an
Now
underrated
Kiko
player rivalry.
Gonna go for the outlaw purchase. 3 light
Not
armors
that
on
there's
the other
many
side.
like
Actually, 4.
player
Dante
rivalries that
switches
get
off mid.
rated in the first place,
That would
but
have been a problem if Crew were heading over towards the A site, but it will be a B finish for them.
it's something to think about that those two guys have played against each other towards the top of Americas a bunch of times. Nice Mata, good help with the wall and flood in.
Mata dealt with the player walking up through mid.
Ult
Now
too.
has that ultimate to try and get back into the site and
Hit
support
Scuba.
Look at him. Look at how Scuba has worked around the map to play
Nice
inside the orb.
NRG.
And look at how NRG have shown up behind him. Silence is still in the back of sight.
Good flash from
But
Silence.
still they haven't been able to flush out Scuba.
Vitality win another
No
round.
idea where he's slid
7-11.
onto. And this round,
NRG win another round here on the main monitor.
Mata,
I wish I could
finish
show the
round again.
Vitality game and I could red
Such
zone
nice
this.
work
That
by
would.
Brenner,
I
too.
feel like that would
I
be
really
really
like the way
cool.
that they're throwing this harbor wall just vertically across the site. It
Here's
gives,
Vitality though.
like 4 different angles that Scuba can be playing. And you watch, even though he was not taking a huge amount of fights in this mid round, he was just existing.
Yeah.
You saw so many eyes from Crew that the player who was half
that's
off
a
is
nice
looking back
hit.
for Scuba. Guess what? Someone is swinging from spawn, killing you.
Exactly. Scuba runs all the way through backside, then comes back up into pillar, has an orb he can
Early
play.
timeout from Crew. Need to XP this just to get it
Yeah.
live. Heretics have their double duelist pushed up a lobby here. Rien's throwing a shock dart in to bait for them a little bit. Vitality, you need to win this anti-eco. You have an Odin here as well on Chronicle that can help them just like mow people down in the post. The drone doesn't see Woot. Oh my god, he gets the first kill. Okay, they get Koshmaris. Good. They refight into that space. Now they don't have Dart because Yampi's dead. They do have Phoenix ult. They do still have Durka alive. They still have their smokes. Like, it's not horrible here. And there's only 2 players on the site for Heretic, so this should be around for Vitality. They barely killed Woot there. That was really scrappy. Okay, they get Boo out of there. 4v2. There's a classic and a sheriff here. This is not losable. Nice. Oh yeah, shit. Let's go.
All the way around here.
Oh,
If
yeah,
they
it's a
lose,
fight over
if you
backside
lose
of all
around
things.
like that,
Getting
you should like
wrapped
be
around from
disqualified.
behind, but has the
Yeah,
support
they
in
they
line.
need to send Eternal
Mata
Fire
is there and
to
waiting.
Masters if Vitality lost that.
Pistol's just not quite able to fight back. Even a little
I
bit
think
of
this
shot
wall
through
from NRG
smoke
is
there,
really
making it an
interesting.
Easy round for NRG.
I would
I
like
think
to
there
see
might
more
have been
teams
something
throw this
cooking
wall.
if they
Not,
had
I don't
rifles in
know,
that round,
like
but
if it's
just a lesser
100%
guns
my
and
favorite
kind of
wall,
weird
but I do
positioning
think
that
it's
worked
good,
both
and I
ways.
want to see
Sure, you
more
get
of it
this
to
timing
like think
pop
about it a
flash
little
back
bit.
sight, nice like that player. But Mata is also in a similarly weird position just behind you.
And so
We're
we
back
head
on
into
a bye
round seven.
here.
3
We have Sova,
ultimates available
KO,
for
Hard
Crew.
Roll.
This is gonna
Have
to
to
be a
win
swing
this round
for
with your
them.
crew.
Stop the momentum and get something cooking. I was curious because Kiko for a moment had upgraded into an operator.
Did you?
This is against it. Instead,
NRG's
just a
close to a
rifle in
couple
hand.
themselves.
I think with the ult online, it would be tough to get off value here.
Yeah, there's just so many ways to block off vision. This time it's a
What were you saying, Tony?
fake play in mid with that flash.
I don't
Condition
know,
that
like
that's
nothing
still a
happened.
threat.
Did
even if
you
Jet's
see the
not behind
listening
it.
on the
But
Heretics
Crew aren't
when
changing really how
Benji
they
said, "Can I
play.
call this round?"
West
and
was a little bit
Benji
maybe
and
less
Boo says
aggressive,
no.
but you still have the
GG.
two players bot mid holding for the swing.
It was-
My favorite
This
one
round
was the
full
one where it
round
was like,
altogether. There was a
like
redraw
Boo
being
kept
made,
going,
now
hey,
Crew
hey,
walked
listen,
back
listen,
into that
listen.
space.
Guys, stop, listen,
As
guys,
NRG
listen.
similarly
And then when he
passive
went
where
to
the Viper's
like
playing.
make his call, he
Out
went,
of range of that on either
and then
side.
just repeated the same,
So
guys,
be able to get a
listen,
wall up
listen.
or get an orb up to
Yeah.
defend.
Slow down.
That can quickly
And they
go
like
back
didn't
into
have a clear
the
call until like
Orb
30
is
seconds
laying
left, and they had to
down on
regroup
site.
into A, but they just won the fights.
Help Ethan get out from behind
Whoa,
the wall.
whoa,
As
whoa,
the
whoa,
exit comes in
whoa.
from Crew. That
Thank
stun
God,
rockets in front of it, but
Force
only
its
finds the
silence that he
KO.
kills.
Ultimate already primed on that and instantly brought back into the fight as Dante steps up.
Ethan.
Ethan is still
Nice,
alive. In
Ethan.
backside,
Ethan, no.
Ethan
They
is
say no,
excellent.
saying, like, someone can,
Still a
like, push
nuisance
them.
for Crew to deal with as Sadok realizes he no longer has cover.
3v3,
of
they
his wall.
used
He
all their
doesn't even
ults
have
now.
Teammates on
Yes,
site.
it's
He needs to
me.
get out of dodge.
Ethan still has an ult.
Vitality win another
NRG
round.
have all the space
They
that
knock,
West
or,
has
I mean, I
to
guess
be
it's a 3v1,
the
but
playmaker
who's
here.
gonna save, I think.
Reclear from Ethan, flashing in.
Okay, they
No player
saw.
spotted yet as shots are
No,
exchanged.
yes,
Ethan
it's,
steps back into it, maybe a little bit too much.
Ah.
Up against
Nice,
Les,
Les. No,
who
yes,
lands
sir.
another one.
Wait.
Has given his team a brilliant
Oh.
shot in this round now.
The IGL would
That's
need
nice.
an ace to
I
win
like
it for
that.
NRG.
But Ethan was anticipating those players rotating away. So Crew have
That
themselves
was a nice
free
call from.
sight.
This is their
From
best
Southern.
chance at a round win in a long time for Crew.
Like Ethan still doesn't know he's like he's not planting A.
Ethan's still hanging around over on A.
Now he knows.
Was maybe thinking he wasn't in range to hear it if it had been planted there, but now realizes he's on the wrong
But he
side.
still lost like 10 seconds to play.
Still a dart too for MW.
I think regardless, this is a fine round from NRG. They had a fuck ton of money.
Yeah.
Crew used 3 ults here.
backside.
They didn't use any.
Yeah, but like,
That's the one player.
they know.
And he knows that
Reads the
MW is here
other's
now.
position.
Oh, I like this read from Ethan. Nades down, he needs to bait the fight, bait the one-on-one.
Oh,
But
nice
Sadok
shot.
bests him
Man.
in that. The round goes to Crew.
That was,
Shots a bit
I like
quicker
that
from the
round.
other
Like,
IGL. Sadok
overall, I
stepping
like
up
that
for his
round.
team, securing a
All the
pivotal one here.
I like the
This was
3v3
round
call.
all
I think
about
here
Ethan
was pretty
charging in
bad.
backside.
Ethan is
Yeah, that was
locked
not
right
nice,
now.
But, like,
the
once-
from Les was
So is
really
Les,
nice,
though.
and they call.
I was talking about all the different ways I'd like to see Crew approach mid. Turns out it is still just let Les dominate that
Overall,
space.
Because like when they see
So
less, they
willing
think,
to
oh, well,
walk into
they
contested
think
ground.
Yeah.
Crew thinks the other
Being where
side's
you
open.
expect him to be. But he's still just confident enough to win the fights
Ethan's gonna
regardless.
throw a flash here for Kiko to get
That'll
on this
swing
line with an op in
must
mid.
needed rounds for Crew. A lot of ultimates thrown into that one.
Ooh, it's a cross map
Now
knife,
Kiko
and
has
then
the
the
operator
flash.
out into mid, less under pressure.
They
Kiko's
saw
not
him.
gonna let him get out here
Nice.
without a fight, and that shot is lethal.
Cool.
The rest
Actually,
of Crew had
3
already started
people
shifting away
all
from A,
sent to
trying support
deal with
Les
less.
in mid, but it's a little bit too late.
Which is
And
necessary.
another body hits the floor.
Ooh, I
Could
thought
have
Sada
nearly
was
been a
dead.
third there as well.
He's just not stopping.
Kiko, or not
That's give or
Kiko,
take a
Scuba,
less.
just don't
He'll win you
sell
around and
here,
then
please.
Yeah, you
flushing
just
that
have to
one.
like stay alive.
Still a chance for Crew.
Yeah.
Could
Let's
use
be
our
proud
ult
of
here
this
for
second.
Brock.
Look at
It's
the
not
ults
like the
available for this
worst
retake.
The
idea.
ults are brutal.
I think
For the
Ethan or
retake.
Brock should use
Really
their
solid.
ult here.
Surviving, not overstaying his welcome in
Okay.
sight.
Good with that. Not
Maintains
both,
this
though.
numbers advantage. So the null
Yeah,
command
just
is
one.
out. Dante, the pivot player now, with a nice position on
Sam
half wall.
Sadok.
One kill already goes Crew's way. And the position is great.
Dante's not
Crew
known
can
about
stay
yet.
alive for Dante. This flank is big,
I mean,
but Brock
from
was
Brock.
too late.
one.
On the
Rogue
other
was
side,
nice,
and
then.
now Sadok just taken down
Alright.
Rogue was
inside
really-
of the orb, and NRG
Takes
must
Takes
win
on another
this round.
Eco.
A
They
few
have
brilliant
one
shots
gun
from
and it
Eco.
is
Their retakes have
Kashmaris
looked
on an
really
Odin.
solid throughout this map.
And
in
then
this
Boo
round,
has a
They're
bandit.
showing
Boo has
another
a
good
classic.
approach
I
of
think
how
he's
to deal
close
with
to
mid
knives
control.
though. He's 2
I
off.
don't think there is a round where Kiko has wanted a fight
But he
mid,
doesn't have
where
armor,
he has
so-
not gotten it. And
If
won it.
Heretics wins this, they're actually
Good setup for that one, and this second kill.
Loses
is
this,
just
you mean?
Like,
pure
it-
skill from him.
I love that we've
Huh?
seen
You
four
said
different
if Heretics
Two
wins this.
Very
I'm like,
similar.
Yeah,
The
if
first
they
one was a
lose this,
long-range pop flash
Sure.
that gets a kill.
They
Then
would
it
be
was a
like the biggest
right-click
jokers
pop flash
sometimes.
through a wall.
Sometimes,
Then
yeah.
three people
Benji does have a
riding behind.
Bucky here, which I think
Now we
is
had a
honestly
fake, now
their
we had a real
biggest
one where
path
we're
into
charging
winning this
forward with
round.
the off.
And it's at different timings as well. That one came
Outside
a
of
bit later in the
Koshmar,
round
it's just
to
doing
let
the dumbest
Less
shit
walk into that
imaginable
corner.
with the Odin.
It's those layers that just make
I mean, he's
scaling
Neon. And he's
feels
like
so
he's
hard.
good with the Neon
All
on him.
ready to go
Yeah,
in the main off
no,
contact.
I'm not saying
Three
that like
players to fight from
Koshmaris is
NRG.
like bad by any means.
This
That's not my
crunch here
point.
is brutal. If Crew
No,
tries to
no, I'm saying like
accelerate
it's
on
really
Kiko,
possible.
Yeah.
they've got
Or
other people ready to
it's
step
like
up
the
and
most
fight, but
possible
Crew
thing
are
that could happen in this round.
intelligently
Benji's trying to get back in the sight here,
overstaying
but
just yet. Playing a little
think
bit deeper
it's-
now, trying to pull out that
Oh my
Hunter's
God, he's gonna
Fury.
get one with
That
the
was the
Bucky.
idea, and it works, but a nice shot connects, and
not even-
Kiko
I mean, that was
has found his behind
a
it.
couple good
There's a
tags
back
there
play.
for
Mata
Brock.
stealing
I
that
think he'll
corner
take
as
that
Kiko
the
backs
80
away.
tack on
Yeah,
Dante.
continuing to fire off some shots.
Yeah,
Dante
that's
now
gonna happen.
straight
Especially if like
into
they
Mata's
don't
waiting
like
arms.
clear anything.
Amonte's still there, still
That
going to
was
be a little bit of a
nice.
problem.
Like
Yeah.
instantly
Crew
traded.
now find themselves scattered. Player double doors.
Like they know less is
MW on
here.
45 HP less though.
It doesn't
Still
matter because
finds a
he's
way.
Yeah,
like
you
this.
need 2 people. They actually cannot guard.
Now MW evens the score.
Oh, one of them
Kiko
was-
realizes now
Okay,
he's
they
the
know
one
Kiko's
outnumbered
like-
just with the
Oh,
operator isn't quite
nice
quick enough
shot.
yet. So it's Scuba now
Okay,
into the clutch.
Is he lurking or is he going
He's
to
far
mid?
away from this
Alright,
one.
he's going mid.
We're walking back into mid.
Oh,
We'll
Koshmaris
first
doesn't
have to
have a
contend with
fucking
less.
dash, so like it's over.
Scuba's stepping into him, but the angle not quite held.
They know what he is.
Snake Bite's traded.
And the molly is bad, like he will still like
Has this one-on-one on the right
side.
side. But he's so cautious about another player swinging into him. Feel the pressure a little bit into this moment as they both
Oh,
come
that's
in and
It was so
MW
possible.
He was so
watches
focused on
this
less.
one go for Crew's fourth
Yeah,
round.
but it was so possible
was
for
such a good
for the
round.
squad to
Damn,
win
from
that.
From MW's there because it started excellently for NRG. Their trap play was well read. They were to punish these people in main. But the second the smokes fall,
Heretics? No, both
MW
teams
says
are out of
watch this
timeouts.
drive and takes down
10,
3 of them
11.
there.
Heretics
Now
get a
Crew
buyback up here.
One.
Boot on the operator.
And NRG
Koshmaris
changed
on the
their
Odin.
approach in a massive way. Setting up big over towards the B side. This looks a little bit more similar to that round they were fighting 3 players over.
God, he lives.
With the flash out of the orb. See what the differences are. Les
Smart
just not
side of
wanting to
things.
contest anymore.
I see 2A.
The A-hits have been successful for
This
Crew.
Koshmara loses that, bro.
I have no idea.
Broken.
It doesn't even feel
Now
like
that
his
wall
fault.
comes up. I mean, Crew are
Yeah, like
just
he
playing
he
through
just
the
happened.
playbook right now, running these
Brock is
AXX.
bringing up the
This
Odin.
time Dante
He got
pathing to
enough.
the right side.
He was Odining before.
NRG trying to play for this whole
Yeah, but, like,
retake.
They have the Harbor ult
One
to do
round
it. They still have
of
all
9.
of their util held onto.
Yeah, but they're going
Let's
to have to
has
work through
pit
Les's
here.
Viper's pit.
Yeah,
That
let's-
won't be so simple in
okay,
backside.
And they don't
Especially with
have
an
to know how to,
operator
like, retake
at
this.
play.
They
Kiko
have
might
the-
want to pull
Yeah,
out
they have the Harbor ult and the
It's
Silver
time now
Dart
for
here.
NRG to move into the side. A good
Oh,
flash
shit.
sends
That
them
was a good
scattering
dart from
combo
MW.
with the dart. Now a
Yeah.
Hunter's Fury.
And now these two,
MW
like, storm,
tries to light
is
up a
really
couple of players'
That was
spots.
so
there.
Oh, I thought that was
And
gonna
lands
get
the kill
both.
on Mata.
Last is
Yeah,
1
I-
HP
I-
though.
Out of it, but the spam is
Yeah,
still
that's
there.
1 HP. Brock got done.
Still has a shock. He still has a shock.
Rise's chance
Yep,
of
pit
jumping
down.
up. A
Okay.
shock dart kill on Les. Now the pit's gonna fall. And the
what
rest of
do
Crew playing
Crew got?
offside.
No more. I mean,
What's the
it's just
utility on
shocks
post
from
plans?
MW now.
A nade and a couple of shock
But-
darts as Kiko gets onto the stick.
NRG doesn't have vision
Crew are
block.
landing the kills,
Kiko's-
but already half onto the spike is a problem
it
now.
off.
With
I
the
mean,
instant
he just
charge,
aced.
it's an
Brock
ace
got
to
a
block
nade.
out of nowhere.
Also, Heretics won the round.
Spam to see this round
Yeah,
through
I
for
saw.
NRG.
How
Did
the
he
fuck did
see
Brock
a
get
single
an
person
ace?
he killed there?
Like, what
I mean,
the
he
hell?
just
No
hit like he
idea.
just
landed.
aced.
Shock dart.
Yeah, but
Like,
like,
I don't know.
Let's watch
He
it
just
again.
did.
One
That's
blind.
Okay.
That's a
Shock
shock
dart
kill.
for 2.
Yeah, the chuck dart like.
And
Yeah,
now
I
is
saw
the biggest
this.
player to take down the pitfalls. And here,
Okay,
he
saw
does
one
not let
player.
go.
Oh, he
Okay.
caught both with the same spray at the end. Okay.
That's what
He
I'm
didn't
thinking
even
up here.
realize.
What on earth was that?
The power of the Odin. And that's a risk. Those offsite post ones work.
Brock has
when
been
the pit is
so
up
good
and that
these past
util
few
is
games.
amped by the decay.
Why does Les have a
But it's
classic?
so much worse once the pit falls and you're stuck behind a cove.
No time wasted for
What the
Crew.
fuck are you doing?
Path
Like,
through this orb into mid. Mata
That's from Ooh,
out in the
nice.
open, but a 1-for-1 is good enough. Brock
Oh boy.
just had the ace. Now,
Okay.
still going for a little bit extra. Pulls
Hold on,
away
slow.
from that shot, and that'll
Just
cost
chill,
him.
chill. We're good.
Kiko switching over to the Blade Storm.
Dude, look at
It
Scuba.
is NRG in a massive
They see
advantage.
less,
He's walked
and
out
they
of
just
his pit
immediately
through
push
and
out
they're
every
ready to
extremity.
seal them into mid.
Crew turn around. They read that the pit goes
Oh,
down.
shit.
He was really
Takes Scuba
aware.
down to
I mean,
47
the pit
health, but
was down.
Again,
So
Crew
that
is
may be
so
it, but-
battered by that early exchange. Just a couple of knives is going to be enough.
Nice.
And
Good
there
shit,
they are.
Kiko.
Kiko finds 3 into the round and a 7th for NRG.
4v5 for
NRG have
Vitality to
dominated
come
in
back
control
here.
this entire
Yeah,
half.
Nice pro pack.
And here, it's not a refight, it's instead just
Oh my God,
punishing their
Propek.
opponents as they go forth.
Nice.
I think that first kill onto Dante, he caught the edge of a team
1v2.
flash out of silence there. Maybe just
Sayonara and
didn't
Yampi
quite
versus
turn it in
Woot.
time.
Woot
Got
is
his
70
mod at the
HP.
opener.
And
The
Sayo
tension
has the
there. Energy collapsing into
fucking
that
read.
space.
Holy shit, you
too
better
good
win
to
this
contend
fight,
with.
bro. Thank you. He's been ass today before that, but
Feels rather demotivating from Crew to go for an ace out of nowhere and then just get cut down in mid on a new
Fucking
look.
chaotic round.
Again, back into mid this time.
Okay, they're going to the
The dive
stack.
for double doors. Dante already into it.
Oh
And counter
boy.
Rogers Fury, that's
Rock
Brock
ult.
with that already online. Letting it rip
Bro,
into the doors.
what
The
the
spike
fuck?
now left out into the open.
Nice Kiko
As
gets the main
NRG
guy,
Just
and that's
continue
it.
to lay down fire on this choke point.
Yeah, they say
Crew don't
3 in that
stand a
area,
chance.
and then
That's
just
3 for
assume
Mata
that,
at the end of the
like,
half.
I'm assuming
It
Les
just
assumes
looks
that
too easy for
there's
NRG.
nobody else there, like they're
Whether
all
it was
looking at
the
double door
consistent
or
wins in
ulting,
mid,
and
whether
he
it
just
was
walks
the
up and dies
control,
to
late
Kiko.
round retakes.
Good read by NRG.
This was clean from them across the board.
Alright, Vitality get the first kill, final
Exceptional
round.
prepared.
Boo has a
The protocols
classic.
looked on
Oh
point.
no, he is okay.
And then you just have
2
Kiko
rifles,
and
an
Bob
Odin, and
both
Benji
taking
on a
over
Bucky.
individually.
Yeah,
They're
as
going
soon as
into
they got
Benji,
the off
as well as
the
Woot and
line,
Garage.
Every round, just
Force him off the line,
thrashed NRG,
but don't go in.
smoking
Oh
them.
my
We'll
God,
see on the other
Rians.
side of this break.
He's in the spot of a fucking lifetime. Doesn't win. I mean, dude, if that was anybody else, I'd be like, ooh, he's kind of in a rough spot. But like, I genuinely thought there was like a 5% chance that he was just gonna ace there.
Yeah, it's Rians. It's Rians.
Like maybe
Okay.
Alpier
Yeah.
in that spot. Oh my God, that is not worth the damage. Gonna hit A here. Dog. No. Please kill him cleanly, thank you. 1v2 for Benji. He has to go grab a gun on the flank here. Okay. He has a Vandal. It's Sayo and Yampi again. Sayo has his ult. Can't really ult in this kind of spot, though. Yes, Yampi! They forced overtime.
What overtiming?
Heretics and Vitality. That's a good first kill. Oh my God, Boo. What the fuck was that TP?
You didn't see the TV? Like the
No.
TV to heaven.
Yeah,
but
yeah, I
it's
saw
not
it in the
okay.
replay.
Yeah.
Alright,
Like
Durka
you
on the
touch it, I
up.
say, okay, like they should win.
Heretics grouping up for some A control here early in the round, leaving Benji in towards mid. They're doing... Immy's doing it! You could see Bren laughing when he came out.
Yeah. By the way, I forgot to tell you about this. Oh no, you're muted, right?
Huh? The
You're
stream
muted,
is
right?
muted.
Yeah.
Well, like, they can hear you. I don't know what you're asking by saying you're muted, right? Okay. Cool. Yep, I agree, Toady. Yeah, that's cool, Bear. W mute. You muted, by the way. Back in the game here.
First half.
So a critical one in Dante.
Okay.
Okay,
shot,
that's exactly
Dante.
how you need to start for Crew.
He
That's
Dante
kind
all
of
over
what
the
the
place.
previous matchup
Wait, what
between
were you
these teams
asking
felt
me?
like. Dante was
No,
lethal on those opening kills. See what he does here is NRG have gotten in front of the orb. It's a great bait. Sadak and Dante
Sadak is
working
doing that
off
shit,
each
bro?
other beautifully.
They're not
Wait,
clear.
we got
this round with ease.
We
Yeah,
got a
lovely
game?
1-2 punch there.
No, we have a game.
And Dante, he had a bit of a rough first half.
Good round from
Ending
Benji.
5 and 11 here, getting the confidence back early on. He's such a key piece of their defense. Not
Heretics
only
go
with,
up in overtime.
obviously, his mechanical
13-12.
skill, but also that he's going to be involved in pretty much every fight. Rotates are just so
Dude, how are
quick with the
EMEA
locking in
finals
with Neon.
always cinema?
That's the biggest difference compared to the Jet. They didn't
Benji,
have to
take
be
us
in the
home.
right sides quickly.
Oh, we
Has
want
Silence to play
Vitality to
both up.
win. We do
He
not
also has
want
some hitting
Heretics
shots
to
like
win.
that.
And it's
killing
not
the
because
sole,
of Benji
entry
fishing.
on the enemy team makes it so that that crossfire is unbreakable.
We'll start with this
No
A
chance of
control
clearing out
again.
Sadok
Woot
in the
is here with
corner.
an op this time,
Good
though.
work from him. And from Crew
Alongside
with both
Rians.
pistols in this map. This would be a very different story. Had Scuba been able to clutch that opening pistol, or
Here for energy.
and a Crew just not gotten half
On
of
Ecos,
their
I'm just
wins.
going to be commentating the Vitality
these openers.
Heretics game. Chronicle gets a
That's
first
for sure.
kill spamming into
Rifle rounds
Garage.
have to be an improvement for Crew.
That's nice.
Okay.
Already have Mata out of the equation.
Nice,
Look at
Darka.
that.
Start here. Now Sadok
Kills
stepping
from
back.
Sadok
with
here.
Get all over
a
the
little
place,
two-piece
bro.
from him.
Whoop, Darka.
Comfortable.
Oh, my
Is Brock
fucking...
happy to just
Said
get
it's
his work
working
done
time.
and face down the inevitable?
What the fuck is that?
Okay, Dante having a little
Yeah,
bit of
this is
fun
a
there.
balance
Bullying
station.
the classic. Good luck.
I mean, I
killing
get
a
it. Like, you
jumping
want,
neon
like,
with
the...
the
Yeah,
classic.
it's gotta be cathartic though.
What
After he
is
gets a
so
random
funny?
Yeah,
opening
yeah,
or
no,
something
it was a
where
good
he sees
play.
One
Yeah.
person.
Yeah.
You deserve that.
I like too how Dante's wasn't even sprinting. He was just kind of like jumping almost in place.
Vitality are in the A
Shaking
site
like
now.
a scared dog.
Not a ton of
Yeah,
util here, and
like, ready for
Heretics
it
still
to go
have
so much
drone,
quicker.
shocks,
Nope.
full neon
Not actually
util,
going anywhere,
an
but-
omen blind.
Crew, just like
Like,
in
this
that
is
first
far
round,
from
Dante's
over.
opening
It's-
two, and
it's
look at
basically
the
a
bottom of your
2v5.
screen. It was 4
Dude,
in a
Boo
row
has been
for
awesome
NRG,
today.
dominating in
Yeah.
the rounds.
I like
know.
See if Crew
I'm a
can do
hater,
anything.
but like
They only have the one
I know
fan
he has been
in
good,
Les's hands.
but at the same time, he's a choker.
here we go.
Alrighty.
Vitality up to
Energy quite
13.
grouped towards the A side. Crew wanna
13-13.
maybe refight this though. Dante climbed on the close corner.
I mean,
Yeah, ready to
it's not even
Nice,
slide
him
Ethan.
around,
anything,
but
right?
instantly taken out by Ethan.
All 5
Five
saves.
suppressed.
See what Les
Can
does
bring in
here.
some quick rotates from Crew, but at the same time, NRG just gonna
He's listening.
jig on out of there.
Dante's dead though in 20 seconds, so Energy are very
Oh, I
happy
feel
to
like
go back,
Les is going to
reclear
get like
space
4
that they may have
heroes.
lost from a walk-up.
Yeah,
The
he has a
difference here for Crew
phantom.
would be less. He stepped
Yeah.
all the way up into
Honestly,
the
if he
lane.
had other
He's got
guns,
the
I
sole
wouldn't
rifle
believe.
for Crew. But I think
Yeah,
Brock
no, I saw the
spotted him
phantom,
on
I
a
said,
jump.
That's just
Yeah,
only
yeah,
5 and 10.
It's gonna
I
make
mean, I guess
NRG
they're NRG's like committing
can't just
everything
work
to
back
stopping
onto the
Les,
A
so
side,
Yeah,
especially
like,
if they notice
it
what
makes
rifle he
sense.
had in his hands.
yeah. Alright, they're going back to A, so like it doesn't matter.
Les still hasn't seen
Still
anything
3
on B. You
players on this
gotta.
A side, even with the lesser guns.
Sadok.
I don't think I'm a big fan of this
Goes
call.
the Marshall
Ooh!
here, and some nice utility. Kiko's on 6 HP. Silence
Kiko's
already got
six-
1.
6 HP?
Kiko
Whoa,
on
whoa,
6
whoa,
can
guys.
still be deadly when striking from the back.
He also
That'll
has
be one from
Signax.
him. Crew
Nice
can
Brock,
trade
good
it out by
trade.
MW. And a nice
Please.
shot from Silence as well.
Please,
Crew
Brock.
shown up to this fight. Silence and Brock in a one-on-one. Crew are back in this
Is
game.
Lotus
Silence will
banned?
win it.
It was second
Yeah,
round
has
ban.
been a beast.
Second round.
I'll show the map
He
bans
sealed
after
the
this
deal on the first
round,
half.
or
with
in the
15
next time
seconds
out.
left. Look where the spike is.
This is
He's
good
got to go
from
pick that
Silence. I
up
really
and
like
plant
this.
it.
He just wants the kill. He needs the kill.
What a decision from Brock. Ignoring the spike, looking for the one-on-one, but he's lost time on this one. If Silence hears him,
Nice,
stepping up
Brock.
forward,
No,
way,
you have to
Brock still
hide,
gets
bro.
it done. I
Silence
cannot
Well, he didn't know
corner.
where to
doesn't
hide.
like
That's
that.
Well, I see the
insane to
maps
me
now?
that he
Yeah.
wins that round.
But I'll show
I
like
thought the
the
second he's stomping,
actual like picks and
You'd see
bans, like who
Silence
banned
duck
what
away
and
and
when.
try and play time.
'Cause I want to
What
look
do
at
you
it
mean?
myself.
He
Toady
doesn't
read
know
it
where
out.
to hide.
He takes the fight.
Because he doesn't know which way Brock
Brock
is going.
steals the round away.
He can hear it like he's sprinting there.
Yeah, but he's too
And I think
wide
Crew
to
played this
tuck
eco
at that
quite
point.
well.
Okay,
Les
he
being
was...
proactive with the rifle.
No, yeah, I know.
Energy
I'll
after they
pull it
get
up.
the early info.
I heard you say it. I want to look at it
Kiko
myself
just
so I can.
dumbfounded
Yeah.
that Brock gets away with that.
It was like that little stutter
Think
from
about it.
Brock, where basically just his gun goes around the corner,
Well,
that started
really? Like, it
pulling
was a
bullets
good
out of Silence's
bonus,
Spectre.
bro. Why are we
And as soon as
pausing?
you hear that, the time to kill on
Is it
Spectre
an
is just
energy
not
pause? Is
high
it an
enough.
energy
Brock
pause?
Yeah,
gets
it's an
the
energy
flame,
pause.
instantly take out his prey.
Yeah, it
It's
looks
their
like Silence
first.
got kind of caught
Well.
between decisions there.
Now, this is
I mean, yeah,
interesting,
yeah,
though,
this
because I would have thought, you know, the round is lost by Crew. Crew would call the timeout. No, it's actually NRG. Didn't have to use a timeout in the first half, but they choose to take one early on here in the second.
Yeah, it is
Yeah,
really
an
interesting
energy pause.
to
Like,
see
if you
out of
have both,
Ballpark.
just do an early one. I
It
like
has
that
been
one.
early losses in both of those rounds, right? The pistol where they just got completely cut down in main. That one, losing some players on their execute as well and having to rely on that clutch. So I think it might be some talk about their approach on how they're pathing, how they're trading together on these hits.
Nice
Perfect
front
can,
pass.
Problems before it
Nice
blooms into
IO.
something like a real comeback.
Heretics
Ballpark
come
loves
out
calling these timeouts.
up,
They
and
came
Durka
yesterday,
has
he
an
did the
off
same
here.
thing. They lose lose one round.
Oh my god, they're going into Durka.
He sees
Oh my
something
god.
Timeout early on, get ahead of
What
the
the
problem.
fuck are they doing?
And out of that round, He had a complete change, a perfect read.
Dorka's gonna get another
and
here, I
They
think.
ended up closing out the map dominantly. So
Oh my
we'll
god!
see if there's an adjustment here from NRG.
I mean, his reads have been excellent.
Benji's
One of them heading
Benji's
here
1
is-
HP here.
We're not gonna actually buy
He
anything
wins!
else
Oh
until
my
Pistols
god,
behind
Benji's
the
so
rifle
good.
that
What a
survived
fucking 1v2.
the previous round.
It was a tough economic decision to make.
Huge knife from
Knife
Silence
out
here. That
there.
hits
And
three?
just 3
Oh, that
players.
hit at least 4.
Counter ultimate. That's Sawdog throwing that into the mix as now he steps up to play off his util. Nice job from him to take out the enemy
Nice,
duelist.
Mata.
But Mata has somehow made his way into the center of the site. He's in a good spot here, but his entire team is dying while he's stuck behind
is
the other
Scoob
side
doing?
of a cove. And that
Nice
rifle
shot from
not
Les.
going to have a chance in this round. Crew within 2.
So Bongo
Yes,
tells
yes,
him,
I saw.
says, we're saving this round. Play for the next, and well, the lesser weapon's not good enough to close
Great
out
clutch.
here. Crew, nice job collapsing onto their
Why is
engines.
Max an
Sidok,
heretics
I
fan,
think,
bro?
got away with a lot.
Because he
Ethan
used to
thought
play
he'd already
Fortnite and
peeked
he
away,
likes
but
Benji
just
fishy.
re-challenges back through that smoke with basically no utility to set it up.
He's a
Seems at
Benji
it.
fan, not a
I love how aggressive
Heretics
Sidok
fan.
is
Benji
willing
LARPer,
to
just
be when he's angry.
Benji
It's
LARP.
especially true when he plays the Omen, but you see it here on the Harbor as well.
Deadly round online for NRG.
Yeah,
Brock
that's what I
has the
meant.
ultimate. Mata just 1 away. Easy to pick
Max
things up in
actually
a
can't
minute.
like anything without.
Especially with
Max
how
is a
quickly
Max
NRG
actually LARPs
sees
as an
into the
Oxy
space.
fan, bro. It's crazy.
Rifle wall already down, and Crew try to hold
Alright,
off
Heretics
Harbor wall
at
of their own. Kiko's already
5v2.
behind
Looks
it.
like they're gonna win this map.
Good work from NRG. Crew realizes
This would be an
the clearing isn't quite
all-time
there, but
choke
Sonic
if they
steps
lost
in
this
and is
round.
instantly shut out. A difference in the last round. NRG collecting
And
on these
good
open
tag on
kills.
Dante.
And Kiko still a nuisance
that.
all the way in backside. Crew have 2 players trying to come in through double doors. But NRG have brilliant positions to
Okay,
shut
like
them
it
down.
is one, but like it's fine.
I'm actually
Let's
floored that
hoping he
Benji.
can get
Like
anyone
I'm not
peeking in.
surprised he
Yeah,
won the
time is-
1v1 on the
Decides to
guy
go
A
all the way
link,
back
but
around the
dude, the
world
kill on
and play
Dorka
some solo
while
duels.
38 HP.
By the way, look how
was
passive this
insane.
defense is. It's only Kiko willing to
There can use
go
a
forward
choker,
for
bro.
fights.
It's fine.
And even then, he was back orange at,
Yeah.
at one
Right.
point in the round. And
Roman
gets
Blind
called back
has to
once
go
NRG
huge from
move up
Prophet. This
massive
is
numbers.
really good from
After watching
Heretics to
this
go
round-
heaven together.
I think it's worth noting that if they had decided to force that last round and lost, this would have been an eco, and
1v5
that's the
for
real
Prophet.
chance for Crew to snowball back into the game.
Yeah, then you're looking at a tie game.
But
Would've been
instead,
a completely different situation.
Heretics finally do it.
you have energy at the advantage. And the biggest thing I noticed about that round is the difference in how these two teams have approached their flood retakes on A.
Oh wait, shit! I forgot to do it on
Most
the
of them are
timeout.
not
My
actually
bad,
flooding.
board.
They're instead looking to play back, respect their opponent's harbor.
The
util,
EMEA game
and
had me
once
locked.
that drops, dump all the util. But you see
There's
here,
surely gonna be
Sidok
another
very
timeout
early
in here.
uses the wall,
I'll do it
stays on site, but his teammates don't actually rotate in
That was a
time,
great
so
game.
NRG are able to press into him, and then those remaining players have no tools left to even try and win the retake.
What do we have for
it's almost like
Eco?
because Crew maybe have
Crew has
the
another
they
one.
expect to have quicker
Both
rotations.
teams
They think
should
they
have
can
another
hold
bye
onto that
here
space, but in
if they lose
practice,
this.
it's
So
just
this isn't
not
like the
actually
most important
coming to
round.
fruition for them. Now Dante chooses
I ain't
to
gonna
go
lie,
for
I
the
was watching the
operator,
game as
playing a
well.
very
Fair
passive
enough.
line over towards A.
There's an outlaw bot on the other side, 4 players.
Yeah, I had it up on my
Kiko's
second
weapon.
monitor with both chats popped out on like next
Playing
to
a
it.
pretty light B because their
Ooh, this
KO's
is a
left all the way
nice
up elbow, but Ethan has done the same over
Angle
on the
from
A side.
Dante, but it doesn't end up getting
The
anything.
IGL just stepping into it. Both are KOs of all things, the ones let off the leash in this round.
Did you say Dante?
Yeah, it
Nice,
was a nice
Back
angle
to
from
Steve.
Dante.
Crew
On
look to
backside
reclear
there.
mid.
Oh.
Post that operator up, but Dante can't find the mark.
Yeah, Crew have that Viper wall set up. for
Look at
mid.
how
Also,
active
easy way to
Dante is.
Work back into this B site.
Look at Scuba, the timing on this wrap is everything.
But Scuba.
No one ready to catch
That's
him in
nice.
mid. He's taking
Nice
his time.
Kiko.
Doesn't matter though with NRG
Silence,
winning
just
the opener
Ethan.
on this B site.
I don't think they actually
So
wanted
low
to
as
go
well.
in here. I think there was some
31
call
HP.
that
And
they
Crew
wanted
to
to
fight it
stop,
again.
and then
Throw this
they
wall,
still
try
went
and
in,
hold
because
on to
there's no way
something, but
Kiko's baiting that
Just 2
hard.
players tucked away here. And NRG are so patient, so good at taking their time for all the
This one
damage to
depends
come
on
down.
what
The
happens
refresh
here
to
on
come
like
in.
backside.
I think, yeah, I think they're waiting for the Cove to come back up.
Swing there. Dante strikes
Okay.
first.
Round-
And now
Oh,
Nice
Scoop
scoop.
that lurk. Kill up through tunnel.
Good molly,
One is
forces
clean.
them out
Realize they're getting
backside.
pinched from multiple different directions. Post the op back onto the line.
They don't know where
And
Sadok
then
is,
it's not so
though.
clear. There's still NRG players
What?
on site. Les
Oh.
takes him down.
Kiko
And
loses
NRG
that
gonna need to
fight?
plant this spike.
What stage of
Sadok is-
playoffs is this? This is,
Sadok's a world
like,
away.
lower
10
round
seconds remaining.
2?
That kill goes on to Scuba.
Oh.
NRG maybe took a little bit
Just
too
like-
long here
Okay.
before putting it
The
down.
winner of the 2 games today
And
play
Brock
each
now
other,
with
and the
clutch
winner of
shot
that
has
goes
him
to
held.
Goes
Crew
to
will take
London.
this one.
Yeah. So it's
Impressive
elimination
Crew
for
come out with the
both
win there.
games today.
Yes, yeah.
Energy
They
stalled
are
for their Silver
elimination
Dart to
games.
come back online, and the initial refight
If that wasn't
off of
obvious
that
by the
was
lowers.
good, but they didn't have enough tools to actually
Who played earlier?
pull
This
the
is
way
the first
back
game.
sight and complete the pinch.
I'll show you the
on that
actually, I'll show
player
you the
with the
breakdown.
operator. The discipline from Dante here is great. Not greeting for a swing, not trying to make a play. He just waits, knows that they have to make the next move, and
I think
punishes
this
it.
is going to be a timeout. It's been a while.
Wait,
Really
why is
felt like that
C9
was
not
gonna be
in
a
the
round
bracket?
that
Is that bug?
would allow NRG to
And
run away
then,
with the game.
yeah, Split
But now-
and Pearl.
Wait, Crew
versus
has
Nova.
like
in the rifle rounds.
3.5.
I might have rather
The
than
setup
picked
on the east side is
Fracture
real nice this round. Two
Eh.
players
NRG,
up
but
close,
it's fine.
baiting.
It might be our 100 Thieves will be a great game. I actually don't think it'll be. I think it'll be a bad game no matter what.
Nearly was his
I
demise.
think it'll be a blowout either way.
There was a null command used, but it gets stalled by the opponent knife. So the fight in mid, that's everything.
That is everything. Less on the other side of the wall, not being cleared away. No!
Oh my god.
It's his time. Mata strikes first.
MW.
Although
Oh
you
no,
wanted
he's
a
walled
chance,
off now. I was gonna
MW
say he might
looked
get the
like he
second
could get a
guy.
kill there.
Nice,
No
Mata.
way, Mata.
I'm
2
so
for 2 on
impressed.
that.
Mata
He's stepping
won, solo
into
won that round.
unfavorable fights back to back.
If I'm the
times.
crew coach, I'm calling a
Will this
timeout
round
and just
to his
flaming
team.
people.
Now Crew have to retake with an
I'm flaming
operator on
people
their
for
neon.
trigger disciplining and just saying no more of that
He only
this
has
game.
650 credits as well. Is there even a world to get back into this round? It is
That's
difficult.
2 in the
I
same
don't know if Crew
round.
can afford to not put up a fight
MW's
here,
wasn't as bad, but
but they're gonna have to.
maybe you
quickly
lost
if
to
they wanna
C9,
do
so I got my
anything.
money on
Instead, the
100
decision comes
Thieves.
in. They're stepping away from this.
I don't think that's a good place to put
Kiko.
your money, Max.
With just the stinger, he's gonna be
That's a
allowed
good
to
save.
be free and maybe go.
I
for
don't
100
know why I
smokes
said
fall.
good save. Good round from NRG. They're saving. I like
Energy were
combined
so
the two
thorough.
things that I wanted to
In
say
two
into
moments
one.
of that round, the re-clear, bottom mid from Mata.
He's gonna go
to
for that
catch on
gun,
to
bot
Les, and
mid.
then again,
Bless his gun.
in that slight gap of the
Also,
harbor
didn't
utility.
MIBR lose to Reina
Getting
and
the kill
Clove?
on
Yes, they
MW.
did lose to
It's so
Envy.
tough because it's the right call from
Whoa,
Les
whoa, whoa,
to hold off.
It
while
also
taking a
depends
shot.
on the
Kiko
version of
picks
100
up his
Thieves we
gun
get.
from before. Because if the first guy doesn't clear you, surely the second guy doesn't
Because
clear
100
ya.
Thieves lost to Sen.
But it's just that moment of hesitation. Even here, yeah, I think Mata realized, like, as he was spinning away, maybe saw something on
I
the
almost-
minimap
yeah, it
from a
might have been.
teammate.
That reaction was so quick, though.
Lightning quick.
And this one as well.
Do it, bro.
If we get MVM at BR, then yeah, that's fair. I mean,
Had the read on that
I think if
second
we
play.
get NVM at BR, I'll take any team in playoffs.
And with the save, there's still money for Crew. There's still an all
Sen isn't bad.
Dante's
They're not good.
caught behind the Blade Storm.
MIBR also actually beat good
Lined it up at
teams.
the same
I guess
time.
100 Thieves
Sees
did
that
beat
shoulder,
Crew,
but Dante is trying to run away
fair.
before he even takes that shot.
but
Cowers away from
and
it.
I guess they beat Furia,
Now
but I
Les
don't
got
know
to step
how
into
impressive
three
that
players
is.
again, gets
They're
picked off.
actually throwing
It's been a tough day for him.
him.
That's being the hero for Crew.
It's
in their
fine,
previous
Toady.
matchup.
They're gonna lose
Now the
anyway.
first one to fall
He's
a
just
couple
getting it
rounds in a
over
row.
with, bro.
So it
Yeah, but
has
they want
to be
like at least to
a
be
4-on-5
good.
retake.
But
But
Les
the
is
high
throwing
tide was
the
already
game.
used
No
by
more
Salah.
bind for them. Yeah,
There's
that's
so
also a
few
good point.
pieces to make this happen.
Yeah,
Like they
Salah's
beat.
going for
I mean,
the
they
point of all
didn't.
things.
They didn't have bind in the
But
Furia
Energy
game.
in
To be
good
fair,
position
Furia banned
for
that.
it. Nice kill from Dante. Kiko uncleared, but he fired off bullets. They've got to know he's in this corner. They have to have
Oh,
the
I thought he
kills
would get
quickly.
2.
Finally, they come in,
Nice,
but that flank
Ethan.
has
Good
been
check
held.
on the flank.
And now a pit in their eyes.
2v2, and I mean, this should be over.
Utility
Scuba
waiting
has
on the other
Molly,
side.
Brock has double shock.
Shock dart, snake bite.
But
Already fired off.
in the pit, this actually does matter.
Still
Shocks.
one more shock against
Oh
these
my
decayed
god,
players.
Silence almost died to the Molly.
I don't think they're going to have the time here, not unless the picks were to come in instantly.
Or
Once
they're
more,
saving.
Crew have to run away, but
Nice.
Silence won't
Good
even
shit,
be
Scoob.
able to get out of there in safety. It's looking over.
And they're gonna.
As
I mean, if
NRG
MW tries
move
to
up to
cross
12.
into double door here, he's
There
gonna
were some
die.
big opportunities for Crew in that round.
Ooh,
And neither
crap.
of them come to fruition.
Come on, he lives on 10 HP.
Shit,
And I
NRG.
think the first one was Dante with that operator in mid. He had a shot on a crossing player, but can't catch it.
Oh my god, what a shot on Benamata.
Players rotating into B, get the free kill onto Les. And then on this flank as well, Sadak with a knife out walking. Energy have been ready for every strange position from Crew. They're watching the flanks. They're clearing people in off angles. This normal disrespectful style that Crew get away with.
I've been
being
much
punished
happier
in
with this
rows.
breeze outside
This
of
is
the
starting to
first
look
like couple
desperate for
rounds.
Crew.
I was not a big fan of the first couple NRG rounds,
in a
but
row.
where I see of it,
Being held.
more I like
if
it.
he challenges this angle too much, Kiko's
Especially
not
this
gonna let
attack
him
side.
breathe.
I think they've been good on this side.
Crew style is so reliant on winning those fights.
And I love how Ethan has been able to get away with it. It's such a gutsy play, just be stepping up into A main. But having the read, hey, there's no off gear. They're not like re-clearing me, so he can just stick around here on A main for now. Was trying to pull.
I think they're going to keep contacting towards B here. Try to find some kill with this Kiko op. Get somebody over peeking.
Looking for someone to cross with this op in hand.
I don't remember much, but Haven, Crew, but I think Energy.
Enemy tag.
Crew B Furia on Haven.
They hear him running back. That spam from Scuba, that's so good.
And that hits 3 and they're going to go back to A
audio
now.
of him retreating.
Yeah. We're
and the
primed
drone
for it
tag,
because of
maybe.
the drone spotting him on the runaway.
But yeah, Crew hasn't been great on that map.
Left, but
I think they also lost to EG there.
Doing nothing early in the round.
Oh, Sadok.
Right into the corner.
Nice.
Sadok is gone. Mana has been so good. His clears have been excellent. Doesn't matter if he's playing.
I don't know
Crew
why
or the
Crew is
Harbor.
still picking that map.
He's leading the charge for NRG.
Like, I get that they did
Reminder,
just lose
Ethan
Lotus to
knows this
G2.
site was looking like
But
easy enough plant here,
I
even
think
with little time
it
on the
would have
clock
been
for
better
NRG.
to just pick that map in this
The
series.
Viper is holding an op on the flank. Good night,
Nice,
Wes.
Scoob.
Let's
Let's
just not be able
go.
to play the game.
Good map.
The desperation from Crew
GG.
means nothing to NRG. Just
He's
so
trying to break
drilled,
the fucking campaign.
so complete as a team
Nice.
right now. Even Mana just holding there in double doors. Crew are just going out with barely even a whimper. Bested at every front in this map.
I think Crew had a hot start because nobody had seen them before, but now they don't look as
Straight
great.
into Mata.
I think that
Of course
definitely
he's gonna
helped.
Finish it off. 3 kills for him on the round. An easy work for NRG.
But they look... I mean, I don't think Crew looked bad in that map. It just felt... I mean, NRG just looked incredible. Like, that was such a clean map with, like, barely any highlights. Like, across the board. How many Americas teams fall to London? Well, there's one more slot. There's 2 that are already in. 11 G2 are already in. And then, yeah, the 4 teams that played today, one of them was, one of them is going to make it. But that game will be next weekend. So why are G2 and Lev playing? Seeding. And also just to see who's the America's champion. Yeah, number 1 gets a bye to playoffs at London. Which sometimes isn't the best thing in Valorant, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's not like it is in, like, the NFL or whatever. Did Pacific have their champs match? Yes, it is this game, which I am almost done with watching.
Full sense around the map potentially, but some deeper trips than you would expect.
Walk up on this one, and obviously there's no camera on this side of the map to play off of. He's watching that B site. He's watching for Arcade, trying to relay. The Jit Boys to swing out a tower. Instead, bad news. The plant comes through. Envy now. That rolling thunder for the post plant. This Outlaw in the hands of Forsaken can absolutely feast.
Did Full Sense at least keep the maps close? Yeah. I think the worst one was 13-9.
Shoulder to shoulder, Jing.
But it was a
watching the
3-0.
door. Jing coming through. It's a minor tag there. Looks for that second shot. Doesn't manage to find it. He's able to avoid the relay bolt. Levi at the same time able to take down Leviathan. The jump forward. Jing no, denying the ulti from Brimmy.
I also will say, like,
Around here, going out, but it's gonna
pretty
be
much
Full Sense
every
coming out on
coin
top of
flippy
something now.
moment
Tucked away
in the
on site.
series did go Full Sense's
Swings
way.
forward, and he cannot connect.
Like, almost
Brimmy
every...
with
I think that it's a Paper X round. Yeah. But, like,
Up to 21.
I'm pretty sure, like, every...
split, but it's a bit of an eco
like,
for them.
clutch,
Couple rifles
pistol,
in there, sure.
like, a lot of them went
Last several rounds have been
Full
really
Sense's ways.
uncomfortable for them. I mean, even the
So.
previous, a bunch of half armors. I believe Leviathan was in a glass cannon situation.
I don't think it's necessarily a bad sign for Full Sense in that,
Steady flow of
but I
income.
think it's a good sign for Paper X that they can beat 18-3-0 with that
That's exactly the kind of shot
happening.
that you need to be seeing from Premi if Full Sense are going to win this map. Meanwhile, a bit of hesitation as Forsaken just going to go diving forward. And he will be able to find the kill.
Okay, Forsaken.
Judge wins that out. 10 times out of 10, at least on this patch. Now it is down to Leviathan here.
Got to deal with Leviathan here.
The Bucky ready to go, has the cage as well. Swings out the classic. Still going to be good enough.
I mean,
will fall.
if you're talking about compared to their like pre-stage expectations, yeah.
Will tell all.
Heading into playoffs, though, I don't think it was particularly surprising they didn't make it.
Move out to the corner. Bucky, he somehow wins it completely. Doesn't find anything now. The showstopper out, lobs it in.
Jingle.
Kill, no, it's Forsaken with a headshot. Taking down Jit Boys.
Nice
taking
Forsaken.
down Kahlua as Jing takes.
And then
So,
somehow
are the Neoners? Yeah, they just have like the different. They like have the skins in, but they don't have like the nerfs in. Didn't watch Pacific last time. I remember them winning it all. That's
overcome a man disadvantage.
that's reasonable. So yeah, it was based on their pre-stage expectations.
Ooh, okay.
That's the exact kind of shot that you need, but can they expound on it? So far, no. Something finds the kill in reply. Who's arriving on the scene? The Guardian in hand, but he has glass cannon. He has to backpedal away, go for the reload. Meanwhile,
They kind of just had their style figured out.
Swigs out wide, somehow manages to get back behind the box, and then escapes. The slide into the smoke, and Jit Boys
Ooh.
is dead, outdone. Jing with Primmy.
That's insane.
Fighting back.
From Forsaken.
One kill to try to keep them in this. The Haunt avoided 15 HP. Jing pre-fires
No.
the angle.
That's not their whole style.
Rotate out, but now it is all on Kahlua. A 1v3.
There was a lot of
and
nuance
Forsaken
to it.
wants the kill, and he shall have it. 13.
Like it wasn't just Dombi run at people and kill them. Right, notes for that game. We'll do the same thing for the EMEA game. And we'll get back into the next map. Who won China, or is that part of Pacific? I think EDG won in China. Yeah. EDG, XLG, DRG. I'm just gonna type this. I'm just gonna type what comes into my brain and I'll read it after, as I usually do. Finals like this. Overall, or advantage. Let me look at the scoreboard. Like the VLR pages for these games. Pacific, that's kickoff. Stage 1. Scam. So full sense 1 double pistol, full sense 1 double pistol, full sense 1 eco, and 1 5 out of 6. 5 out of 6 pistols. And one they lost, they ended up eco paper Rex, as well as 1 shit, 1 of their watches, 1 V2s, 1 V1s. It's a big reason they were even in this match. In 3-point stuff. There we go. Open this back up. I should also do the notes for the EMEA games as well. With the EMEA game that I did watch. I don't really have too many notes on the teams, honestly. Vitality Heretics final. Let's go map by map here. What are your notes for? Just so I like don't like forget what happened in individual games and stuff like that I watch, so then I can like make overall notes for the videos and stuff, so I don't like forget what teams did and whatnot. It's just to make things a bit more like consistent, and I'm not like forgetting good parts about certain teams, forgetting bad parts about other teams. It's just to remember, just to put down all my thoughts for each game and kind of keep it in one spot. So this game, Breeze, Lotus, go map by map. Shit, I don't even need to write that. I'm just gonna map my map and then do individuals. Up into the game. Vitality ran away with. That's kind of what it felt like. Like once they kind of figured this out in like the middle of this half, kind of struggled a little bit towards the end. Oh wait, no, it was this half. Yeah, exactly. So like they kind of figured it out towards the end of the half here, and then just destroyed on the attack side. I'm gonna put this on the second monitor real quick. Lotus, Heretics, up on their attack side, as well as didn't play against Paper-X, or like, not Paper-X, Eternal Fire, who will punish when the team fights a lot more. Probably it's a bit more passive in that sense. Yeah. Vitality did toss some rounds in this game. This series. Then Pearl. Heretics. Probably Heretics' worst map. Is it their? Yeah, it's their perma. I'm gonna ban. Oh. I don't know why I typed it like that. Best map. Just dominate. Out of 10. Then split. Vitality should have won this map, man. Both teams running the same comps as far as I know. Maybe Les is running something else. Nope. Still Cypher for Les. Still the same comp as yesterday for NRG, just double duelist with Phoenix stuff. A little interesting to see Kiko still on Phoenix, I will say, but to B. We'll just do fast. Good. On, but one amount. Haven.
But puppy.
Games just came down to Benji winning some insane rounds in overtime. That was the difference. Okay, done with notes. Shit, what? There we go. And I missed the first 5
Ethan is
seconds.
always seemingly able to come up with the answers.
Vitality
Yeah,
tossed the
as well.
game with them.
He's always been a monster here on Haven when he's playing this lurk role.
What do you mean with them?
Got a bit shut down on Breeze.
I mean, they
This is
just,
on the
like,
Cypher.
they should have
That
won the
Cam
last 2
controlled the
minutes, man.
space in mid and
I don't think you can argue Haven as much because they were down pretty
Yeah, it's a
big
trap play.
in that game.
Lost contact, there'll be a
But, like,
replay
they
ball with
definitely
flash
should have
all
won
swinging
split.
in.
yeah, this is one they just ran versus Furia. A lot of different ideas of how to play for mid, and I think that Crew are sort of expecting to see a re-clear, some amount of information come their way, but now under a minute, they haven't seen anything into this round, not even a recon dart from Brock.
I like the decision to contact here instead of using that flash. They'll be able to walk up quite deep on A and pop before that Cam sees them.
Yeah, Cam will eventually spot them though, and the rotates are already in. 3 players on B are actually headed C because
I mean,
they
they
just
couldn't
saw
figure out
Salah down
Benji's
there.
setup,
So
period.
now Scuba left on his own. Just sitting inside of the smoke for now.
But it was because they kept going late into the setup.
Dante's considering whether or not he should step into the ring, but decides against it for now. It's going to be a 5-on-5 retake again for NRG.
If you're Crew, you want to play close here. Use that util you save to be able to fight them in the choke point.
Still a curveball, still a paranoia.
Whoa.
This cage disrupts the takeout from heaven. Kiko doesn't even care. He's
Whoa,
just jumping
whoa,
straight into the
whoa.
middle
Whoa,
of it.
whoa,
Mana
whoa, 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 what's
Two.
happening?
wild, blasting out from windows.
Nice on
Crew
silent.
held
Nice,
this
good
line
trade from
nicely.
Scoob.
Brock still waiting in heaven.
Rock
Spotted
Deagle,
Bless,
though.
Okay.
Takes him down low.
Nice,
Dealing with
Scoob.
Bless, the first
Nice,
clear challenge
Scoob.
of
Let's
Scuba
go.
That was
will
so
take
nice
3
run
for
from
the
Scuba.
round.
Amazing 3 kills there for Scuba.
I like that round from
But I just
NRG.
love the approach
holding the
from
mid trap.
NRG on that retake.
Losing to the wall was
They
funny.
showed that
Yeah.
similar trap play like you mentioned in B, but the way they played that
It was also
retake
sad.
was not
Like,
good.
I wanted
Watch
Vitality
how
to
that
win.
Cypher cage
So,
is
like,
getting
just
thrown
seeing
to
him get
outside.
walled
You see
off, I'm like,
the player in Hell's
brother.
perspective that Mata is just charging over their heads, sliding, and fighting the players that are more focused on his teammates flooding in from CT. It's just so disruptive. Yeah, that's what they're having to look at.
I don't know why they didn't toss the spike
I was
over the
liking to
wall.
see
in
Scuba
that
go for
round.
the fast re-peek on Les too, not giving
Yeah.
him the chance to hide behind the corner. Seizing the reins there made the difference for him.
And despite a 13-8 win, that was NRG losing both pistols on map 1. Now they have one here.
Fair enough.
Early outlaw for Mata. Les actually spending a couple hundred credits to throw out cages here. Try and control A, but
The only
doesn't
people
matter 'cause Mata's
who I
sitting around on
respect,
the line
like, in terms
regardless.
of people who root for Heretics, the only ones I respect are the people that root for them because of Benji.
The fight moves forward here. Dante seems to look to go for
Good
that
coverage
dive,
from
but
Brock.
Brock does a nice job to hold at least for that first kill. The second to be found on
Where's my
Ethan.
Omen marshalling?
As more and more NRG players just step up to the challenge.
Like, it's not even like that my
Scattered
Omen's using his
and taken
scope,
out of
it's
this
that he's
round.
using the
That's a
eco-farming
fight
weapon.
in these opening 2 rounds for
Like,
Scuba.
don't you want
Yeah,
those to
because
go
we
to
went-
other
He's playing
agents?
Cypher.
No, we won.
He's like, give
We
me
won
the- I can
the.
get old guys, give me that one. Best ult in
We
the game
need
right here.
the Ominol. We need
Why?
Still a really nice start for NRG.
So,
I think
like,
both
you
these
can
rounds
go
have had incredibly
from A
quick
to B.
reactions at how they're rotating
A to
be able
B.
play this retake.
Yep.
That's part of why I do like them playing this Cypher, that they have a
Interesting.
lot of just map presence that you don't have to fight for, and that allows Ethan to really free up Kiko and Mata to just be attached at the hip, running around the map wherever they're needed.
Yeah, and when you have tools of the Neon Stun and the Phoenix Flashes,
Yeah, to be
You
fair,
have so many
like,
options, not
NRG
just
is
take one
convincing
fight,
me a
2 or
little bit
3
more on,
fights
like,
during a
playing
round.
Cypher,
Mata buys the Outlaw here, but
like, to any degree.
ending up to not find
I
too
just
much
like
value
that.
with that weapon saved over, as everyone on Crew has maintained enough resources to get full armor here.
that's that metagaming. You just take the Outlaw.
It's
and
probably
round two,
better
and
than
that basically
Killjoy in these kind of comps,
dissuades
but
teams from buying up anything
I'm not the biggest
on
fan.
that round. something you could end up playing with as you get deeper into a tournament when teams are expecting.
I think Chamber's better, personally.
All of a sudden change the game, but for now, things stay the same for NRG.
But NRG
And a
Swirls don't
solid
really
start
work
here for
that.
Crew. They get
Rock
inputs on
Bucky
A,
about to get
clear,
two.
ready for NRG.
God, I didn't even
Stun
realize
from
he had
Mata
one.
as Kiko comes running down. No one's even listening to him.
What?
He was making plenty
Are
of
we,
noise
like-
on the sprint up. This gives NRG
we don't
a
care about,
3-on-3.
like,
By the
South?
way, the spike's still back in
No,
spawn.
they don't.
Still players in these corners as well.
Yeah, and if less
Nice,
dies, that's going to
Mata.
be rifles potentially secured on top of it.
Nothing,
Ethan has a Spectre 4 now, but can now recover something.
Right, Brock's
Upgrade
using the
into it as
double B
Brock
gun
just
buy.
pressed Dante
Using
there
Bandit Bucky.
on a bandit kill of all things.
Brock with the Bandit and the
Sonic's
Bandit and the
left
Bucky
wondering,
on site.
Where on earth am I supposed to go from here? Does NRG start running away with this map?
It's crazy. Ethan already posted inside of his smoke bottom mid. Guns to be recovered in garage, so Sidok looks to walk through that space, go back towards C, but look how patient NRG is. They're not rushing anything. They're not greeting for guns. They'll just play this 3-on-1 retake together.
Yeah, and they'll be able to pick up those guns if they work back through garage together. Crew's backs are against the wall already.
Sadok could win
This is our
this.
best team in the group stage. Finish off 4-1. Everyone else is tied 3-2 in the standings.
Beginning of the
The only
speed,
team to
Sadak?
be dropped
Yes.
one time.
Not this. Like,
Now
right
in
now,
danger.
no. I don't think so.
Falling down 0-3 in an elimination
I mean,
match.
all I know is that Bang would win this.
Just
What
their
is
leader in
taking them
Sadok
so
left
long?
alive. Playing the high angle, seeing if he can come up with anything, but now
That, I guess.
a dart thrown out. That actually wasn't going to
Yeah,
see
but
him.
Brock was still
He
in
slips back
spawn
anyways.
for like
Counter paranoia.
10
Needs
seconds.
some fights quickly. That'll be the first. How much do you have, Sadok? That double swing
God.
is just too good out of NRG. He won't have a chance.
This
Got
is
a
really
little-
rough
little
round for Crew to
funky.
lose.
But it's fine.
After being perfect in Pistols map 1 to start this down 0-3. And I want to look at this fight in mid because Kiko should not be allowed to full sprint down here without being punished. You saw Les in that corner. It's his job to swing and stop that fight from happening.
Yeah, the thing is, Les was in his camera watching that, so he's actually not quick enough to get out of his camera once he sees the player and then swing before his teammates are dying. It's just wires crossed there.
And because he's in the cam, obviously you don't hear those steps.
Now we
coming,
have
so you
Brock
have
on
to
the
rely
Odin.
comm, or just rely on that
Mata
timing.
on the Outlaw with
And
5 half
Energy
armors on the
get
other
away
side
with
for
murder
Crew.
in that round.
Cover going out.
And this Outlaw was retained into a round where Crew are forcing with every player on light armor.
That could be ugly. At least Crew is heading away from that right now, but if they pivot back A, that'll be deadly. Right now, Scuba playing on backside. Double trip set up for
Good line
him to
read,
work off
man.
of. Already some spam. Taking him so low HP. If he gets a kill here, it's a miracle for NRG. Holding on to backside controls. The rest of the team works their way back in.
Yep.
Still
All
5
5
players alive.
players here.
Both teams inhabiting the site. And it's Ethan to show up around the
God.
bend. 3
Nice.
and 4.
Let's go.
Make it 5 for NRG. It is over on Crew's Force.
Great cleanup from
Really
them.
good team fighting.
Energy held on to backside control that entire round.
That's what we like to
The
see.
rotates came in just in time. And then the way they approached the fight was excellent. The player from Garage acting as that second layer backstab as you see this double swing from Ethan and from Kiko. Nice flick at the end there to punish Dante as well. And that is just the nail in the coffin for the first half here for Crew almost.
Yeah, I mean,
because they forced
Did-
into that
did
round.
Scuba get
They're gonna be
one
going
kill?
into another eco, looking at
There.
a likely.
I think he got 0 kills
That's nice. That's what I like to see.
on the anchor when he was like the only player on the site. What are you calling in this timeout if you're Crew?
Stop chilling.
What's your plan for this specific round?
Let me see the money. What's the plan for this round?
Mhm.
We should just dominate Garage.
They were talking about,
Look how
hey,
much
this
we
might
have
be the
to
first
sting
time
this.
we see Crew get to a Masters event in the partnership era, led by those
I'm
two
trying
players.
to enter C like that is going to be really hard.
But now that hope feels a far
Like you have to
way off.
No, you don't have to assume this cipher is going to be
Dropping to lower bracket. Now they're up against the demons of NRG, the
Okay.
4th seed, but absolute
Stun.
menaces here.
Do we know
Scuba.
something?
Waits out the stun, and that's just
Died
going to
to
be
the
a
molly?
kill there on the molly. Crew secured a
That
couple
could
of
have gone
kills
worse.
themselves. The
Yeah, no,
Sheriffs
it
and
was like
Stingers with
for an
some
ego, this
upgrades
is really
found.
Oh, look at Les, bro.
Fighting
I didn't even
CT,
realize he was
but
there.
Shoved away by this drone, can't find a shot in time.
Look at Ethan just
Nice,
disrespecting
Ethan.
the smoke.
Yeah, he just
Knows
doesn't
he has
care,
the
bro.
coverage with the drone leading him in.
Good blind as
Then
well.
switches over
Mata
to
coming up
support
from
role.
behind
Paranoid
now.
catches both of these players.
And Brock's
Trying
just going
to
to sit here and just
find
be an
some
actual
point of
chud and
respite.
spawn.
Is MW Zera, but
Nice.
he is down. And so is
Good
his
shit from
teammate.
NRG.
Make that 5 now for
W
NRG.
chudding
Man,
from
how
Brock.
confident has Ethan been this series?
Seriously. I mean, you think back on Breeze, him just stepping into A main on his own on the
I
attack
seriously
side.
believe that he
And
has a
here on
like
Haven,
hard
it's been
read on
consistent
Les.
in these playoffs as well. Both games we've gotten to see from this team so far.
Maybe outside of this round.
He's
This
just
round
been
wasn't.
willing to
as
take
good
these
as that.
timings, take these fights. That's how Sadak falls.
God, I'd
He's
be so
thrown into
tilted
the
if I died
molly.
like that.
Then caught out by the
How
trap
Sadak
wire.
died. Come on, man.
5-0 start for NRG.
Now they've got 4 ultimates. They'll need 1 more point on Ethan, and they'd have the whole.
Crew also has
Teams
4 ults,
well
but
on their way here.
they have some worse ones.
Crew invest ults here and lose. There's no chance left in this half. This is one they've got to have.
Mata's ready for the Omen
It's their round.
ult play.
And they've taken space.
NRG
A
starting to
home
look like
already.
themselves again.
But they're waiting for that re-aggression.
I mean,
seeing where NRG
they had
wants to
been,
press
I thought.
forward.
I thought they had been.
Silence work up mid
Like,
a little bit.
they were looking like
Fowler
themselves, like,
really putting
back
pressure
even against
around
Sam.
that. Hard position for Scuba to play. He's checking his camera on long.
I know that's not
He
a
has no
popular
coverage
opinion, so I'm
in
not
front of
gonna.
double doors. And now the
Like,
fight
I'm not gonna
silence
be
just
like,
has util
"You're
in hand.
wrong," kinda
It's
thing.
a whole blaze wall. Now Crew, we're gonna listen to them down a player.
We get a translation, Tony?
Mano, ele vai estar de Odin aqui, mira. Acho que eu posso abrir pulando aqui pra você, guys.
Pode ser, vai.
Bam, bam.
He's trying like to like run around like a shot and try to enter.
Vou ter miração.
So like we can clear that.
Deixa
Is that
mano,
exactly what
produz de novo,
Sadak
produz de
told him to
novo.
do?
Vamos jogar CT, faz cachorro.
No, that was like Dante's.
Isso aqui nada,
Oh,
nada.
okay.
Pode ser, vamos.
Something say, I'm going to like VJ jumping here like so we can get
Ok,
like
para CT.
crosshair and you
Mano, o
can
cara
like
tá
kill
seu
right?
já. Tá seu de Odin.
Não vi nada rato, nada rato, Les. Vou plantar. Tá.
Nothing in Haven.
Deixa ali embaixo.
I'm not seeing. He
In a
said
must-win
nothing
round,
Haven.
this is
I'm
a
not
difficult
seeing
post fight
nothing
for Crew. All 5 ultimates available for NRG on
Yeah.
this retake.
And Les is
Les
a mile
has to go
away
big here.
on the flank. NRG already trading ultimates to get back into the site, but the stall is good. Buying time for Les now. NRG, they can't hear a thing. And now as they blitz their way into the site, MW mows down a couple.
Nice,
NRG
let's
continue
go.
forward, and Les is just too far away.
Oh my god, he's just
Zero
aware
left
before the
spots Les.
fucking Cypher ult
That work
pops.
means absolutely nothing. The
And
plant
Kiko
is
gets
wrong
the
for it.
defuse,
Kiko
bro.
can fully defuse.
God, they're
Three
so
ultimates
good, man.
burnt from Crew, and nothing to be found
Yeah,
in the
that
way
is
of
a fair
reward.
point. Forward.
6-0, now the lead for NRG. And they're continuing to show how good they are at team play, how well put together their retakes are. Look at the approach in this one. They're up a player off of this bit of mistake for silence. But then, the Phoenix ult charging in, the Odin suppressing from heaven, and the trading just absolutely on point. It's been 5 retake rounds won this game so far for NRG.
Yeah, in the control, NRG is just a better team. Crew need to inject some chaos. It'll take some time to restore the chaos.
Oh my god,
Especially with
Kiko.
Kiko seizing the reins himself. First kill to NRG.
They have. I
That
think
looks
they
a
had
bit like
4
Breeze
light
again, where
armors
he's just
again.
swinging into mid, confident to take these
By the
duels
way.
once he has the scope in hand.
Is Crew just like 100 Thieves where they're great on just one
Now
map?
Crew step
No.
back into Mata.
They
Nice
were
fight
good
to
on
take
other
over on
maps.
C. That's something. But again, not sure
This
what
stage,
the idea
but-
is from Crew. They've
Look at
left the
this spike.
spike back in spawn.
I mean, so is
They've
100
to
Thieves, to
recover
be
it, but
fair,
only
but-
if these players stay alive. Sadak is sprinting away. Crew are just all over the place. He's ulting to C. The spike is still back in spawn. Now, Crew have plenty of time. There is 1 minute still left on the clock, but I have no idea where they go from here.
The key to this round has to be Les. He showed his hand earlier on this
Yeah,
lurk.
they don't know
But
about
at
him
the
here.
same time, Scuba still has control on C. So Les guides
Sadak is 1 in
Sadak
6, but
onto
Bang
this
clears
B
this
site
guy, I
instead.
thought.
Luckily, that flank will be late. A triple show it. But the Hunter's Fury.
Good
Sadak drops to 1 beam here. Silence as well as low. No shots found. Now
God,
30
they're
seconds
so
left.
aware
We're
of
still
him,
working
man.
forward into that link space.
Oh
The
my
smoke
god.
Could even beat
No!
it. Retreat.
Dude,
Brock
if,
was a little bit
if he
slow to
got
get
to
up there.
fucking get his feet on
Already
the
had the kill.
ground, that would have been a
Doesn't matter,
kill, and
though.
that would have been
Mata's
so
there.
funny.
Full map control from
would've been
NRG. They have corralled Crew.
Dude, look at that from Ethan,
Mana
bro.
decisive
Instead of taking the
in
fight
his
on
shot.
less, he just fucking TPs front B and is just with his team.
Less
Like, he
alive
just
here.
knows.
Nice shots
Oh
from him.
my-
That's a couple. But again, there's just too much left in the tank from NRG with how they have dominated these rounds from the beginning.
Les
He has such a
finally
hard
gets the
read,
lurk kill
man.
he wants. He gets a timing into spawn, manages to rotate through, but NRG make him a complete non-factor. The way that they
I
are
didn't even
locking
realize
down
Les killed
space on this
Pico
map, the way
at
that they
any
are
point in that round.
recognizing what they have conceded is excellent. Here,
So they knew he would be
you
somewhere
lose a
around
player
mid.
in garage, you're immediately
Nice
fighting
shot
short.
from
You're
Mata. That's
immediately
exactly
pressing
where
your
you meant for
opponent
that
to
to
make
go.
that next play.
I just feel like we got a bit deprived there. Brock not getting the spam kill from B short.
I know.
NRG tried this double trip setup the other day.
I'm actually so mad that they
played
didn't
Mibr.
get that. That Brock didn't get
catch
that kill
anyone,
on
but
Sada.
Crew is postured for an A hit here.
See how it goes down. Will Crew
The thing
even
is,
make it
like,
to the trips? Remains to be
based
seen.
on the like
That got
the
a lot of damage
timeline
down on Dante,
in terms of like
53
seeing
HP.
where NRG is
Spotted
like
low as well. And there
how
you go,
NRG is
first
winning the
kill for
rounds in
Brock.
terms of
He
like
falls away.
diffusing
Now
all
no
but one of the
entry.
rounds.
As that spam continues to come
Nice,
down.
that's good from Crew.
Good return fire.
Like you'd expect them to be
out of
playing
Sonic, and
super
now Les is up
passive,
into the
but
site.
they're like
Crew were not
fighting to get
giving
numbers
any
down
indication
before the post.
of that approach. NRG completely surprised, but Kiko
Oh
is
my
right
God.
back into the middle of it all. Kiko is dominating Crew once again.
They can win the rounds with control. They can outcall you.
He's
but
feeling
sometimes
it,
they'll
man.
just step up and win it alone. Kiko,
I want the bonk cam
nearly
for
a
this
4K
round.
in that round.
I mean, now we're
What a
going to have
timing
like
he takes. Because despite
I
the
truly
right
believe
read, these side anchors fell
NRG is going
earlier
to,
than they
like,
would have hoped.
London.
It's only great
We're
play
going to
from
have,
him.
like-
I don't
diving
see a
into the
world
smoke
where MIBR or Hunter
Flash
beat the
online.
same.
Yeah.
and scattering Crew.
I'm just flying through that. Holy.
The sell of this game should have been Crew trying to be the ones disrupting, the ones creating the chaos, fighting together, winning in the brawl.
Wow.
But I think it's been just
I
that.
mean, they are down like 8-0, so. Double timeout in the first half for Crew. I mean, again, they are down 8-0. This is perfectly reasonable, but like, goddamn, man.
Yeah, this is rough.
At least we have Lev G2, so these last America's games won't be boring. Yeah, that's true. Well, I mean, it's not like watching NRG is boring. I think they're a more entertaining team than G2.
Yeah, but G2 has Leaf.
Yeah, NRG has Kiko, and Mata, and Ethan, and Brock.
This time posting down C long. It's been
Yeah,
so
but they have
many of
Leaf.
these rounds where Scuba's just had his full kit on C. Last
It's more
round
like
they're
it's just,
switching
oh, I
things
see, I
up to
see.
over
Like
A.
you have that
Stick
game,
around there.
the G2 Lev game.
Crew are gonna have their eyes on the Raj here mid.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
But welcome to Brock's world.
Yeah, trying to punish Les placing that camera. Go, go, go! Crew just want to hit into B here.
Yeah, contested for now.
Interesting buy here from Crew. They're
Molly
out of a
on the
timeout.
ground.
They have
At least they wanna
multiple
push
players
it if they were, but
saving
they back
and
away
multiple
from this.
players
Don't
buying.
leave it in bed.
Yeah, and this is Crew forcing up into this round.
That's my functional
Dante
team.
goes for the hero rifle. We're down to nothing on a
Like,
bulldog.
I just don't know
It
if
pisses
that
me off when
pressure
teams
is
do
gonna
this
enough.
normally, but out of a timeout in a playoff game down 8-0, like you have to be full fucking throwing.
Some early info.
Like let's get Isek on this shit,
Fires
bro.
down Sadok.
And
Chipped
now
away
with
at.
a second player getting into this site, the
I
Sova
mean, there's
rotating, the
gonna be
Phoenix on the way.
So many people here from NRG. It's too preempted.
Brock doesn't
from
really have
NRG.
Util
The
here to
call
help.
is there, the read is
Oh
there, and Ethan
my
Thomas with the
God.
ball. Absolutely brilliant positioning from
Okay,
him.
Ethan
The rest
actually
of
got
NRG
robbed of the greatest
holding it
clip of
down
all
as
time.
well. Crew are just bested.
He TP'd into the
open
perfect
book for
spot. He
Ethan
would have
right
gotten
now.
4, but then his teammates just stole all the
That was
kills.
out of Crew's second timeout.
Wicked Team wouldn't even
Ethan
be like the
used
best
the
clip he
enemy
has gotten against
wall,
Crew
I
in
believe, to
Haven.
TP
Yeah, I
exactly
know.
into a pocket with.
I'm
The play was so good
stupid.
from him. And then the rotations as well. Look
Don't
how they're
joke about that, bro.
preempting
I'm going
the
to
use
get
of that Phoenix ult, getting 3 players out on site when 10 seconds ago it was only 1. Crew's sure they sell pressure mid. But NRG's just cackling at them.
I mean, why not? Up 9-0 now.
Oh,
NRG
you have
head back
2
into
people
your
spamming it? That's
window
interesting.
spam to break the tile, but this time have swapped their off and their side.
I will be asking for somebody to play B with me now while loading.
So Crew worked
To
mid,
spam
but
the
at
tile
same
for me.
time, full control over long gained.
Look at
Scuba.
Scuba. Please,
Get real
Scoob, win
this
this
time. They
fight,
showed
bro.
the same
No.
util pattern, but again, it's fake.
This time they're going back into garage, but I'm
Oh,
really concerned
shit.
for them.
Scuba's just
Scuba
dead.
alive on this site. And Kiko offering some support. Scuba just trying to stay alive
Yeah.
inside of that cage, and Les will take him down. Now the fight over backside. Crew
Dude, he
finally
heard him go in the
have some
cage
advantage.
and just thought he would
Tearing
flash.
apart NRG in this round. Only Brock
God
left
damn
alive.
it.
The 13-0 has been taken away
NT, bro.
in a statement round.
Good round from
Flawless for Crew.
Good fast pop.
Finally on the board. They catch a player out in a bad position for, I think, the first time this game, with Scuba getting the edge of that stun in his cage, falling early as the rest of Crew is charging through.
Yeah, I really think NRG had expected after the fake B hit that one to be the real exec. It's a good idea from Crew to switch it up.
And now some laps on the other side of the stage.
Now we're gonna need a little bit more though before.
They're doing a mid fight here.
What is
Those become
fighting mid
justified.
fast this round off a flash?
Yeah, haven't
No,
seen much of this from NRG, and MW was waiting for it. There you go. Quick into garage. Scuba. Better
Same
position
exact
this time
setup
around
here for
on
Scoob.
this C site. So many cages
Nice.
to give him that
That's a
cover to
huge
escape.
anchor kill.
And now 3 players of NRG step in. Made is
Oh, he
already
only gets
back on
one?
flat to take down the first. Now the
Great dart
utility
from Brock.
support from Brock pings out 2 players.
Pretty sure that was the dart. Not the
Prowlers
trip.
keep Scuba at bay for now. Crew only have 2 players surviving here. They're put into miserable
then.
positions.
Nice.
Les now hunted down and taken
They
out.
are so
NRG
good,
up
man.
10-1.
Red for stats for
You can punish him
Pass
once.
versus
You're
Awesome.
not dissuading Scuba from holding his sight 2 rounds in a row.
I'm not.
The way that he just absolutely danced around
I
these
think
smokes is
MIBR
perfect.
will win.
That angle
That would
smoke
be
and
my
change
bread.
to the left side of sight, stepping into that. before
No,
they
that's
going
mostly
back
because
to
I've
his
been
normal
correct on
position.
every single
Back
game
flag.
so far.
All of it looked on
In my
point for
like
NRG.
pre-tournament pick'ems, and I just want to stick to it.
The
But
revenge
I mean,
tour is well and
MIBR
truly
still
underway for
won a
NRG.
map against Lev,
Good quick work of Fury yesterday.
and like had a couple close maps. Like it's not like
the
they
cusp,
got
knocking out
destroyed
Crew.
by Lev.
Cool work down into A early on.
And also like star players in the past, like anybody in the GOAT conversation, has made a habit of just actually dunking on
Because the
100
rest of
Thieves
NRG,
at
they
any
have
point that they
swarmed
play them.
down through mid, Mimi.
Other than
It's so
Chronicle.
quick.
And
This
I
one
guess,
they're
Yeah.
Yay, who
Brock
didn't
just
really
wants to
play
keep the
much
pressure
against
up
them.
here and try to push Crew back
And
into
obviously
those
like Leo,
flankers.
those guys, like some of the
Crew now
greats,
hit the brakes.
like
You read
they
this
don't
position
have
like
that
Ethan
kind of
posted on the windowsill.
like
No, it's just
argument.
easy post up.
But like
MW doesn't want to make it obvious.
like
Now,
Tens,
paranoia.
Ospas has had that in the past.
I do believe.
Fucking like it just feels like there's
Just being able to see
random
Dante.
players that I mean
What do you have, Dante?
like they
Not
specifically
there.
turn up
Enough.
against 100
Kiko
Thieves.
turns away from the
That's what
flash.
I'm thinking.
Could not find the third.
So we might just get
Crew
a
already down
a
man, but
vintage
Les has found
Ospas
to work
game.
into the C side.
Mostly
Still, it's a
because they
retake.
let him do it though.
And it's a man advantage for NRG yet
What were you
again.
saying, Tony?
NRG have some
Yeah.
big tools to
Here
get back
comes.
into the site.
Good talk.
Ethan can scout out with the ultimate.
No, I'm just saying, like,
And look at
you see
the
that
time they're taking.
Timotina, I think it
weaker
was,
mid.
says like, oh yeah, like we
No
saw
work is
Envy
coming.
play
Less,
against
though.
MIBR and
Looking
they showed
around
zero
the world,
respect.
but
We are
they'll be
doing the same.
revealed by that ultimate.
No, I didn't see that.
Kuba finally given
Okay.
a corpse.
Yeah, he said like,
That
Les
actually
trying to,
that
like,
gives me
control
more
that
hope for
line,
100
But now an
Thieves.
ultimate down long.
he
Ethan's
says
a
like,
little bit wild
is
for
that
that
what
one.
we need to do to win against
My
them?
Will be
God.
stopped out by
MIBR?
Les. That evens the
Like, we're
score,
doing
but
the
Les
same.
is so low on HP. A nice tripwire. Sadak unable to play off of it, and now back into the corner.
Les
Sadak needs
1v2.
more.
He's 1 HP.
Les has
never
nothing
mind.
left to fight with.
Neon ult.
3 health.
I mean, I guess Mada's
is
also
all he's
1.
got. With the lasers at the ready, Mada won't let him move an inch. NRG
from Les. Good round
just
from NRG.
flushed through Crew
Again.
in this opening half.
This is their map pick. This is their stage on the line. And NRG
This is
are
so like this is
absolutely dominating them.
unbelievably better than how they played against Furia.
thought that
Like
the
NRG is
Johnson
playing
As he did go back
perfect
into that
Valorant
corner,
on
but
this
no
map.
one was ready for it.
and they were not playing that
Except 2
yesterday.
kills.
Or like that
Mada
yesterday.
there to close out
On this
another
map, at
retake
least.
for NRG.
On Lotus they were nice.
Doesn't get any simpler than that for NRG. 11-1. We'll be right back.
I mean, just all the individuals on NRG are hitting right now, and you can't beat them when that happens. Dude, Bonnie posted clips of like old Neon, like the double slide Neon,
Yeah.
like the peak Neon, like completely busted, and with the caption "New Neon plus shotgun nerfs," and it's just some insane clips of him like double sliding on people. And honestly, I didn't even realize it was that. Like, I'm like, why is he playing Sunset? And then I realized that he was double sliding on people, and I'm like, oh. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh.
We'll show them no respect gets farmed by Osboss dropping 40. Again, would not shock me at all.
That could happen.
Yeah,
If
that
you
would
say
not
that,
shock
yeah.
me whatsoever.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, if you say that, you better back it up, is what you're saying.
No, like if you say that and like you get farmed, it's like the funniest thing that can happen.
Yeah. Maybe you should have shown them some more respect. Kind of thing. EMEA champions. Can't believe we let Heretics win a real fucking trophy, man. Oh, I should probably unmute this.
Both back on Breeze.
I mean,
And
not like
there's
the best,
nothing
but
happening.
still a trophy.
Literally just sitting
Yeah,
there
I mean,
in
it's,
spawn.
at least it's like the worst
After
regional
their
trophy that
defensive
you can
half
win.
where NRG just started
Like, at
to
least
sort of
China, it's hype
running
to win
down
it. Like, EMEA,
at Crew.
nobody fucking cares.
Now they're giving Crew a chance to flex those muscles, I suppose.
Like Liquid has
I wonder
won
what
that
they're
shit,
talking
bro.
about when they're
Twice.
just sitting back in spawn waiting.
Yeah.
Might just be
What do
silent.
you guys want to get for dinner later tonight?
So it's like, okay, whatever, like, congratulations.
Yeah, Vitality has won that before as
Hawk
well.
didn't see anything.
That
And it's
kickoff.
not even like the one to go to
Got
champs.
Hammer for C
But,
and
like,
the forward line
Arming
on A.
Core.
Well, we're
Won
gonna
the
have a
MEA
chance to
trophy.
if
get
it was
a
like
listen
this,
to
like think,
comms
like
of NRG.
we all know the stage 2 is like
Spotted, yeah.
the regional trophy you want.
I need you to rethink.
If you
it.
have
need
to
to
pick
rethink
one,
No,
it's
I'd say
that.
like stage 1 probably is.
Sorry, no. There's no walk in.
No, I want it.
Walk.
Silong.
Go. It's only Omen. I'm gonna blind this guy.
We all want this.
Blinding default now.
Like, I'd say the most
Hold on.
impressive regional trophy of all time is probably like 2021 Americas.
Two backside.
Graffiti.
Or 2024 Americas, sorry, not 21.
Default, stuck default. Default spawn.
I think that's
Flank
kinda
over,
like
flank
a
flank
mid
backside.
trophy.
Go fight, guys. Go fight. You guys flank.
Especially if you win the trophy and then you get back and lose to kids
Fuck, yeah, I
Furious.
can't blind behind you.
I mean,
How
that's
about
really
that?
bad.
A 4K from Sadok.
Another round
Start this half off the right way.
where Ethan has the read and exactly
I
what
think
Les
you
is
talked
going to
about that
do.
listening for
He
a
said,
second.
go
That was
fight the other
really
guy's
nicely
flank.
done by
And
NRG.
guess who's
I like to
flanking?
hear. I think the best teams are the ones that can keep it calm while still having great intent as to how they want to approach these rounds.
Showing them no
Because
respect doesn't work when your
Mata,
individuals are
even though he
Bora,
dies early on
Timatino,
that one,
Asuna, and
calling
Bait
the double
Zera.
swings for his teammate, setting up like Ethan as well once he falls,
I
trying
think
to
it
go
does.
for those same things. Here though, Sadok just a bit better.
Yeah, it's a shame he didn't tell them to just kill Sadok.
I mean, that's some of the best
Maybe
roster
that
talent in
might have
America,
fixed
so
the round
think
for
about it.
NRG.
Yeah, very insightful from you.
Full classics for NRG now. Oh, wow. Stepping
How
up
is
there
Scuba
for the
alive?
challenge. Scuba still feeling a little bit of confidence on that one. You have some control of this B side, but nobody's clearing less. He's not at risk of donating much over it, just a sheriff in his hands, but that's all he really needs.
Oh, crap.
Probably 3 now, and somehow Mata on the other side of this one. You're wondering what's going on. How's the Neon behind us in our own spawn?
Scuba's there as well.
Oh.
He'll get shut down. So something
Actually
for Crew
baited,
early on.
baited the fuck out of Scuba.
Yeah, the thing is, they really bought down here, everyone except for Les, so it's not like they're going to have the options to buff themselves
He's
up
gonna
with
get
fuel
both
rifles in the next round,
orbs.
which you can't afford to take the bonus.
Sure. Less though keeping just a sheriff in this round will allow
That's
him to get a
hilarious.
hero rifle.
Yeah.
And you know, if I'm thinking the player that I want that to have, it'd probably be less.
It's more thinking about how these Bulldogs are going to square up in the next round, because Remember, it was NRG that actually on the weaker weapons took out Crew on the 3rd round of this game, is what started the snowball in their favor. But maybe some life now for Crew. See what they've got. They actually
I need to know what he said. I need to know what Scuba just said.
Solid buy. It takes a long time to start to believe in something here. This gives them a chance, though. Energy's buying all the way down. They'll fight for a long.
They better put that in the comms video.
Kiko chooses not to send the flash yet.
I like Crew's proactivity. They've already walked Sodak into the C extremity.
I really like this setup. Kiko's just holding the curveball in case there's a refight through that smoke.
Are we what?
On A long. Wouldn't hit his teammate.
We lose and didn't go to Santiago, to London.
Crew from being able to push through that. Now that the smoke fades, he can of course fall away.
Cody, look at the score real quick.
They'll embed. Player towards
We're going to see the best combat of all time.
Put some pressure here.
Comeback mention. He got eliminated though. He didn't even make playoffs.
Yeah, he's not even in the team right now, bro. Actually,
being sent up through
yeah, that's true.
That doesn't see anything on A.
Ooh, Drone gets all the way up there to see less. Wonder if less stuck around to intentionally be seen to try and do some baiting for Sodak down here.
Hearing that Neon should be a bit of a tell for
Sodak versus Scuba. This will be a huge duel for this round.
Smokes, but he's all right. NRG are going to realize that the C side is pretty open, but the critical kill this round is whether or not Sodak can deal with Scuba. If he stays alive, he is a permanent problem for NRG. If he falls, there's no way back in, but he gets his kill and he gets another.
What a shot on Mata.
2 shots, 2 down. Switches over into the Vandal.
I don't think Brock knows CTP.
And now NRG set their eyes a different direction. Look how far back Crew are playing. Enticing NRG to step forward into that.
I don't know if I like them fighting spawn. I know it's one guy
All of a sudden,
long.
the trade's not quite there in time, and NRG evened it up. 2 on 3
Brock,
now.
give me another.
Brock
Nice,
holds
Brock.
down the line. This will have to be Sodak all the way.
Do you think he's in the one way or
A 1 on 2,
nice, let's
and he
go.
is not gonna be able to come up with anything.
How many what?
You thought for a moment he was the hope for Crew, but
No.
NRG
Ask.
snatched it away.
It's unreal that NRG get away with that round.
Ask me the question, bro.
Wait. I can.
Ask me the question, bro.
Can.
Ask me the question, bro. Yeah, I think Crew needed to just, like, chill out a little bit. Like, once they forced Ethan back, they kind of just needed to take a second and wait.
Crew started off this stage. A loss to Furia, a loss to Crew. Now they get to start their playoffs with exactly those same matchups. Already dealt with the former. Now just the finishing touch required on the latter.
That revenge tour well underway for NRG. But Crew making a play this round. Sidak again stepping up into short, a chance for him.
NRG slide into it. MW is there, staying
MW?
alive for now as
Nice
the flank comes
MW.
online as well. Crew have held the line, but not in the face of Brock.
Aim
Brock
punch
is
is
in
a
such a
good
weird
feature.
position right now. There's a player on his flank and now going for the drone. That's going to be an easy kill from Sodak. Scuba needs to get back, recover the spike, and still has someone to step out from double doors. Les going to catch him on the retreat and keep Crew in this.
I like that even though they're down so far, Crew is not afraid to take risks. I think one of the biggest strengths of their defensive side is their proactivity, and they're willing to continue to press an advantage. You see it here again. Les walking down mid late earlier, Sidak going for that kind of timing push out short that rewards him with the kill onto Brock. Oops. They're just playing it round by round.
NRG not taking any chances. The near full save from them.
And that's the exact call. When you're up this big, you just take no risk, you build up your ultimates, and you get one round that's looking like a checkmate.
Yeah, you permit the fake comeback by handing some rounds over.
Yeah, they're gonna have. I mean, if Ethan could get a kill this round, that'd be pretty. I mean, I wouldn't say it'd be huge,
Want nothing
but
to
it'd
do
be.
with the garage, but like you were saying with Cruz taking
He said
some
Kiko
chances
has his
still.
ult for next, Mata has his ult for
interesting to
next,
see
Ethan
Les
has his
just
ult for
going
next,
all
and
the
there you
way
go.
forward
Ethan
here.
got the orb on A.
Your rifle, he's at risk of giving
That's pretty
over,
much
but gives
all
some
you
perfect
needed.
Information over towards Crew. One player spotted. That'll be another. A little bit
Only
messy and
got
with the
one.
trade. That could have been a
Messi
rifle.
mentioned?
Still more players on the other side, though. In Garage, Sodak just found his market. I'm not sure exactly what he's supposed to do with the classic here.
Oh my god, he got
kills is
two.
Honestly
This is
impressive.
winnable for Ethan.
See what Ethan can do with a rifle in hand. A kill is the ultimate unlocked.
Yeah, and I mean, That doesn't really matter.
W.
Oh my
It's
god!
2-on-1, are you joking? That's the ult ripped over into the A side. Ethan might just want to get this done
What a
right
shot.
here, right now.
Sidak has to save his team again against the other IGL.
21 HP.
Saw him.
If Ethan kills this, he is absolutely ridiculous.
Holy
He is
shit,
out of
he's
his
so
mind.
good.
Ethan steps up.
How did they
and
lose
sends
that
Crew
round?
home.
That's
The
how you're
revenge
getting
tour
eliminated, Tony?
continues For NRG.
That is an unreal.
They had a
clutch.
ghost and
to
no
close this
armors
series
across
for
the board
Ethan.
with a bunch of classics.
From a classic 2K to this impeccable kill through the box.
Oh,
That-
he saw barely a kneecap for that one.
I don't think Ethan's
It's
timing could have
IGL
been
to
better in
bring
that
his
round. Holy shit, man. So good, man.
Actually, like 1.5 hour game.
Yeah, actually like 30-second game, more like, but yeah. Alright. I said I was going to watch these EMEA games last night, and then I ended up watching Pacific. I just got in a
Yeah.
roll on those games.
Like, you didn't like lose anything, bro. Not watching
Players,
Pacific.
well, we heard that like the teams that played against Eternal Fire thought that Eternal Fire were going to make it. The teams that played against Foot thought they were going to make it because they have been horrible to play against. And now we get to see who does it best, because only one can be the most aggressive, most fiery team within the region. And at the start of it, you can already see that contact made. Sop with a shot through the wall. We heard there's some
I think I watched a
potential
little
bad
bit of
blood
this
between
map.
him and his team. We'll see if that's the start of something.
Did I watch the whole thing?
Certainly a strong start with Foot taking the A side as a result of that pick.
Did I watch this map? I think I watched this map. We'll watch the second half of this. So I'm like 90% sure I watched the first half.
Here's Echo. Oh, 9-4. Now a very difficult road back in this one for Foot. We saw some success in low buys, and there has been a minute amount of investment here, Mitch, but I'll be honest with you, I'm feeling like Eternal Fire might have this map in the bag.
Crap.
Well, if Echo keeps playing like this, that's a guarantee.
Yeah. He enjoys this map as well. I think it was last time out versus Heretics, 21-14. A lot of the time you expect that to be through just being a site anchor, but he's not really an anchor, more of like a free-flowing... I don't know what you would call that. I don't think it exists on boats.
A boy. One of those, is he?
The boat boy, yeah?
The boat boy, that's what they call him.
Oh,
Where did he
what
that
the
was a crazy push, and I don't mean that in a good way. I'm not sure what he was thinking. Getting down and dirty that deep into
Work.
spawn, but
Fabian gets a couple charges on his ult.
certainly
Congrats,
you lean on the
Energy, to
experience
making it too
of some
long.
of their players.
True.
But to have just 4 rounds, that's going to be terrifying for the next map, for the bounce back as it should be on Ascent, of all maps up against Eternal Fire.
Yeah, it's one where I don't think I've ever met a Turkish player who isn't comfortable on Ascent, but also it's one where you don't know what your opponent's going to be running. You can guess. I think a lot of people have been running Neon Phoenix, so I don't think it's going to be anything crazy. But dealing with them could be difficult. But well, I was going to say what looked like a good start, but already Necky's just turned it back, and now Orders has found another.
Hey.
They walked up into a B-side
It's
that
not
had
great
3
from
players
Flish.
within it. Oh, well, they've walked out smelling the roses.
Yeah, and the fight that happens on this site makes sense. You've got 4 players pressuring through a choke point. You find the first, but they trade out in the numbers. They get posted on the angle. It is what it is. How the hell did Necky just get away with a double down long? He was alone. He was caught with a Prowler in hand, and he gets out with 2 kills.
What do you know?
Mistakes, pardon me, like that shouldn't be happening. Can
Hey, Tony, what were you gonna
for
ask
Foot at this
before?
stage, it's past crunch
I
time.
don't remember.
That do or die in this map.
Performance and
It's not MB.
But
it's...
look, untouchable.
especially
Yeah,
after losing your last game in groups. Like,
Yeah,
sure, it's
yeah,
a wake-up
yeah.
call, but also you might need just like that little bit of, well,
Only
excuse
3
the pun,
teams.
extra footing. Either way,
Make changes from
they have to force
2025
this
to
one up
2066.
and
Like
to put
one
everything
change.
they've got
Only
into
one
this
change.
round. And while
In the
that
roster.
B-site is already firmly under
Yeah,
the
there.
control
I
of
don't.
their opponents.
There were very
Is
few
Energy-
teams that didn't make any
It's Energy
changes.
100 teams, but I don't remember the last
The
one.
spike is
How many teams made 2
far away,
changes?
but you know, no issues in terms of getting
right.
there. There will be issues in terms of who's waiting for them.
It's going to be very confusing
I
for
forgot
Is this in Americas
Wow,
only?
they're
Yeah,
really
America's
taking
only.
their time, aren't they?
How many
They
teams?
really
3?
are checking every angle.
Energy is one because they only
Yeah.
get
This is the
Kiko.
problem. You could have had the spike down by now. Instead, you're having to play a
G2?
little bit more aggressively. This gives an opportunity for Foot to get in a bit early.
Oh,
But
yeah,
maybe
Jonah?
they don't come out alive. The trades again. It just seems like every member stepping up
Envy,
when
it's not
needed, and now
C9.
Crystalli is all that remains.
It's not.
And who else?
Not Lev, not Crew.
Not Lev, not Crew. Maybe.
This field close this out, and against regional rival.
I'm trying to remember the other team. Mibr made multiple changes.
Yeah.
Who was the other team that went to champs? Sen? No, Sen made a few changes. EG made 4. Are we sure we didn't miscount?
I mean, that was Elvis said.
Well, let me look. I'm looking at the list of teams.
He would have liked me.
Yeah, no. It's literally, it's wrong. It might be 3 teams overall.
I mean, they say only 3 Americans team made exactly 1 change to the roster in 2026 to 2027 off-season. What team were made and 1 roster change was made? Not counting changes made in the 2026 season.
Yeah, because Envy made multiple.
Energy is...
Lev made multiple. Crew made multiple. Mibr made a few.
Kiko.
Furia made few. Or made multiple. Oh! I know. I figured it out. I'm gonna let you guess. It's the one team we haven't named.
It's not EG. Wait, what team?
It was one of the more forgettable teams.
Oh, Loud!
Yeah. Yeah, their only change was dropping Robbie BK for Darker. I mean, good move.
Of Foot.
Probably should have made more moves.
This
Though.
feels like a Promethean task.
Yeah, it's a good
But
move.
they're well and truly up to.
Michael thrown in a lurk on 2 different fronts.
With Dark in the line,
Some re-aggression, and while it seems like the lurk might not even be necessary, the main take has already done the work. They were waiting.
They're actual, like, chuds.
Expect Foot to come in looking like a different team, because that's what needs to happen.
Yeah, and from the other side of things, Eternal Fire, they tasted defeat early to Fnatic. We started to question Fnatic. And then they beat BBL, they beat Vitality, Pacific, GX, Heretics. They are going through teams that we have talked about. And sure, Foot have done similar in the other group, while tasting defeat at the end. Have they recovered from that defeat? Or is this going to be a whitewash for Eternal Fire? That's a pretty good start. The knife
Yo,
just
Outaz.
a little bit too late to find that Sociable was there.
Oh my
this
God.
pistol round already looking incredibly different, but we've seen them.
Wait, I just realized this is a Turkey versus Turkey Ascent.
Again, it starts to slip.
nice.
Vlad talked
What I like
about
to
the
hear.
fact that they had advantages and they let them go. And now Echo only needs 1. But Yedajay has brought it back. Turning into a 1v1 scenario. Neki is desperately low. 4 bullets
How
left
does he
to
know?
play with. But the time is on his opponent's
Oh my
side.
God,
Yedajay
what a
will
clutch
save
from
them.
Yedajay.
On there. But a 1-0 start for Foot. They've got the lead. Let's see how long they can hold on to it.
Yeah, they got the lead. It didn't look particularly comfortable, but
Tony, can
I
you
don't
do
think they'll
the
care too
TMV
much.
Foot
If
chance?
anything, the clutch might have just been something worth that
Okay.
additional celebration.
Yeah, do one of them.
Of course,
Please
for
pick one.
Eternal Fire. Not a whole lot to play with in this round. And it is worth noting that they did win both pistols in the previous map. So it's at least a bit of an early boost for the side of Foot.
Wait,
I think it's important
I just
that
know
they get some of these
the-
rounds across the board
I just know the sales one.
comfortably.
No,
I think that was always the case.
Yeah,
with the
never
pistols
mind,
and the
I
low
find
buys, even with
someone likes
advantages.
you.
They were letting a lot slip on Pearl, and on Ascent, they just can't
That's
allow
the only
that.
one I know.
I don't know any of I don't know. There's more to it too, and I don't know any
Yeah, I
of
know
it.
that there's a
Spotted
Jet
first
3
in the
one I
choke
listened
point,
yesterday,
then
but I
by
don't
the
remember
coast
which
guard.
one.
They should know the numbers are here. The
Easy, nice
rotates are in. from
I mean, there's the
Eternal
SOP
Fire,
one, too.
distracted on those players in
I don't
heaven,
know
but
this one.
two
I don't think I need
close
them.
range
You haven't
kills
seen
from
the
Zeus
SOP one?
has delivered
No, I
them
haven't,
from
bro.
Okay, that's more important than this game.
I don't know if that's true.
It definitely is. Shorts.
Never mind, I'll find someone like.
I mean, there's the Sliggy ones too. I think it was this video.
This is what we wanted to see with the fight.
Come on, Sociable!
That's nice. Without the opportunity for the
And Sociable came over from Navi. He only wants to play with Crystalli. And Sop came over with a message. Fuck off, old fan. Don't play for free.
The line about not playing for free is fire. I can't lie. What winning a single round does to a man is the comment from my chat.
So simple.
Oh.
Making gentlemen.
Let's go! Let's go!
Sneak all round, relax.
Together. Some of these I won't relax.
Rounds. I've let the team do well in like a year and a half. Let him have it.
Shoulders.
He's
gonna
defuse again.
He has to be the man.
Let's fucking go! And Sop came over with a message. Fuck off, old fan. Don't play for free.
How's he been able to get away with this?
No play for free is such a fire line, bro.
It's so good, man. Let's see. So
He has a fucking gift to make.
This
This
guy
one's a
couldn't hit fucking shit. This guy aimed like me last year, and now he does that.
Crystalli for a moment. Zeus close by now, steps through the smoke.
Oh no.
Filu connects
Okay,
the second
get
shot,
out.
but he's gonna need a
Oh my god.
The off doesn't land.
Okay, he's Houdini'd away. When he taps the spike, you're gonna neon ult. Neon
To
ult.
the side. He can swing out, get a free pick with that off, a free shot at least. Then he'll have to TP back.
There is no fucking way. This guy couldn't hit fucking shit. This guy aimed like me last year, and now he does that.
That's incredible.
That's bullshit.
No, he does not.
Oh, I accidentally paused this. That one. Energy. This was funny.
Either my team.
I think this one was. And I mean, this one's all time.
No! Oh no! Oh,
I mean, maybe a
Sliggy, your team, Sliggy.
I'd be shocked if you didn't see this.
Greatest jersey in esports right here.
Let's fucking go!
Bro thinks he's part of the team.
The Hunter's Fury, he has to
Get half.
the pawn. The book's not hitting. He missed! It's just holding on! Is it for Oh no! Oh,
I mean, maybe a
Sliggy, your team, Sliggy!
Welcome back, Fluidred. I've kind of missed you.
Some of them, but be a very good contender there.
How does he time it so well?
Yetege already in the corner, drone there.
Oh!
Oh! Easy!
It's light work.
Light work!
Zeus is on fire! Sliggy Strat is terrified and Zeus is on fire! Sliggy Strat is terrified! Ooh! Na 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 na.
So good.
For the other solutions on initiate a cooldown to.
Wait, what? Why did it? Oh no, no. I don't know. Whatever.
Now
It's over.
Bought them at screens. Bought them at screens. Kong. Now
For the other solutions on initiate a cooldown to. Much time. Either my team is going or.
Ult, bro. It's last round.
Imagine Dow teams.
It's the freest season.
How would you sum up?
I could enjoy it.
Holy!
Yes.
Holy! Sit down! Sit down!
I mean, Liquid did not deal with this well at all. I mean, that That's the foot right click right there. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the foot
Dude,
classic.
Foot is getting... I'm just fully promoting Foot TMP, but dude, these clips are so funny, man.
Yeah, like the clips. Like,
I don't... Yeah.
Zeus will tear you apart again.
A while away, so that plan will at least go down. Is this a shot kill? Yes, it is! Bounces it around off the wall and wags his finger in the direction of
Uncle, are you sponsored by Foot? Let me tell you, nephew. Look above me. What do you see? You see the greatest
Wait,
classic
I don't know,
ever
my God, you
created
can
and some
make me
wonderful
laugh,
company
bro.
that you should check out.
I'll be right back. I'll be a monitor. Full screen this.
Zeus is rolling about.
Alright, I'm back. Hello.
So, by the way, I don't know if I told you this, but
Yeah.
in a stream, Kesnit says like, oh, like we talk with like we meet with Sadak on Master Santiago, and we talk like there's no beef between us anymore. We're
Who
friends.
said this?
Kesnit.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
So like no beef between Sadak and Kesnit, no beef between Sadak and like no Kesnit
different
and
ideas. It's reminiscent of old school.
I forgot his name. Like,
What we come to
Yeah.
expect, but with the waylay instead of
only
the
the
jet.
less beef.
The more aggressive side is with
The less beef?
Zeus.
Yeah, you don't know about that?
I don't remember.
You don't remember that one time Crew won against Loud in 2024, and like let's like did the hand thing with everyone, but didn't like give it to Kesnit. Like Kesnit was going to like to dab him up, and Les took the hand away.
Interesting. Why?
They fight one time in rank, but if that's the thing, like they're both stupid, bro.
I don't know, man. I could not care less.
Let's mention.
That's my goat.
But it was so long ago. Imagine.
Yeah,
like, that
I mean,
was
knowing
when
Kesnit, he's probably in the wrong.
Huh?
That would that would have been funnier if I said that before I said that I didn't care.
Yeah. But you like it was like so long ago. Like this was when Les was dating Lisa still, bro.
Yeah. How does that? How do they not get more there? That's actually what? Holy necky. Oh my. I mean, bro. How are these rounds going like this?
But Regan. Blue is a lion.
Izzy saves the op. Izzy not being great on some of these other agents is not giving me... I mean, I don't know why they're putting him on Waylay on this map. Just let Izzy play Jet, man. He's so good at it.
I mean, Sub is the better Turkish Julius, but like, I agree.
I mean, if you're counting like fully flexibility and stuff, like playing Raze and Waylay, sure, but if you're talking about just like how good they are right now and like this meta that they're playing in, I mean, Izzy's better. You know?
Yeah. Probably. Reason why less
Dude,
underperformed
what?
today. Ethan must look at all his setup before every round, especially on base. Don't wait, the GOAT Sentinel will get caught like that otherwise. Another shameless Cheetan moment.
I haven't seen Cheethan before. That's good. I like that.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that. I like that one. That's a good one.
I don't know. I mean, Ethan just has the hard read, bro. Like, he actually just knew everywhere that Les was gonna go, especially on Breeze. But there were a few moments on Haven like that, like even like in the pistol when they showed the comms. Like, bro, that was insane.
Cheetan strikes again. How long are we going to let this man terrorize the game with love?
As long as he wants, bro.
Ethan's third eye activated and he saw the fabric of the universe.
The fuck are you saying?
I'm reading, bro.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Alright, 100 teams time. Kick Tox out of tier 1 for the love of ghosts, punish shots past nepotism, and get him to stop giving his dogshit friends jobs. Do you think that's what's happening?
You know what's really funny? Is Aspas might... I mean, you're not going to get this reference. But Aspas might be the Aaron Rodgers of Valorant.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah. Like,
I'm just laying
arguably
for
the
the-
most
for the
talented
team.
player of all time in his role. Or just in general. And, like, in the middle to late portion of his career, I don't know how much longer Aspas is going to play, but you get the point. Like, he...
Do you think if Mibr... No, continue, sorry.
Yeah. If, like, or, like, and then, like, he keeps, like, he like, wants to stick to his one way of playing the game that he played for so long. Wants to play with his guys in Mazzino and
What do you mean,
Tex.
and Mazzino?
I mean, Mazzino is one of his guys. I'm not saying his guys are bad.
No,
It's just-
I
they
no,
just
I
are
said
his
like you
guys.
said. I listened. He wants to play with his guys and Mazzino.
Oh,
That's
no,
what I
like,
listened.
in Mazzino and Tex. He wants to be in Mazzino and Tex. And, like, you'll occasionally get, like, good deep runs with him, but that's it. Bro, why did he sign another year with the Steelers? Because the Steelers are stupid and won't ever be bad.
Okay,
If it
my
means that
question
they'll
was:
be good.
do you think Aspas retires if they don't qualify once? This
No.
year? Okay.
I think he goes back to Brazil, goes to a cup, or goes to a few cups next year.
I mean, he's
all
not
the
like,
cups
yeah.
next year.
He's going to say sassy, please, man. You know how much we love each other, bro.
Get less back. Dude, imagine they build old Loud with, like, not Pancada. MIBR pick Fracture.
Who do
That
you
might
get
be the
from
worst
Pancada?
map pick that I've seen all split. You get Court,
Yeah, that was I was thinking.
or you keep Air Day, or you get Mazzino. I think any of those would be fine. Those are
yeah, you
very
have- yeah.
varying ranges of players, but
Yeah, you have like good options. Like you have, yeah, I like that.
yeah, I don't like that map pick from MIBR.
What's the map pick, Fracture?
Yeah, they picked Fracture as
Why?
the first map in the series. Why did they, or why don't I like it? I mean, dude, Foot is just owning them. Playing Dota instead of like actually paying attention.
No. I'm saying like why are they got fucked on Fracture last time, bro?
That's not true.
What do you mean?
They won on Fracture against Lev.
Yeah, but like they got fucked. Like I don't care if they won.
They won like 13-3. What do you mean they got fucked? They're not good at Fracture. I agree with that. I mean, at least maybe they're good. They're good at the map, but their comp is horrible.
Especially on that defensive side. I know I've been talking about it a lot, but it feels like MIBR, they just rely heavily on it.
I don't know what 100 Thieves are going to come out with here. Okay, they go with the Neon Rays look, which I think makes a ton of sense here.
I'm good with this comp.
On the Rays, Timatino on the Neon. We've been talking a lot about.
I would have liked those duelists to be reversed,
now, MIBR, of
but
course,
it's
with their
fine.
map pick should be feeling very confident. They absolutely dismantled Leviathan just this last Thursday. Can they do the same thing to 100 Thieves? Let's find out and head into map 1 of this series and send it over to your casters, Rivington and Van Silly.
An absolutely action-packed series.
I will be mad if 100 Thieves lose this map. Even though I think I'm gonna root for MIBR. I don't know, man. I don't really care. But it's actually like gonna piss me off.
No, my main problem is that neither of these teams should be on Masters. Unless I see something really fucking different from MIBR.
But I think the winner of this game gets some champs points as well.
Yeah. No, I think they don't.
I think you get a few for getting 4. Yeah, you get 2 points for getting 4 playoffs.
Yeah, they're getting 4. I forgot.
I've already seen some glimpse of hope.
Both teams lose the energy, so this game doesn't really matter. Yeah, but I mean, again, yeah. You typed that before I said the champs points thing. Also, ads are starting now, which is like the worst time. I apologize. Maybe I can snooze it. Yeah, this is not gonna last. I'm gonna have to run them during timeouts.
And they have to come in now, not knowing what 100 Thieves will play in it. You don't mind.
Snooze that.
Seems like they feel
for 15 minutes and just play it whenever.
100 Thieves will be heading towards that B site as MIBR was sitting in spawn.
I mean, yeah, like they lose to energy, so it doesn't matter, but they won the champs point. That matters.
Ready to attack. Right back onto that plan. Pink Shell slow it down for a moment, but it's going to be Timatino and Asuna coming up big with 2 fast kills. And Bang will start to tack on a little bit more damage. And MIBR get a chance now to figure out where the members are of 100
1v2.
And it's 2 left. Asuna and Timatino.
1 HP though, so the slide doesn't really matter.
So it was a nice distraction, but not enough to
nice,
follow
Asuna.
the round.
What the fuck did Masino got 3?
Let's go, Pete.
And it's going to be 100 Thieves grabbing pistol.
And you're going to put that into the obvious work of Doom Bros, the new assistant coach coming in for 100 Thieves. They talked about it for Asuna and for Timotino that he has been the anti-stratter for any teams that 100 Thieves had to face against. And MIBR played the similar pistol round as they did against Leviathan. A 1-3-1, figure out where the action's going to be coming from, and just flood retake when you have a chance. 100 Thieves, they all played outside of that smoke, ready to fight through the smokes against a retake attempt of MIBR, and it just had to come down to those duels, and Asuna steps up big with a 3K.
He always said yesterday that Doom Bros comes in with the power points and the Doom Bros.
I do think this map is much less interesting to watch without Breach in my eyes. I'm not gonna lie. It's not like bad that teams aren't playing Breach by any means, but Cryo, please stop hunting for eco stats.
Not fully respect mode. They show MIBR that they're
Please, son, stop shiny. That's what you're saying, bro.
That fight from Timotino with the judge, that's not going to be
what?
as effective in the next couple of weeks here as well.
You're begging the sun to stop shining with
I love that there's just
Asuna has Raise Rocket now. Please.
Battles 2 individual duels.
Don't make him have to pop this.
Player after taking 1 before falling down, and
yeah, if you bought this now, like you should like get disqualified.
Bruno on the sky too, Devora's fade.
I love saying that shit. You have to disqualify people that make.
Yeah, and Asuna already has a showstopper going into the next round 2 for the bonus, so this is huge. Right now, just let Asuna tuck in, let the other ones find a kill here against Verno. And this will be the question too for MIBR.
They'll have probably a cooked up round 3 strat for this Raise Rocket.
Leviathan, they had so many rounds starting off on the attack. We haven't seen too much defense.
Just look at Verno's hair behind his headphones.
Leviathan as well, they got denied, so you really didn't have the opportunity to see what value this MIBR composition really
Good
brings
start
out,
from Asuna.
on the defense.
6-0.
Because personally,
Yeah, that's
it
good.
should be a struggle for
you
MIBR
already
on the
have
defense. The only
rocket
thing
round
that you
three.
have in terms of active information
Like, this is probably like the
Skydog,
best
Sky flashes for
position you can
contact
have.
without knowing numbers, and also
To
an
win
aggressive
a
camera that you
bonus.
throw on defense, right? So that's really all you got. So would the game plan continue to be like a 1-3-1? Even like the pistol round that you have for MIBR and try to react through that, have an aggressive op as well from Ospas as soon as possible would probably be the
Oh
next
shit,
thing
yeah.
which
They
you
do
see
have the
right
Ospa.
now.
How?
Instantly bringing it out.
Oh, because Mazzino has no armor. Oh, actually fucking
that
own.
looked like the collateral, if anything.
Actually
Timotino
destroyed.
shuts it down. Ospas can't get a hit off. Zekin is there to pick it up, though. And it's going to be 100 Thieves looking to put all the eggs in one basket after that.
It's perfect.
Shit.
After that pick two, you know that they're playing double duelists on that side. Zekin's going to pick it up, but at the same time, even if
Bruno
you're not
does
still
clear
posted
out
on
this
the A
dish
side,
space,
it's
though.
going to be a 4 versus 1. You whiff one,
But they're going to
and then the
full
other three
stack
come in
over
and just
towards
overtake
the B
site.
side of the
So
map.
The pivot back from 100 Thieves to read
And this will just kill Bruno. I'd be shocked if he gets out.
Reacting to the utility, a
Okay.
quick hand delivered.
Good bonus.
Onto Verno.
I think they're just going to save here. Ospas is going to be screaming at Zekin to save his op.
Thieves feel comfortable to activate.
He's not going to screaming, bro. He's too nonchalant to do that shit.
MIBR wondering how to use these weapons or save the weapons.
If Zekin doesn't save the op, Ospas is just full selling the rest of the game. He's
Really,
full
when you're
checked
playing
out.
in this type of meta right now, especially against
It's
double
setting them ready, bro.
and you're pulling it off on
I
defense,
mean, yeah,
you
but,
have
like,
to make sure
that's
that
not
your
the point.
first op shot lands when you're taking aggressive lines.
I think
And
he's
if
going
you're
to start
losing that
smoking his
fight, you're
teammates
losing
off.
that lane, and you're forced to play a retake off the double duelist space that the opponents take. It's so hard to retake on that map. Or any map, as a matter of fact. And you're playing against a Brimstone, right? This is 20-second smokes when they get dropped down. That's so much delay. And 100 Thieves could just play off-site, play disciplined, and just play their crossfires perfectly. And that allows for them to convert a beautiful bonus round. And MIBR, though, they have a chance to fight in the next round by salvaging the op from Ospas.
A
Alright.
little bit saved there.
MIBR, yeah, they still have a bye here, so this bonus isn't like as big of a win, but it is a still fairly big deal. Because, I mean, MIBR is just cooked if they lose this next round as well, and now 100 Thieves should have full guns on the board. But you could also approach this as basically a second bonus round because of their save. Yeah, I mean, they have stingers here. Okay, their game plan is going to be the exact same thing. For Zekin to do something aggressive and Ospas to peek with the opposite.
Signed up as a little demon alongside with Dicey.
Holy
Ospas
shit.
actually just
Wait, Dicey
banged
mentioned
That was bang on the other side, but only spots one.
Let's go!
That might force a tempo, though, for 100 Thieves to start
the
working
worst
towards the A site.
former 100 Thieves, or maybe not even former at this point, but...
For them to be able to capture
Timo, what the fuck are you doing?
Timotino keeping the kills going, but just in the wrong way as he picks up, yes, Zekin before finally going down here.
He got hit to like 10 HP and decided to just sit in the fucking Raze name.
MIBR, the round they've been looking to take back and get themselves on the board. Bang opens the door and says hello to
What?
What a reposition, and then a second. No,
He gets
didn't have enough
two?
for Verno.
That was nice
Verno
from
comes out on top, and it's a
Saw
look
him.
towards spawn here. They have a lot of time to work with. He's got to get Tex over here for this.
I think he knows at this point that it's full.
Just trying to source him out. Nicely played.
Get the up, get the up, get the up, get the up, get the up.
Verno helps to capture that
If
round.
you don't get the up, you're out of the game. That's what he said.
You're off the team, bro. You're cut, you're
Well,
cut.
the damage for Timotino, because yes, he got killed by the name for Oscar.
Inspire's coming in for you
That
if you
rope
don't get the
with
op,
10
bro.
HP remaining, pretty much. So it didn't really allow for them to really split into the area of Sands.
Everybody's going to win. Post-game interview, tomorrow's players going to the game, Tex is out.
A nice attempt. It really came down to those zero players. You needed that to come out. It was basically a 3 versus 5.
The nade killed me through the wall, man. What the hell?
It was like around the wall, but yeah.
Thought it was safe. Unfortunately not, but it's still, you know, a great momentum for
Op here?
100 Thieves here. 3
Interesting.
rounds, a bonus round. Now an op on the attack. I love this too. This is also basically going into the walk glitch. It's gotten a lot of successes right now on the attack side too, because a lot of teams right now are trying to save a little bit into the utility, but what a
Actual
shot by
neon
Zekin.
diff.
The surprise factor already gone, annihilated in MIBR. Have a strong foot in this round.
Was them signing Inspire true? No.
Back up on that right
No,
side.
no.
I mean, it might end up being true.
Everything
If
about
it's
the
true,
front side of B is
it's so
being
fucking
left open
funny.
for now. It's just Tex and
But,
It will be like the most
Might get
insane
timed
roster
here as they
change.
decide
Not
to
But
go
Inspire
for
said that he
it.
had an announcement
Comfortable in the site is
for
tomorrow.
on stream
He's like for his
tomorrow.
career.
And people were talking about how like they were gonna sign in spite, like he was gonna sign to MIBR if they lose this game.
Actually, all the fucking teams.
Legit every team.
And he's waiting for somebody to enter the smoke with
I
the
mean,
op
he
out.
did he did say my
trying to
next
find where they can
chapter,
get these
so it makes
kills, and
sense
they're
that
coming
people
up
have to.
everywhere
Oh
now.
wow.
Tax and
That's funny.
Mizzino fall as 100 Thieves get a
100
plan.
Thieves inspired?
Right here,
Thoughts?
3v3. Zekin clears another one, second one for the round. He's going to play with his food a little bit on the top side just to give MIBR a chance back in the front side. Now, Asuna's the last one left. And no chance.
These rounds are just more bad from 100 Thieves than good from
MIBR.
MIBR.
Built up on all points.
Great delay too
Yeah.
for Mizzino with the orbital strike. Yes, it split off the attack. Your duelist still made it in, but Vora.
I thought I saw
backed up
somewhere that
back,
Aspas
he had
was
the
signed.
spike on his back. So that gave a
Inspire
chance
was
for MIBR
signed.
to rotate
It was
around,
signed.
get all
No.
the info with the Seekers on top of
He
that,
has
and
he
allow
like
the
posted that thing
backstabs
about
to
his
happen
next
for
chapter
Zekin
or
move
whatever. That's what he was talking about.
on that flank from dish to arcade. Now you're seeing too.
He was nice shots to be fair from MIBR.
Let's go, guys.
Lots of value.
Shooting their guns a little bit.
It seems like they're just waiting a little bit for all the smokes to clear, and 100 Thieves will give them the peaks that they want and quickly clean up the site.
Looking at this time around too, we're trying to set a presence of what info you could find. Hopefully the Prowler sees the Opper, but unfortunately, well, okay, I was gonna say Zekin had a chance to really just break it with the rifle because he was already pushed up, but because Aspas breaks it, look at how comfortable now 100 Thieves could start walking up here and splitting into this B site. Should have been Zekin, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
It allowed for you to get this trap play after it.
Now an easy read towards the right. That was seen, gun seen. Asuna's going to have to break that.
We're gonna beat. It's
Don't
Mizzino,
wanna
bro.
spend
Just
too
peek
much
him.
time on the top of the map. Everybody's going to be seeing your head here.
Why are you
They
hating
just
on the
slowly
2024
walk
Stage
this one
2
through
MVP?
the site. I think
Stage
they
2
have to
finals
know it's gonna
MVP.
be a flank this time, right?
Especially
Not
with the
seeing
trip
too
broken.
much.
That's
Yeah, they're
better?
trying to push spawn as much as possible.
Straight up when
I mean,
There's
that's fine.
already
That's
one
yeah. I'll
hit
give you
here
that.
from
But
100 Thieves.
it was not the
Just as
stage
good
2
from
like
MIBR.
overall
In
MVP.
these last few seconds, the trades start coming in the
Oh
site.
my god.
Everybody realizes
Okay,
it's been a
Tex,
flip
get
of the
a
site, and
timing.
it's going to have to
Do
be
something.
reorganized,
He's got it, bro.
rethought.
Don't worry.
Tex knows to stopping him from
I
getting
mean,
in.
this is
Asuna's
good. Like,
still
he's
able to
like
watch
giving
with
it that
Timothy's crossfire there, and they
Nice,
are
Asuna.
forcing all of these kills beautifully in a
Swing him,
site
it's
that put him on
Mizzino.
its head. Vora
Aspas
hiding
getting
in
his
there.
phone out.
Nobody's going to be able to get on the
Inspire,
fight.
you're in, bro.
Mizzino
You're in,
trying to
bro.
get out. It's
This
still
guy's
Vora's
baiting in that
tail.
game, bro.
And you can hear 100
in,
Thieves
bro.
on stage right now, absolutely roaring to be able to grab that round back.
And that was a huge round. We
No,
saw
Aspas,
that
after they lose
MIBR,
map 1, he
unfortunately, the
calls
daggers
up
don't
Inspire.
hit, even when Aspas
Yo,
comes
Inspire,
to
I got
us,
an offer
two
for you,
players
bro.
forward spawn. So they have an indication of where the players are
I
at.
know you just signed
They
to
know
him
once
to
lurking,
C9,
even
but I got
stop
an
the
offer
lurk
for
with
you.
Cryo in the back.
Dude, if
And
C9
I love
signs
that you
Inspire,
just try to slow down things for a bit, try
Yeah.
to reassess
That
where
would
you
be funny.
are, but just unfortunately here, when it comes down to these duels,
That would be funny.
it's a
you might as well
red-hot
just keep
Asuna, as I
penning
mentioned
at that
before.
point.
11 and 2 now.
But Benny didn't want to keep like
He
playing.
does not want to lose.
What can you even do?
Very quickly playing forward. A huge opener from Zekin here. MIBR
Whoa,
actually
Aspas,
needs
what the
to
fuck?
play the lives back up.
Calm down,
Continue
bro.
this strength to be able to take down Timotino
I
in
know
the
we're
previous
playing
round.
the Super
100
game,
Thieves
but
did a
like
lot of
you
damage.
should calm down. It's fine.
And 100 Thieves are going to be turned away now to get to A and see if they can pinch it from two sides.
The game plan is always the same so far for 100 Thieves. Identify the op, go on the other
One
side.
off the
If
raise
they're trying
rocket
to
here.
turn, though, they're not proactive. They're not moving the op around the map to get. a
Oh
lot of
yeah,
value
you
yet.
did this shit. You
And I'm
saw
sure in the next
the
couple
like
rounds
the
you can see
Chayo
more
way about
proactiveness
Benji
coming out
Fish.
here from
Yeah.
Aspas.
Such a funny.
Once they start realizing that they're
He's so
always
funny, man.
escaping it.
Yeah, he's
Util dump into sight.
Wait,
Asuna's
that's
part of
has
that.
already a second. Okay,
They
this
get
is
bumped a little
insane.
bit on their way
Explain,
in.
really.
Catching costs, and now
Nice,
Vora
good rocket.
uses the opener.
Ah.
Showstopper started up.
Good ult
They
from
called
Bang
out
as
the
well.
orbital strike here. Mizzino kills on the Vora and Bang. And then quickly traded back with the Brimstone dueling ults.
Yes,
Killed him before he got killed
Cypher
by the
ult
ult,
in
too.
one,
That's
but I'd
amazing.
imagine
Another
it
shot
won't,
onto Bang.
he won't get to use it.
Has to be quick. He knew he was dead to rights. He tried to make the
Former
best of it.
teammates, Cryo and Zekin.
30 seconds left.
Cryo.
Oh, he just walks
looking
out?
down, Gets that play
Okay.
from Zekin.
I was like,
and
bro,
might
this
be able
guy's
to pick up a
just
third round
solo
now, and
walking
it
at
just
me.
Keeps it within one to keep that pressure on 100 Thieves.
Zekin was just trying to find his single timing too instead of waiting.
Yasuna's playing really well.
And this is what we're looking for, right? Just a couple rounds ago when
I
it
don't
was
like to say
Aspas that
this.
shot the Prowler, you need Zekin to be with him to break the util that's trying to flush out the off to still keep that element of surprise up.
Can you read the esport tab on the red
It's
disc?
still those two duelists closing out the rounds here for MIBR and keeping this game close. So it's a great start that we had for 100 Thieves. We're seeing a very, very nice game.
Did this bot suddenly gain cautiousness?
So confident to keep these positions. In a lot of situations, you think somebody would exit right away. Still is able to get help from Verno here from the right side as 100 Thieves are gaining a bit of that util orb space before they just move back out.
The walk down right here from Ospas.
They don't know about it yet, and he's going to be right in front of this. They feel safe, but
I think that's the word, right?
Less than that.
I don't see people type it much.
Flicks into a headshot just to make sure that Vora's dead. I love it.
Smoke. Gonna get in front of the smoke
Whoa,
again.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Start to push from both sides here. They got to be
Nice
careful.
Asuna.
Their
Nice
numbers
bang.
up right now, but that cannot
that's my duo.
happen. It's going to be weapon pickup as well.
Asuna and bang is
Thieves
your duo.
start to move
I would
forward
say,
a
like,
little bit util to clear.
Nice
And
Asuna.
they clear another one. Mazzino goes for the
Actual
peek,
diff.
knowing that they just got guns in A main.
No, that was bad. No. And now Tex is B.
Trying to find a
I
timing
mean,
off
it's
the
Tex
boom
and
bot, but it's still
Ospas with an
Asuna that
op.
wins the
Like,
duel.
Ospas is gonna be
Ospas
like, oh, I'm in a
once again,
1v3,
his
bro.
turn
I'm
to
just
try
gonna
to find
fucking
a timing.
save.
So far for 100
Yo, Tex, go dive, bro.
Bang has that molly for the pulse plan. It's not really planted for
Good
an
Tex.
easy molly.
Let me
so
bait
he
you,
kinda
bro.
has to line it up out in the open off the whiff.
Give a
Off
judge.
the cuff, rather.
One enemy remaining.
Diff.
Seeing
Nice, let's go.
There's 100 Thieves.
I've decided now that I'm in the game
Another round, and the thrifty does come
that
through.
I'm rooting
And it
for
was a
100 Thieves.
Shiko round for 100 Thieves. So even
No,
if
that they-
Ospas
no,
gets
that
burned
No,
out,
it's not that
like,
they're
you
winning.
saw
It's
that
not that they're winning.
on
It's
one
that
side,
like I've
Filipino's
actually
great
experienced like the ups and downs of the game, and
down here has that
my
neon
brain has
forcing
decided that I
players to
want
walk
100
out
Thieves to
from the
win.
side of MIBR to retake control, regain
Not that I
control
know
of
they're
A main,
playing recently.
and they get caught off by shares. Like I said, it's okay because MIBR wanted to be more proactive around the map. That's their
Now that
plan.
Asuna's
That's what they wanted to
15 and
change going
3.
into this game. I respect that. But it's 100 Thieves that has that little bit of a extra layer in terms of the ante of like, hey, they like to do this now. Let's try to punish in those moments. And it was a perfect bait.
Oh my!
Nice flick shot
I mean,
by
dude,
Zekin there.
Zekin when he
The
actually
opening
gets to
kills are
play the
huge for
game,
MIBR here. They got to figure out a way to
He's
solidify
frying right
these
now.
rounds now in that 5v4.
How mad do
position.
you
This is
think
their low
Aspas
buy
is right
round
now?
too.
Exactly. And Zekin won that
Second,
duel
give
first
the
with
fucking
the
Phantom to
Now they
Tex,
juggle it
and
over to
Tex
Ospas
give it
over
to
the
us.
rifle, exactly.
I think he accidentally gave it to
He gets another
Tex.
one.
That was like, it would be
Return
so
on
fucking
that.
funny. What the fuck do you mean you're giving
So
him
gonna
to
try
Tex?
to push this to make sure none of
Yo,
these
Ian, take this, bro.
covered. Nicely done.
Why the
Team
fuck are
has
we
a lot
giving
of
it to
damage
this
down now.
guy?
And
Oh
damage
my!
onto him.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
What
He gets
the
a little slide onto Mazzino to make sure it
Nice
kills
bang.
the heaven. And
Nice,
they are just
Timo.
running through the site.
Dude,
Okay,
you
wait,
got
wait,
a bunch of
wait, wait,
eco
wait,
kills.
wait, wait,
Relax,
wait,
Timo.
Mazzino is a hype.
He ran into the
Farmer
ref
eco
with the
kill.
chair.
And that's the thing. I think it's the big turnaround as well, though, because it looks really good with the first duels coming out from MIBR. Individual locations, both duelists getting value out of that rifle that they were salvaging. Both Zekin and
Asuna
Ospas
one away
getting
from
onto
third
it, and
result,
Timo
by the
saved
way.
that round.
Seriously? He's one away again?
Holding my chair, bro.
They're quick out there. They have to be. They have
I
to
knew
be.
he had
Multiple
2
air
already, and he
attacks
was
required
getting
to,
around
obtain that
the
position.
third, but man.
Timeout for MIBR as they feel it slipping away now. Remember,
30, 30,
it's
30.
a few rounds at a time, and now
Look at Verno's KD.
these looks like they could
Oh, never mind.
create that gap.
The screen now. You do. He's gone, bro.
So we got to think about what MIBR is talking about here on the camp. Fraud here as we see it currently on the screen. Verno IGLing as well for MIBR. When you look at the past here, before the iterations of MIBR, the last time these two teams played against each other was way different rosters, right? Artazine was still in that roster.
I mean, I
until
legit
the
don't know
team
what
took
else
responsibility
MIBR
to
is supposed to do with this
Verno.
call.
And for the
Like,
side of
what
Artazine,
could you
they actually
possibly
didn't
be
even
calling a
have war
timeout
yet
to do?
either.
This comp is just so bad.
They face
You don't have like any
in this
util to go
matchup
anywhere to fight things. Like the sky flashes are shit on this map.
with promising rosters.
Like
With good looks from both of these
fuck,
teams.
you don't have a breach to like zone people into
Well,
areas.
MIBR to see
Hell,
if
you don't
they
even
can
have a
find more value
vice to
outside
like
of the
have
first
good
blood
stall.
that both Zekin and Ospas
Verno's
are
hair is
delivering
eating
so
the
far.
headset.
Trying to
Like you don't have a
close these rounds
fade
at
to
that big
like
advantage.
have extra stall. You don't have even like a
Able to
raise
stay
to
down,
zone
but it
people
wasn't
into
a
areas
robot.
either,
Still,
or a
like,
Teo,
second, first
or
bloods,
like,
being
yeah, or
able
I
to
said a
trade with
fade.
Ospas to
Like
continue that duo Bash Brothers synergy. Oh, what a dangerous peek, but he knows he's still fast enough. Gets hit by the Prowler. That's
elite
gonna be
bait
tough
from
for Zekin to
Ospas.
follow up, but damn, what a shot from Ospas to just creep out. For
Stay
that.
there and
So
fight with your boy
3-1-2, and
challenge.
Zekin's been
There's Asuna's ult.
A thorn to the side of Leviathan with the Neon Judge on split. So he was trying to pull it out this time around too, trying to play that bait and switch. But great utility from Voro just to answer
Honestly,
back onto the first blood.
I think Neon for Neon,
identifies
I'm
Zekin
cool
in
with
the
that
early.
if I'm 100 Thieves.
Even up the field. And now taking the advantage from the neural theft.
Break the Seeker
Cryo
Cryo.
realizing that you're playing retake once again.
They try to answer with Seekers just to get a bit of that info back to
Cryo.
counter. Cryo's already going to work on Verno towards A here, realizing the play was going to be solo. And they crash onto the B
Nice,
site.
Asuna.
Asuna already has the
Give me these
high
last two
ground
kills,
and
Pete.
the rest of the
Give me another
they are
race
trying to
ult.
figure out what the timings are here.
I'm honestly done with both these teams, I can't lie. Oh yeah, same.
Will be tough here. Right now,
As an
it's
Americas
probably the next 10
fan,
seconds
like,
to hoping to get a pick.
I prefer 100 Thieves to
Unless there's a
NRG,
trip
like in
here,
terms
I
of
don't know
like
if you really wanna updraft
organizationally,
that, and it looks like
and
you are.
I like the players on 100
I was
Thieves a
gonna say that
lot.
would be a big element of
But
surprise for Ospas, and
as an
seeing if
Americas
it's
fan,
something
I
that
want to
happen,
send
but
the
as they
3
realize
best
they're gonna
teams,
be
so I'm going to be
breach the
rooting for
roadblock.
NRG if 100 Thieves win this game. And obviously,
back
I'm going to be
safe.
rooting for 100 Thieves over MIBR.
Great ult by Cryo.
Even though I like
on top
Zekin
of that,
a lot.
identifying that there's only one person on the A side, take that duel, open
Yeah.
up the site. That really kept MIBR at bay, playing passively towards the spawn. And 100 Thieves had the whole map to take care of. Or that they could utilize, rather, to their favor after that information.
And it's been pretty confirmed for 100 Thieves they can find a fight at Satellite there, or somebody will kind of be on ramp to fight and fall off, so they go for it with that possibility of a Cryo ult some
We
point.
had at
And then
Melange
ways to
and
eke out,
Ian
defeat
in
the
the
Prowler that
wrap
then
their
8
Fantasy
seconds,
All-Star
and the
teams.
follow-up from 100 Thieves is just too strong across the map.
And Asuna has been having some nice little satchels on the executes.
Don't
We
know
saw
if these
one
are the
earlier on at
roles
the
that
top
I
of
would
the
pick
box
for
with
everybody,
Canteen, this
but
time playing
yeah.
on the top of generators, so
Is-
using a lot of
is
that elevation to their advantage. And if you're continuing to play this 1-3-1 for the side of MIBR into this mid round, it'll be very difficult right now to deal against that.
Alright,
When it's-
Cryo just
especially when
leaving
in
this
front
side of the
a
map.
You have basically a dog that's being used right now, so what do you really have
I
on
think
the
they've
besides flash
fully cleared out
knockbacks?
this half of the map now for MIBR, so that's a
So
good
they have to
start.
make sure that
They'll
stay
have
on
numbers
their
over
own
towards the
for
same
MIBR
main
to
space.
clear all the corners.
Timatino making a lot of racket here. They're inserting Asuna into spawn as well, which is going to be weird. Timatino
Nice, Asuna. You guys can go B.
For Asuna to really do
Please go B,
anything
please
spawn,
go
and they're
B.
trading kills
I mean, they
back
can't.
and
They, I
forth.
mean, they
Punch
don't
for
know,
punch here
but
in
like,
sight. And it's actually MIBR
Okay.
to come out on top.
Phantom
is
moments
Bang going to be
in
able to
these
cross?
fights, all through
Okay, good
smokes.
molly.
Nice little molly to keep them at bay that allows here Verno to heal up.
Verno's
going to
heal everybody up,
the
but
window for 100 Thieves to go for a plant.
Bang is
Unfortunately, out of
low.
this one too, no big ults
Yeah.
coming out for both Bang and
Bang,
Asuna.
and they need an Asuna round.
They could continue to play out towards that spawn in the post plant.
Can ask for two of the longest standing
feel like
players on the squad,
that
right? Especially Asuna.
would have been a.
Back and forth, but
I don't
still,
know. I don't know if I like that plant
asterisks
spot,
there.
but you can't really plant for arcade at all.
But it still counts.
Yeah, this is like a difficult round.
Okay, they get the. I mean, they get the brim ult out. I'll take
Some
that.
Hands,
Yeah.
orbital strikes, not going
Okay,
to
they
have
know
any
somebody-
effect here.
Nice Bang.
It
Okay, they know
opens with
where
one
to go,
shot, and
yeah.
they still have safety on the site. This coverage that they're
Bang,
doing
hold canteen.
can protect each other.
Come on, Sean.
Bruno says no. The Guardian comes up, and they're able to get
Nice.
the two
The two
straight
right
onto
Fucking
Bang.
2 was so
Either
bad.
side made it impossible.
Calm
And
down,
that's
calm down, calm
another
down.
round for MIBR here. They squeak.
Fine,
And
it's
that's exactly what I'm
fine,
talking about in
it's
terms of
fine,
what you want
it's
to clean
fine,
up
it's
for
fine.
MIBR in
Yeah.
these hectic fights. The way that they slowed down,
just
knowing
hate
that they had
that,
a 3
like,
versus 2, but after you have the
They were
second
fine with
time, you
Asuna
have
just. I mean, I guess they
identification of at least
were
one
because
player.
they could have walked
Now
out
you
spawn
play
on
the
Bang.
2v2. Verno wins that first
from
fight,
Zeno.
and they make sure that they swing together for that last little kill here. Because you talk about an all-star roster for MIBR, but a lot of these fights were a lot more individualistic for these players for the last couple of weeks, which defined a little bit of their downfall
I need Cryo to
for
fucking
a lot of
lock
these
in, man.
matches against Envy, against Cloud9.
Like, Bora's
little bit
playing
less
whatever
against
he's
Leviathan,
calling. I don't care. Okay.
Thank you.
Toady, if you would want one person on
Ground
MIBR
right
to have a
here,
rifle,
if they
who
can
would
get a
it be?
fifth Going into the half, already pushing
Second.
down out of B.
Look at their
Cypher
buy.
set up onto A here
Yeah,
for
I know.
Tex to stop them from getting in. They got to be careful about the retaliation, how
Okay,
long they
is
spend
this
on here.
enough
See
today?
Ospas just holding the line as
It was-
Zekin made it sound
That's
like
bad because Asuna
they
is
were
playing so
dashing
fucking
away.
good, bro. You don't want him
Easy
to die
shot too
first.
for Ospas.
Yeah.
Now Prowler came from so far away that it's easy for
Why
him
am
to
I
wait down
saying
that
that's
line and
playing
just
good,
punish
man?
Asuna dropping.
What's
He
happened
is?
to me?
Another early man advantage for MIBR.
Yeah,
A
but I'm a
scout
hater
coming
at
out
that.
with the dog, fully clearing the A side, but this is already being heard, seen But it's at 100 Thieves, so it's time
He's
to
actually
use that
playing
walk
for his,
glitch,
for
contact
his,
into the
for
aim
his
in.
fucking contract right now, bro.
Ben can cook something with an orbital strike if they still want to use
He knew
those
he
as
couldn't
an
keep it
entry
up like
tool
that
to
much
get in on
longer, and
this.
now he's like decided to look in.
100 Thieves kind of need this round.
Crash out onto
Actually,
sand.
they don't need it. MIBR needs it. Or, no, MIBR would really like this round. This round would be huge for them because this is their worst half.
Yeah,
no, they
absolutely huge here. No, leaving just Cryo and Timotino
actually need
down.
Like they need it. I don't believe they have enough to stop that.
Last round too.
I mean, it's not like there's much there for MIBR outside of
Get out with
second.
too much damage done.
Like, Osvas is going to sit in main the entire round.
If they're going to make this possible, that was a big
God,
one from
Timo.
Timotino,
I
but
mean,
he's
he
got
waited
a lot
for
on his
the
plate for the
second
rest of the
best.
round, and it's not going to be
I mean,
enough.
they didn't really
Second
bait
with
for him.
two
They just ran
finalizers,
out together.
and that's going to be a 5-7
Yeah, but it's still
first
good.
half.
Able to keep it close too for MIBR with the last.
Oh, I
rounds
recently ran an
to
ad,
end the half.
apparently.
Great recuperation too coming out of
Where are
it
you
since the timeout from Fraud.
I didn't even know that.
Great shot, but I love the dancing shoes of Tex here. He's been
Even
such a
Tex
good
is
player
getting
around this map, around this site.
I'm still.
And to keep the dream
I
alive
still
now in this
don't
first
think
half as we head
any
into the
of
second.
these
Nice, guys. Let's
teams
go, guys.
has shown enough to beat Energy.
MIBR mounting a bit of their comeback
No,
right before half.
definitely
We'll see
not.
what happens after
Like, not
the
even
break. Don't go anywhere.
Close, like 13-6 games that we got in with this team. I cannot support Team Heretics, but I can whoever support Benji Fishy.
Is that might be your I wouldn't say they have it. I don't know. I think their comp is just shit, but like specifically on defense. So I don't think their comp is particularly good on attack. But if they're getting 5 on their bad half, then that could be an issue. Asuna is the best duelist in all of Valorant. True? We all know this?
We?
Yeah.
Nintendo Wii.
No, like you and me.
We, like in French? See? Yes?
No, like you as in you, and then me as in me, and then as well as like Chris and Molly and Adba and Max.
Okay, let me DM Chris. Yo, man. Quick question. Do you think Asuna is the best duelist of all Valorant? Let me ask this. Like, it's just a question. It's
Yeah.
just a question.
I mean, he might say no just to like rage bait me and stuff, but like he definitely believes it. I'll tell you that. Tony, are you ready for the worst half of Valorant of all time? Verno's
No, you
messing
have
with
to
his
be-
crosshair, by the way, right now.
Who?
Verno?
But that's kind of cute. But nonetheless,
Oh,
this
that's
is
the problem.
a very fun first map that we're witnessing so far in this series. Again, elimination between both of these teams and a big gamble for 100 Thieves as well. Out of the 3 maps, 2 of them was never played by them on this stage. As Sideshow mentioned, sometimes it just comes down to just making sure that you win Breeze. But so far, doing an excellent job on the first map of Fracture, MIBR's pick.
Nice cryo.
That's not any time to wait on this. They're gonna
Nice.
jump 40s right into Arcade and absolutely
the fuck?
smother
I'm going to get a piece of
MIBR
lasagna.
without
I'm
a chance to
GG.
think. And now Tex is
I
like,
need
okay,
lasagna.
I'll go see what I can do. Oh my gosh.
Honestly, the funny thing about this map veto is like
Timotino making a call.
I think
No,
MIBR is
good
more
position
likely
here.
to
It
win
shows you,
Breeze than they are to
these
win
wanna be
Fracture.
Just ready to explode.
In my,
and
or
have
at least
the
that's what I
profile
thought
already
heading
existed.
into this.
And it's so unfortunate.
And I
when
still
you look at
kind of
these
believe
storylines
that,
of
even though this is
MIBR kind of,
5-7.
like, faltering and whatnot, and people are going to criticize Tex a lot. But look at how many scenarios where he has to play a 1 versus X's. Like, how can you win this when you still have Timotino alive and Bang and Cryo, right? And even the IGL around that to support. So it almost shows to me that 100 Thieves and MIBR are somewhat similar in a sense, because for 100 Thieves, it's a lot about the 4 players making a lot of noise, and Cryo is able to have a little bit more of a free reign to lurk around.
Crazy.
So MIBR is doing similar things, trying to create the diversion so that you can have late lurks coming out from Tex. But the unfortunate thing right now is that MIBR are still, at least in that piss round, finding some gaps that they can't really clean up here in these chaotic fights.
The scoreline here.
This could get a little wonky. There's 3 players here from 100 Thieves and 5 from MIBR.
With the kills that they have, everybody else taking the assists on this run.
Nice Timo, nice Timo.
Again, behind each other, 3 for 100 Thieves and a few more.
Okay, that's a fast round of Valor.
In the fight. They get another
It's
win
a Bulldog and yeah. The thing is, I knew exactly what gun that Asuna was gonna have.
Had already a showstopper in their bonus round. Now Timo is 3 away of getting the overdrive. These nice picks from the Outlaw. Great work once again from the.
Wait, did I say Asuna? I went
Just
bang.
mentioned it here,
Not
Riff,
bang
the
is gonna have.
support in terms of the amount of util coming out, crossfires too, to making sure that these players are getting picks. Asuna already dropping a casual 20 bomb in 14 rounds of play.
Fighting straight into door as well towards A-Halls. And even on your gun round, you're going to feel like you don't have initial control. That's annoying.
Yeah. Silver lining for now for MIBR is that they have plot armor to play against Timotino's Outlaw. Everybody went with full shields across the board. That means here no mollies for the post plant for Mazzino. 1 flash available still here for Verno.
Timotino. Oh, nope. Okay, 1 hit.
Plot armor.
Plot armor. Tex keeps that. Look at them. They're just hunkering down here. They're like, okay, we have to make a move now. Now. Their hand is forced, and it is forced well.
All right, Tex 1 HP here.
Opener on cryo, having
that could make a difference.
For the rest of the team to move in.
I need that bomb down.
Just on the other side of the wall is going to be the rest.
Not much util here for 100 Thieves.
And it's huge by MIBR to shut down the site retake. Vora now left alone.
I need something to drink, bro. I can't talk right now.
Finally work that map the way they want and really get around 100 Thieves.
I'm gonna go do it.
So after the first whiffy shot from that flank on the defensive side, MIBR felt like they were trapped and cornered.
Yeah.
Also losing Zek into paint shells at the front of that B line. Well, I saw Verno just trying to desperately heal him up with them trying to fall back from that paint shell throw from Asuna. But thankfully, as the util dwindles down for this side of 100 Thieves, MIBR chose to re-hit and won their duels to get into the site. Salvaging here their gun round with only losing Zekin is actually huge.
I think it's funny to see though how kind of they got up to that arcade space. They were a bit timid to take it. Enough time for Timotino to come around, but when they did need to activate, they just did.
Yeah.
So just do. Just go.
All right.
Don't think about it. Just do.
I'm back. I got water.
Don't talk about it. Be about it. See if MIBR can keep this momentum up here as they strike back on that bonus round of 100 Thieves.
Already an early op as well. So we went from Outlaw to Operator, line being held towards that tree side, and as it pops up with the camera, nothing's there. So for MIBR, they're already fast tempo towards this A site. Here comes that fight towards that back south side, and Tex wins it.
That's a huge kill from Tex.
That pressure from across the map isn't going to feel the same now for 100 Thieves. MIBR doing great chip damage as well through the smokes as the Phantom game continues here on Fracture. And now they get the plant down for all security.
That's such a huge kill too, because that allows now for them to play outside of that site to play the pulse plant spam.
Oh, shit. They were not ready for that at all.
That was just...
it's good for MIBR.
A trick. Opening the door and being ready for the full fight. 100 Thieves fall immediately. And now it is just a save by Vora.
Couldn't be a worse peekaboo moment
So
than that
frustrating.
for 100 Thieves, because they had iPad out, we're getting ready to smoke down, getting ready to
These are
fight
some good
towards
post
that
plans from
gaming control,
MIBR,
and
though.
Verno
Like, just
calls
being
for that
proactive
timing.
there.
Opens the door with a Sky Flash. Doesn't pop it so that the rest of the team can just fight in front of it.
100 Thieves haven't looked that great on defense so far.
Down. And this is the strong point here for MIBR with this comp. That's how it dominated too for the map pick against Leviathan, was having more rounds on the attack side with both Zekin and Aspas at the point. Look at that shot. That was huge there. A big win for Tex to win that against Timotino. Because again, it allows for them to play safely towards that back of the A ramp or A holes without having to be worried about a flanker.
Nobody goes down either, flawless, so you keep your cash, keep the econ, and they're going to put a sheriff round in the hands of 100 Thieves as well as a timeout.
Right. The first timeout for 100 Thieves, right?
And OB for the next round. I think at this point too, you're starting to see the aggression out of MIBR, right? It almost looks like they are playing a little bit slow.
This, I mean, MIBR's attack side like calling is pretty good on this map.
So I think now
it's just I don't like their comp.
Remove the operator.
But if it's hard to get a read on where they're gonna go, and if you don't know where they're gonna go, and you allow them to plant and get into their post plants, it is pretty hard to stop. Which is why I don't like the Cypher on this map, if I'm 100 views, but I would actually prefer a Killjoy in this scenario.
Maybe even play 4-1s at this point for 100 Thieves on the defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like this seems pretty good. It's like a hard A anchor with Cryo set up over towards B.
You mentioned before we didn't see too many of those defensive rounds from MIBR because they took so many attack side ones. Is this the start of another one of those run of rounds? We'll have to see, as it looks like it's actually
Chris answer me. He says question mark, no, obviously not.
On satellite.
Again, I told you he was gonna say no to rage bait me. Like, he does think it.
I don't think it's like rage baiting you.
I mean, Tony, you think it though. Like, we all think it. All of us think that.
Nothing yet. Just trading util.
Get with Epic Waffles in my chat. Said truth nuke when.
Wait, Epic Waffles, what do you get?
Boss with a few openers. Is they're trying to
maybe,
hide within all these. Oh, they know their feet are showing. They know their feet are showing. They're cooking. Timatino is able to come up with a kill onto that one.
What the fuck are MIBR doing?
Yes, Tex is low. Ospas only has the operator. He hasn't been able to enter the site because it's been trying to keep safety on the back line. And the rotation. Timatino goes searching through the smoke.
Bang.
He had overdrive.
What a shot by Ospas.
Thinks he can get out for a situation to play the post plant, but it's not possible. MIBR grab another round.
I'm going to take Epic Waffles on your Discord. I'm going to get to the bottom of this.
If they were trying to, if they already had.
What did you say, Tony? I wasn't listening.
And those two players were in there. Well, Bang still has the Marshall. He could play that range to look towards that spot, and him just walking in and giving his life away.
Tony?
Doesn't give him a chance to really get that round.
Not worried.
Holy shit, that was scary, but we won the round. Let's go.
It feels like that's been a lot of the rounds, right? Remember when Timatino came up behind Tex and then he was hiding behind the box? They push it. It seems they need the nerves. It's kind of what Airday said. It seems like the nerves are actually making MIBR play to their par.
So there we go. No op on the side of 100 Thieves on the defense. They tried to trap play too with both duelists and also the Vora. Prowler, but they're not throwing
Ospas is gonna disrespect the smoke.
Nice little peek by Ospas.
Again, like, that's just not like the util that they throw with no breach on defense. It just isn't enough to stop a jet like that just disrespecting the smoke.
It's still quite good because you're thinking of Cryo's position. He could still play solo on top of Heaven, especially against this comp, right? We'll hold that thought.
I think we might play jet or do this on fracture evenly.
They would know anybody stuck where Cryo is based on that util now. It's like they want to hit. Tex just gets squished on the other side of the map here as MIBR focuses on B for a moment. And 100 Thieves is focusing on keeping moving.
Bang's rotating through spawn as well, so there's no orb control for him to be able to get an orbital strike to delay. So they're going to have to try to flood retake in this post plant.
Vora went across the rope. Now they have one coming from every angle here on A. Without waiting for just one more, which is Cryo, but it does look like MIBR is set up pretty good to hold these angles. It's true with one shot. Here's that door open, and they try to do a distraction play with Bang, but it doesn't work.
This defense
becomes tougher now to even get into this. They're still going to try though. They know where Vora is. A slide out from Zekin, and MIBR have absolutely started to feel the groove.
The high gear jiggle peak 2 is nice from IBR. Again, it works really well for that 4-1 setup, but you have
Bunker is still watching this game laughing, bro.
Ospas with the operator here. Allows them to work around that map. 100 Thieves work really proactive around the quarters, so a lot of room to breathe, a lot of room to work with for the side of MIBR.
Except NRG also don't play breach on this one.
Crew was first seed in the group in stage 1 of 2024, 2025, and 2026.
And did not make a Masters in any of them. It's almost like somebody called this.
Confident with what they need to do, and they know they need to do.
I wonder who that could have been.
That site.
Me.
Little adventure here from 100 Thieves.
Yeah, it was you, Tody. Good job. W predictions. W ball knowledge. Whoop, knowing ball.
Oh, the shotgun. He's been so quiet,
Nice
just under
cryo.
the radar all
Does
game,
that-
but
does that
making
make
the
Cryo
impact
is
plays
5
when they
and
need to come
14?
in.
Making
Another
the
ultimate that's
impact
going to
plays,
allow the
by the
team
way.
Full information on what's
What
happening.
Riv just said about cryo.
Doesn't want to pick up the rifle here.
No.
Just a moment on that timing of the ping between members being seen as Mazzino cleans one up in sight. He's going to
Why?
be forced around his
Oh,
amazing
Mazzino!
amount of ultimates just get thrown that way.
Yeah.
And they're still scattering for the spike.
2 ults just to guarantee 1.
I can't think of a way to make
Might be
this
hard
look
to work
make Mazzino
Peek
look
with a
bad.
stinger over and
So
over,
I'm just not
be
gonna
a
say
gnat,
anything.
annoying as they can in these situations, and it is going to be
I mean,
MIBR
Like,
that
there's no
find the
way.
final
Their
kill
trading is so good.
around here in the second half.
Nice
I mean,
try
like,
by
Mazzino could have
to
just, like,
leverage
not
their
put
ultimates
himself
to
in
try
that
to
spot,
convert
and he
that
wouldn't have
round,
gotten double
especially
ulted.
after the info that they getting just themselves prepared for.
Also, you get, like,
That's the
one
best.
way
That's
of
the best I could
Neural
have thought of.
Strike.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there, even with the information that you get from the neural theft, Cryo still wanted to peek out to try to pick up the weapon and got punished by Tex right away.
Yeah, MIBR
I
plays
did everything
are
I
really
could to
good.
lose, and you guys still won. Yeah!
Wait, what did he say?
I think they
So I
used
just want to get
all
back to
kinds
that
of
previous
loss,
point
but
when I was
we
talking
can go
about
back.
here the
Go
4-1
back, go
setups
back.
for 100
Let's
Thieves
get it.
with Cryo. Text right away.
Guys, I did everything I could to lose, and you guys still won. Yeah!
Oh.
So funny, man. It's my goat.
Rotate back as a team. Because when you think about the past, I'm thinking about, for example,
Love that guy.
FNS back in the Optic days, having to play like Killjoy, top B having against like a Neon Breach. There's just so much util that doesn't really allow you to play the L spot of that top area.
I mean, at least he got the raise ult shot at himself and not his teammates. Yeah, no, that it was actually good for Mazzino, and I was just like rage baiting.
So controlling that
Yeah,
area,
like Mazzino was dead no matter what.
it's still quite a good spot for him.
So
And
using
he's the type
like
of
two
player
ults
that
there
can
is-
trust to hold that area on top of that B side so they can have a cleaner retake here. These on that. That said, though, the times that Cryo has really been challenged here on this B site were mainly in the lower
What do you
lines. They
mean
had
Cryo is
100
not the
Thieves
worst
who are just
player?
walking around trying to find some
Come on, and he
information.
that's more than Bora. What the fuck is
Good
that? Why is
identifying
Bora
by
and Cryo
MIBR
fuck
to
kill
make sure they're
each?
getting those
They're
openings,
gooning, bro.
get these rounds in their favor too.
They don't have even the half of kills that
Let's see if they
Asuna
can
has
stop the time
together.
100 Thieves here.
Yep.
Or is this
Wait, they don't
after
have
the
half of
Bros
Asuna's
answer, he
kills
pulled out the
together?
PowerPoint
Is that what you just
Yeah.
said?
one of the talks.
Yeah,
GG.
Bora and Cryo has 10 together. Asuna has 22.
GG.
Lots of pings coming out for MIBR as well, so they're just trying to scout for now to see potentially what the setup could be for Cryo.
Nice
That was
Asuna.
supposed to be a cleanup there
Yo,
for
he
the
is
dog, and then
so
Zach to go in,
active.
but Asuna read the play just
Yeah,
as well.
like,
And they have slowed here. Cryo
He's so
continues
goated.
to
This is
creep
one of the
into
first
sight,
time I'm
thinking
like
the
watching
solo
Asuna play,
play
and I
is the
don't
way,
mind
and there's
it.
one for his name. A second one he'll sign off
You know
on.
what?
And now Ospas just at the bottom of the
Want to, like,
stairs.
kick him from the dim.
The spike there, Cryo doesn't even need to do any more.
I mean, he's
work.
been playing
just
well
waiting
this
for the team
stage,
to
so.
converge on his position.
Loving how Cryo's playing this so far.
He's had a couple. I mean, the
Just
two
immense
games
value
that they
give
lost
Shorty
were
inside
bad
as well.
Asuna
He's gonna do
games.
it.
Oh, that timing.
Okay. It's always harder to shoot at
If
somebody
they
that's
load
not
this
working.
God.
One tap,
Right?
one tap.
Boom. Timotino and Bang coming up
Oh my God.
on a few more, and a big timeout for 100 Thieves there.
Who am I kidding?
Again, the aggression coming out from Cryo
Making this one, bro.
pulls me back to that piss around where he got two shorty kills. Close range, jumping down into Arcade 2 to get another one inside that smoke. I love that he's really being proactive around the map and not giving too much space around this B site.
One enemy remains.
Which again is what I praised that
Alright,
Tex was able to
good
do
round
over
from
on the
100
B
Thieves.
side previously.
They finally locked in on their defense.
Right now on defense.
He's Cryo understanding on what util's getting dumped into the site and not usable for his position is super good too. Fast.
Nice Asuna. Well
Faster
played.
than fast, and Hasana ready. Kills Zekin.
Timo's in a good
just
spot
like
here
that.
too.
A second round in a row to get the first blood.
They walk into him.
That's also the reason why you have low kills across the feed for 100 Thieves, because Asuna's taking them all.
Yeah, everything's being
True.
fed. to the
Asuna's just too
grinder
good
right
for his
now.
teammates to get kills.
Boss. Playing it very slow. He just
Nice,
the second
Asuna.
shot down a concussor couldn't happen, and the 100 Thieves are going to run away with another round.
Can Aspas
As
stop
Verno
playing
is
with
in
the
A
op?
halls, even Spike just.
It
in
was
front.
working.
That's crazy too, to dash in for Aspas
Yeah.
and trying to go for a quick scope in the bottom of the
There's
site.
2 rounds that it didn't
I think
work.
at that point you have to
Fine.
give the operator somebody else like Tex or something.
They lost the
Switch out
lead.
the rifles, have your duelists go in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now they're gonna switch it. Now that they lost 2 in a row
Taking
with
that
it,
space,
they're gonna switch
everybody
it.
on the same page for a call, and you're hoping it's going to work situation. I don't know that 100 Thieves still.
Ospas is gonna be like, bro, I don't want to op anymore.
40 seconds left
Second,
here.
you out.
Verno gonna play all the time in the world. Why
Let
not
me
grab
bait
an
you.
orb? Get a bit more of what he can find out info-wise.
Yeah, way more important for him to stay alive than to try to do some econ damage because 100 Thieves are still kind of rich.
Nice,
They're
good
feeling
shit.
it. They're just pushing through, and they're going to be richer on that. 11 rounds for 100 Thieves here. A flawless on that two to build.
I would be a little surprised if
scoreboard comes up
MIBR brings the op back out on this
seems
attack
like
side.
MIBR had that attack string of rounds ready, and now they've hit a brick wall.
Yeah, it's all thanks to Burning Bloods really falling into the side of 100 Thieves.
This is a good shutdown from 100 Thieves, but also like
a lot of value into these fights.
Going into that aggro.
Laser beaming is
okay,
awesome
timeout.
in these moments.
Fine. I'd be extra surprised.
25, 13, and 5.
Now, if that's the case, maybe Ospas will contact something with the op.
Last time out of regulation.
Doesn't look like they have it.
Big important one here too, and we talked about it, right? Verno, for me, I think it would have been better for him to try to save the rifle, but instead he went for the orb, trying to build that up for hopefully getting into the last round of regulation. We could potentially use it, but outside of that, they have just enough money to still go for a pretty good buy. But the important thing too is that they have to deal with this operator now in the hands of Timotino, because that was just given away, gifted from Ospas into the A site earlier. So the game plan drafted around probably similar to what we've seen from 100 Thieves. Identify where that opera could be. But when you look at this roster and this composition out from MIBR, it's just the dog at the beginning, right? They only have that Trailblazer out where they could find that early info. Hopefully they read it correctly on this round. And so far, seems like it. Starting off here on the arcade side with the 4-1.
We're going to take some... Okay, they're going to triple walk this. I think Bang is going to smoke tree.
Right now from Mazzino is that if you move on this spot, you can still smoke on top.
They're going to triple walk arcade here into 3 people.
Over on the A site if you can, while the rest are playing walk.
Oh shit, maybe not walk. There's 4 and they have race rocket.
Just one. They activate already. Other side of the map is an op, so they don't have to worry. Why not hit arcade, says 100 Thieves. And they tip
good
their
start to the round
to MIBR with a quick kill on.
It's now a 4v5, which doesn't really change anything, but
camera from Cryo, if I'm not mistaken. So as soon as you get
MIBR
gets
works,
shot,
but
it's like, okay, well, that's green light go.
There's a 4v5 anyway, but
already a player
down. Use the rocket on nobody.
And that's the trip's gone too, so that gives an opportunity now for players to even take aggressive lines. You're already seeing Tarantino walking down, taking the space, covering one quadrant of the map.
I said that it's a 4v5, but that doesn't really change anything for MIBR.
Asuna just did a fake
use the rocket on
spawn,
nobody.
still stays in the position, actually almost kitty corner now to Zekin. As they're moving around each other, and they've anchored site at this point. A different way to play it for sure. They're going to have each other's backs immediately as everybody pours out of the tower.
Okay, Asuna's dust.
And MIBR is waiting after that util, trying to pause.
Nice, Asuna.
Asuna swings it around for 2. Zekin's going to be able to get overdrive online, but Timotino is still down there as Zekin not overheating at all here. Heating up just perfectly to get it. He's trying to force this plant just to get the positioning for himself, knowing Vora is close and one underneath. He does buy that time. And he's back up to HP though. Timotino with the operator close range.
I have no faith that they're going to win this round.
It is a rifle now, thank you.
Oh, okay, he's going to top pick.
They're calling it.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, got one.
Oh my god! Get the 1v1. Zekin on the ace.
Oh my god, he's so good.
Zekin grabs the ace and the clutch.
Another error out from Timotino in these high octane moments. The first one walking through a smoke earlier on when they're playing a 2v2.
Go together, man.
To confirm a kill when your
Why is he going tower?
You already spotted him forward. Bora could have moved forward at the same time as well.
God,
but I guess he was also just trying to push Zekin back so that Bora could get that pick.
And maybe Tex is
Unfortunately
trying to
here,
get the
Lady Luck not on the side of the slide.
At least.
And you have a big ace clutch coming out from Zekin.
That's incredible.
So, oh my god.
Never
He's
take his
going to
gun
do a
Abdullah, right? Never.
Yep.
Holy moly.
Yeah, no, like he's gonna stay for 100 Thieves this long, with 100 Thieves this long, and the thing that's gonna make him leave is him choosing to go somewhere else.
Tex hiding, peeks out, he's gonna get cleared immediately as this push from 100 Thieves remains consistent
what's he
from the
supposed to do
area. Gives
that was worse from Mazzino.
Not down yet.
Yeah.
It is just down on the ground.
Jesus, man.
That means MIBR has to scramble, push forward into spawn, and puts him in a weird spot, and Bang and Timotino are going to take control of that. 17 and 14, Ospas going to clear one, but the second, the third are too many. Fora
That was
cleans
a
that
horrid
up, and
round from
100
MIBR.
Thieves are on game point for map 1.
That's what you wanted, right? When you're trying to create a diversion, having players with you. Love that they push out towards that spot.
Why is he
It's
just
obvious
planting?
At some point, maybe something
Surely
that
they
Evo's
like
has
said that they're gonna
past
push
eight,
spawn
so
here.
Instant relay bolt to flush text out and to get the pick. And that puts now 100 Thieves at
So
map point
bad, man.
on MIBR's map pick. No more timeouts available. Asuna
Roberto, buy
29
something,
and
brother.
15 in this first map. 4 players now, or make that 3. They're looking for a north side crunch, so a little bit of room to breathe here for MIBR to rush in
They
with
pushed the wrong
little if they
area
have.
here.
Trying to
MIBR is
win
going to
this
get into
fight
their
over
post
on
plant.
the A site.
If
They stick
Brimble
together,
bangs
defense.
one off.
They have to.
Everything's going to come from teamwork. Overtime has to come from teamwork to make that dream work here. The spam goes through, but Aspas is able to clean up Cryo in sight here. 100 Thieves do not have control of A anymore, and MIBR start to encroach a little bit further.
Okay.
Aspas decides to actually back off on
What?
this as he is low and tries to get safety.
Trying to get healed up at the same time.
Yeah,
Trying to keep him at bay here so they can use the orbital strike from the side of Mazzino.
Great Seekers to do that and buy
Steamo.
time, but Aspas still falls. And now it's Timatino
Tekken's
just
going
on
to
the
get a
right,
heal here from Verno.
trying to drop into sight. 2 members of
Tekken will get one
for
here
MIBR
if Aura
still
goes
anchoring
first.
right next to that spike here. 100
Okay,
Thieves
never
looking
mind.
to end the map. MIBR want to push the
Nice,
overtime
nice,
here. And 100
Bang.
Thieves look to sign off on it with just Fora trying to take down Verno. It's not enough. He's slowed. He's going to be out.
Yeah, I mean,
Not
he's
planning for him.
not
Not planning for him. Diffuse
Nice.
goes down. Bang's going to have it.
Let's
100
go.
Thieves persevere
Thank
on
God.
their first fracture play to
Like,
win it 13 to
Second is
11.
trying to watch.
What a battle to start here.
Like,
This first map
Kevin?
of the series between MIBR and 100
And
Thieves.
then
An
he's like trying
elimination.
to watch like behind him, and no one is watching Heaven with him. So like he's like just he's on a fucking island.
Yeah. Verno's just sitting in A main, doing legit nothing. Anyways, back to this game. Yeah, I mean, pretty obvious that fucking these teams are going to lose to NRG next weekend.
They do go the way of Foot, but
They know this is a stack. Like they literally at this point,
look at the space.
They have seen pretty much every single piece of utility
Dude, I want to play Valorant right
of
now,
the players that
you know?
are left. So they know
This
that
is
they
like
can
one of
play,
those
but there's
days where I
still
like,
another couple.
it's
And
making me
eventually
want
now
to
they're
play.
gonna go, okay, maybe we stop fighting the stack and go back in the other direction. Echo is there though, and he has been dangerous at least on the last map.
What?
Mistake coming out. No
What?
way! How's he got 3 from there? Of all the rounds that he could steal, this should not have
What?
been the one. But mistakes made by the side of Foot and Eternal Fire gifted around. See it. 8-2 up though, you know, Bambino. Take the positive. And there you go. Right back on the horse. Echo, hero of the
Okay,
last
stop.
round.
Okay, Zeus.
And just right back like nothing happened.
Yeah, unlucky from
Maybe
Fabian.
it knocked their confidence.
There was an assist there from the Sova and the Omen. Against them. The numbers are as the trades keep on going in. Leaving Foot with that even position to play from. Audas though.
They lose this round.
Has brought the round right back from where
Dude,
the you
this
watch
game
that
is
happen.
so bad.
That's got to be frustrating. And the scoreline is not damning for them.
I mean,
It's
I
not
don't
they
even think
need every
Eternal
single
Fire's
round,
playing
but
their
there comes a
defense
point
that poorly.
where you are just giving
Like, they're
too
just
many
losing these
opportunities to
fights,
the
honestly.
opponent, and it very
And there's like
well
some
will
bad
probably
team
come back
fight
to bite
stuff.
you.
But
At
like,
least
I
in
think
some
that can
games, whether
be
this is
very
one or not,
easily
we don't
fixed.
know, but I would never count Eternal Fire out.
No. And again, every round that you let slip is a confidence builder for them. They've not looked comfortable on this map so far, but once more, the execution has been sublime. Once more, Zeus is going to get you that opener, and there are the trades.
trading.
And this one can't slip, because we've already seen it. 2 rounds in a row. It could have easily been an 11-1 half. Instead, they're looking for that 9-3. Zeus still back in main. The rest of the players sat within the site. Utility removed for
Fabian.
now, and so is Zeus.
Nice fight.
Even wary that there could have been a second player. But the remaining 4 all sat together. They're going to know this. All waiting. Nice work from Echo. Another round that's starting to slip away as Izzy gets one more. But eventually, they are there to close. Not
It's entirely, you know,
owed that today, but
Honestly, I don't even feel like I need to watch this. Who won Fracture? 100 Thieves did.
That this map
13-11.
for Turkish players and certainly Turkish teams for so long. The pistol with a start for Foot could be an end to the map, as they would be getting to double digits right off rip in half number 2. Spike on its way to B, but a late play by Audaz could catch them on the rotate. Oh my goodness.
Sociable. Like the paranoia was great, but can he do anything more? Second layer to it, Zeus.
Okay, thank you, Zeus.
That's
Zeus made up for it.
You might blind them up, but he'll be the one to knock them down. It leaves the Spike in no man's land. Echo now has to leave, has to go back in the other direction. The thing is, though, that Zeus is pretty isolated, and with the cam spotting him out,
he's just dead.
They now know exactly where he is. A chance to heal himself up a little bit, but that shouldn't help him versus the pistol of Echo. The Ghost will do the damage to the head.
Oh shit, okay.
A ring around the Rosie.
Oh yeah, it catches them here. That's crazy.
Just be enough. No, Sopper's caught it before he can cross it.
That's so dumb.
I feel like
it's the best map, but it's definitely the best third map.
It's not the best map, but well, I'll give you top 2 at least. Get behind some damn respect, but
oh boy,
what a way to end out on this series. And I believe that's where we're heading. 11 should be on the board as Eternal Fire have classics to play with already.
I don't really feel like I need to watch the rest of this. Feel very similar. Oh my god, they won the bonus too. Jesus. 13-11. Okay, this match.
They're starting on the attack. They get to set the pace, and on Ascent, that's where they really flew.
Well, setting the pace indeed. Our Foot already onto the B site.
It's insane, like how attack-sided some teams are right now.
They're the first to arrive at the.
And I mean, I'm assuming it's just the game.
Bringing the noise up close. Sociable tagged up by his teammates, Nate, but they don't expect him to be tucked in this corner. Able to find a couple here. Our Foot, but the pressure's still on.
Oh my god.
Fire with Fabian on 1 HP. Get another nade. It's sent out with.
He gets the. Oh my god! What the fuck is happening?
I think that even the
close it out, but Jesus, man.
How integral that pistol round could be. The pistols have defined the victor. A wild chance. Maybe to just clean up.
Okay, now
again, they're doing well.
What's gonna
there always is a bit of a fight out of Eternal Fire, even when they're on these lower weapons. But that early success is very quickly slipped away. 3-player death ball from the remaining Foot players that will be sight.
He hasn't picked up that judge. He has bought that judge.
It's not ideal now. If he has to play retake, it's pretty much useless.
Even still, have a judge.
Is he? Last one.
Alright.
It's not a problem.
Clean anti-eco.
So there's still a piece or two missing. He's also going to have light
relatively
shield,
clean. They have 3 players.
Could be a problem, and well, it's not a problem.
They deal with Sop early. It's a good start for Eternal Fire.
That judge.
We're going to Breeze. I actually don't like watching Breeze.
Run right into.
Yeah.
Although the trade out is found.
Yeah.
It's like the only map I don't like watching.
He has to be crossed to make it towards this B site, but it seems like Foot are all in on it.
Good.
I don't like watching Ice, or at least in the current pool, yeah. I don't like watching Abyss or Icebox.
Obviously, like, there's been some hype matching like this in Abyss.
Like, I mean, other than the NRG Nongshim.
It's always the upside.
I mean, this year, yeah.
Like, what, I mean, I guess the fucking finals game. But that's because it's a final, not because the map itself was actually that entertaining.
Teams are doing it, but I do agree. Game of throws.
But even regionally, I enjoy some
after the last map confidence.
Like, when?
That's going to build into something special. Ultimate already online for Fabian. That showstopper built up early. And they have 4 players towards this B side of the map.
And also, like, I feel like a lot of the Abyss games are just because, like, crazy thing happened in the game, and not because, like, the map is good.
In fact, it's essentially just a Viper.
Like, the map isn't interesting to watch to me.
Foot from pressing forward, but
like, there have been some good Abyss games.
Wait a moment. Allow aggression to come
but like Split has had some good games, and is also an entertaining map to watch and interesting. You know.
Even getting the showstopper out on the other side, it's dodged.
Oh, that's the best duelist in the NBA, by the way.
The ruse has worked. The B side is wide open.
Yeah, even still though, I don't think they'll mind too much. A 5v4 retake for Eternal Fire, it's not too much of a detriment. Okay, maybe there was a showstopper or a Viper's Pit or something that could slow them down. Yeah, maybe that would be a problem. But at the moment, it seems like the ball is in the court of Eternal Fire, and it definitely is now.
I think that might have just been a spam. Great read, great timing. Pressuring a player back towards main. Now Yedege pretty much out of the round, and as he tries to step back in, Echo's waiting for him. Crystalli in the same boat.
Okay, good work.
Echo.
Completely in the bin as well for Foot. It's a hero rifle for Zeus, and the rest just holding on to what they've got. Now, bear in mind, Zeus is 2 off a showstopper. Sop also 2 away from that overdrive. But I'm more looking at the sniper of Izzy. A real opportunity for him to farm. He's just on the wrong side
actually
of the map.
pretty huge.
The nade is good. Forced Aldi's back for a moment.
This Foot team is not good.
So did EF for a moment as well. You can see the rotation of Neki making his way back towards this A site.
They're winning because they're in
mid. It's essential in this round. They were to get back to A if they were to challenge for that control, but straight into an outlaw. They lose one. Fabian's deep push catches Yedege, and now put another box in. They haven't got any space in B main. Denied the control on mid by that orb, and lost all control over A main. Even Sewers now a massive problem for them.
Go, go, go!
And then they're gifted a kill. They're gifted a way back in. Izzy's just made a big mistake.
Echo's low. Timing is going to be huge. That's now Sop with a rifle and Ultima online. We talk about the mistakes of one side. Well, we're witnessing the mistakes of the other, but that's a bigger problem. That's a spike down. All the opportunity in this round may have just faded in the blink of an eye. A wraparound from Sop. Needs to hit a shot, needs to give some space, and it's not going to be happening. Echo even on low HP. It's a double up at
Good work
triples.
from Eternal Fire.
Someone that...
I have nothing to say about these rounds because they're just kind of walking around the map and just doing whatever and popping.
Yeah. From the get-go.
Like if their early round idea gets shut down, they're just
the Viper's Pit online. Get ready for more straight BS coming your way. Foot coming into round 6. A timeout's being called. They come in, rifles by their side, ults in their back pocket. Especially that showstopper on Zeus. We saw it burned up early by Fabian. He's now just 2 away from having it again. But that Viper's Pit could be the target.
Well, yeah, I was going to say, I wonder if the pit's not down in mid because it makes the Viper too much of an easy target. But then he's used it in heaven. Now, it does make things a little bit harder to pinpoint exactly where he is. He could be up close, he could be further back. It could even be sitting on the edge of the rope and just fade away if needed. But I was wondering if they'd maybe pressure it with the showstopper. For now, at least, just clearing out the vents.
Left 3 towards the A site here.
There's no Skydog to work with now as well. You can't challenge that pit. It's just not worth it. Instead, they'll go elsewhere. The A site, but numbers are here for Eternal Fire. Zeus having to wait a moment. That rocket fuse running out, and he fires onto dead air as Yedege falls in A main. Another player sneakily sitting down below is Audaz, landing kills across the board. It's Eternal Fire shutting down this A push and leaving Sociable all alone. As he baits them out into another fight, they will not bite. Sitting back and waiting, even when the plant comes in, the advantage will be theirs, but Sociable takes the fight to Eternal Fire, isolates 2.
Ooh, that could have been interesting.
Seen many teams heat
Or
up
could have gotten interesting.
within the Turkish scene, but when it comes to dethroning Foot, especially when on form, it's always difficult to do. Audaz,
you are playing
Neon!
Neon!
With the weaker weapons, it's honestly a bit of a win for Foot. The A site wide open, but it takes them a while.
Yeah, they don't know that.
Being cautious of players up in heaven, of course, but that time bleeding from the clock is going to make this much more difficult to get a plant, indeed to get post-plant positions as well. There's no one left to do so. The planter.
God, this is so bad.
Of course, looking back to prior matches for Eternal Fire, their defensive side has sort of been the be-all and end-all of this map. And at 13-11
I would
victory
love
over
to
GX,
see a
10
team
of those
play
rounds
Vice against Foot
We're on the defense.
on this
But
map
if they go in 10
and like play it well.
I think that this is done.
There has to be a change, and you're hearing it. I mean, we heard it just there in the replay from our big-time lookalike that they're almost fighting for this space. Eternal Fire, and you can see it. It's especially towards a ramp. I think he was talking about Heaven. It's somewhere that Eternal Fire are not giving up, but that means there's a battle to be fought and potentially won in that space. The problem is Audaz, who was previously up top ramp, now sits at the bottom. He had Paranoia in hand, waiting for a sound cue. But now they give up on that crunch. 45 seconds left, and the pressure sits with Foot. A man down, up against a showstopper again from Favi, and that's his second one of the half so far. And when they make noise, that's when the problems should begin. Showstopper fired in right away. That safety net falling on right off rip. And it was a dead-on shot. But with 25 seconds left,
they're loading into the game right now.
Pick up the pace, and they've caught Neki reloading.
Yeah, that was an awkward position from him. Ordas is still at the back of the site, though. Echo
might just be caught
rotating. There's a backstab being watched by Sociable, but that spike nil.
The blind doesn't actually blind him. Dude, what is happening?
They have to kill him. They have to kill him. He's looking to leave. Oh, it's seconds away. But Sociable, we speak about his timing. That needed to be bang on.
I mean, he got away with murder in the last round. A double
being a genius.
But the loss finds its way into their camp. 5-3.
Cove moment.
The gap closes slightly.
Last round.
That was moments away from being a genius play. Stop. A great shot, but they've got to defeat the maestro of mid. Echo always looking to get aggressive. Gonna make things that little bit more difficult for Avian. This is cheeky. He expects the first, second player. The jump down is not enough from Stop. This man seems like an unstoppable force. Someone to be a 12 5 even looking for.
What the fuck am I watching?
Easy. And now Echo ends.
Ugh. Yuck.
And that is, again, I have to underline it. That
I see why people
MIBR
were
needs
complaining
right
about
now in
that
the
game.
Series to keep this competitive and to keep their run alive in the lower brackets to have a chance to qualify to London. Be clean in your team fights when it comes down to these retakes. Or just team fights in general.
Yeah, it's going to definitely be a different look from 100 Thieves as well, just not in the agents, but how they're playing it right. It was very Asuna and Timotino fed last time. They'll be opening up the space with, like you said, slicing the angles more so and a little bit more work on their own shoulders to make sure that goes through successfully.
Did Foot win that game? Yeah.
A bit of a back position played by Tex here, so they can play a retake on
man,
A
that attack side is rough.
Just going to filter this info over and look to have a safe retake. Actually, they're going to go all the way around with 4.
Like, I think they would get beat by, like, multiple styles of
That's good for 100
teams
Thieves, just flashing and double peeking. They know it's going to be a big
at
fight
international
from behind.
events.
So 100 Thieves, they have the
Like,
choice.
I think they'd
Yeah,
lose
all
to
of
an
them are moving
NRG
towards main.
G2 kind
Here
of
is that
style
big team
team
fight coming.
that's going to be good at shutting them down. And I think they'd lose to Paper Rex, who are just going to be better at playing, like, how they play.
Start to light up the kill feed. It slows down for a moment as Spam comes through the box to see what anyone can pick up in the fight.
Okay, Asuna.
Trying to get the heal through, and that was actually a hot spot for Mizzino to stand in Asuna's kill. Yeah, they're just going to walk through here. Try to give Verno a big hug. He doesn't allow it. He doesn't want it. And it's not going to be the 1v1.
No time,
They've got to
though.
get that defuse down
Temo's got
almost
this.
immediately as Timotino starts to play. Ring around the
Nice.
Rosie and does not
Let's go,
give
boys.
enough time for Verno here.
So we like to
and
see.
That pistol round is 100 Thieves.
And I love it for 100 Thieves. There's no point
What?
in flipping the map because the spike's already planted. So you get the information that
What, boing?
they're giving up the backside.
Boing?
You know their flank is coming in
Yeah.
from potentially
Boing?
double doors or
When
from
you're-
main.
when you're
So they
being boing?
all rotate back towards the main side. And look how annoying. One smoke with the upgrades that we have now. 20 seconds pretty much on that smoke. That was left by Bang. Didn't give a chance for MIBR to have the cleanest of fights moving back and regaining space towards A main. There's
Good
still
work from
util to
100
delay on
Thieves.
Asuna with a flash. This is just beautiful here. Coordination and also stoic holds.
Get
on
Asuna
side
the
of
orb
Thieves.
here and be main.
Another pistol round under their belt. And now it's just down to the orb control on the attack. Asuna already moving forward. They shielded up so he gets now past the halfway mark. They mentioned it at the desk here with 3 ults in one half. Well, now with a Phoenix, you have a chance to potentially even do 8 ults if Asuna continues to farm like he did on that first map.
Just keep orb grabbing.
I think that might be a little
MIBR
much,
has an idea,
fans.
so everybody at B knows they're about to see a plethora of players. Ospas has to drop off of ladder height. Doesn't get a kill on that one. Banks.
I think they should make
it in as they just
I think they
take
should
out
make
the
an
rest of the
ult
members
that's
of
like 20
MIBR.
orbs, and if you get it,
Finalize the
you
round.
instantly
Nice
win a
trade.
round.
Going to alert them of the flank, and Timotino's quick outlaw. And just like that,
Thoughts?
2 rounds for 100 Thieves as we start Breeze.
Wait, can you
And
repeat
that's
it,
also
please?
the biggest
They should
reason
make an
why we
ult
have
that's
the
like
switch between
20
Asuna and
orbs, and,
Timotino
if you get it,
Bulls, right? We were
then
joking
you
around,
and
it's
you
just
use
because
it,
of the
everybody on the
dual
enemy
ults
team
that you kinda
instantly
had
dies.
Timotino and Phoenix in the past, but
No.
most importantly is
What do you
it's
mean, no?
around the power of
What do
the
you mean?
smite,
You
for
no.
Timotino.
What do you mean?
We know that Asuna is a heavy
Why not?
fragger, likes to be aggressive.
What's
as
bad
well,
about
and
that?
quite smart too in terms of trying to find his fight in terms of duels with rifles, and Timotino more of a sniper for the team, so it just makes sense now to give it to an
I'm not
escape
going
artist
to
like a
talk
Neon.
about it.
It allows
I
me
don't
to
want
take
to,
these fast rotates to get value off the snipe.
You know why?
So that's the Outlaw looking towards the A main.
Okay, what about like 30 orbs?
Excuse me, towards middle double doors.
No one
The
is
A
going
main's
to
actually
use
being
that.
controlled by
Like,
Zekin with the Vandal.
why would you pick that?
So you can.
The only reason people would you do it is like to make content.
Fronts here.
No, you play it on Fracture, and you get 4
ladder.
orbs.
I don't know if they didn't see him last time, or he wants to play that until it goes into effect. But they hold 3B multiple rounds in a row now. This 100 Thieves are going to look to attack A once again. The smoke reset. That's going to be the walk-up.
Super team MIBR they said, but lose to 100 Thieves, clown emoji.
Right through A with the run it back to start. Oh my god, Timotino was in front of it, so he can just be with the flash.
The thing is, they're only losing to teams that they should be better than.
Space up for the rest of the team. Oh my gosh.
Maybe outside of the Lev game.
They know how close they are.
Just great on Mazino and Zekin to fall back, though, to make sure that they stay alive and they could flood retake as a team.
Yeah, it's good that they fell back and didn't die, but they used the fucking harbor wall.
Anchored up on that side, and now they could start moving in here from both.
I'm so tired of teams playing harbor and just doing that.
Just trying to slice it. Who's gonna dice first?
Like, you can use the harbor wall to hold the site, but you actually have to have people on the site to do it.
They start to cross over to the other side of the sites. Site still being held though. Cryo gets the first kill. Asuna, a slight
nice.
delay
What?
There's Cryo and Asuna still come up with the kills. 100 Thieves have no.
You know, it would have been nice to have a harbor wall there so they can spam the spike as easily.
It will not matter that it's their bonus. They only lose Cryo.
On top of that,
I'll be right back.
Asuna was going for the big flank in the end on the side exec from MIBR. I didn't even put into account here after a plant for the side of Bang that you have a Reckoning available as well. So in their bonus round, be able to have 2 ults is huge to stall the gun round for MIBR. And unfortunately, the woes continues in the camp of Fraud. Losing pistol, losing bonus, and already you have to start playing the comeback game, and you have no money to work with. A Stinger, no armor from Azino, and he's playing that solo towards the A side.
Timotino can already call mid. They see that MIBR is trying to get active for a low buy round, and the information doesn't stop coming for them. They can now get together here and make sure they're in the right spot to just clean up this elbow push. Another shot on the Aspas will do it. And it's already numbers up for 100 Thieves here in round 4.
Yeah, I don't want to see that happen when you're allowing Asuna to farm these kills too. So look at that, even giving the spike to Asuna for the plant, he'll get the ult into the next round. So the more you're waiting here for Mazino, the more it's easy right now for 100 Thieves to continue to snowball. The next round is potentially another ult for Asuna. It works out well for 100 Thieves.
Yeah.
Aspas just tried to go for a peek dash back, but that was a big tell that they were going to swing a couple of players outside of that. So 3 players were already ready for the side of the Thieves to not allow any surprise factor to come out for that peak of MIBR.
And Cryo has just been lurk master on this. The audio he grabs there to set Timotino up to shoot back towards tunnel and then push. They have a lot of control on this. And MIBR back to guns, back to Aspas with an operator.
And Control's been the win con for 100 Thieves against Loud last time around too, and they want to continue this. Disrespect MIBR, and they've done so well since the first map. Now let's see how they activate here on this round number 5.
One there. Wait, I'm flashing. Charging. Free fight.
Fighting me.
Yeah.
Upper dead.
Last player standing. Spike down A.
What a hold in the end by MIBR as well. Really good, Mazino and Zekin controlling the A side. Now Cryo solo, yeah. I mean, what can you do? Flash is already spotting him there as well. But again, we were just talking about Control going into how good they were on Loud, and that's always a start that they kind of had. Just hot hands being thrown on that side, trying to control the orb, trying to get the ult ready. But look at how patient you stayed on the side of Zekin and Mazino, using not only the Storm Surge to stall, to try to find blinds, you also have concusses from the Rayleigh bolts from the side of Zekin, and they slide through double swing through the one-way, and it's so hard for 100 Thieves to answer back onto this one.
Yeah.
So MIBR able to do a little bit of what 100 Thieves did on the pistol round by throwing that one way and making it very disruptive for one team to take control of the orb. But nonetheless, that death still allows a running back to be available here. Yeah,
I still reckon it.
Yeah, question mark there.
Question mark, yeah. I mean, you push forward Zekin. They put a lot onto that one play. Hopefully have enough to retake on the other side of the map. Doesn't mean the round is over by
What did I
any
miss? I don't even have my
means
headphones
there.
on, so don't
See
answer
what
yet.
MIBR had.
I'm back.
I'm
Alright, what did I miss?
answering right now. I already answered it, so
Kind of delaying the plan,
GG.
getting it just right.
What did I miss,
like,
dude?
just like,
Since they finally get down.
like nothing special.
Tino going for the 1v1 here. Oh my gosh, he closes
What do
the
you mean,
gap on
Masino?
attacks
That's
like
sticks.
that through the archways. But there's a fight
He said
on
team-
the other front.
I think he said
Zekin and
Timatino.
Aspas are making this possible here for MIBR.
What
Mazino
the
comes
fuck?
through with a quick kill. MIBR lighting up that kill feed enough to make 100 Thieves start to squirm in sight now.
Bruno has double
4v2
flash
as well.
here.
Advantage for MIBR. Overdrive available for Zekin.
What?
Bang. Bang again.
Okay, it's
Bruno's
fine.
not gonna let it happen. Aspas comes around for another kill there as MIBR start to wake up here in round 6.
I respect the play for 100 Thieves. You
How
saw
did they
Bang
lose that?
hesitating on these plants, but because the more space that Team
Nice
Latino
shot
was able to
from
get towards that
Aspas.
spawn, the more
I mean,
you
I don't
wanted
know
to
why
edge back
Cryo's
towards the back
doing
of the
that.
site to give yourself a chance to play a post plant crossbar setup in the back of that B site. But now you had high tides being thrown just before. Tex falls, and then the rest of the retake was still quite good because
Oh,
they
shit.
went for what, a double, triple flank. Really kind of caught 100 Thieves off
Ads
guard a
are
little
coming.
bit there, and ended up
Need to
being a good
Use
retake.
it.
For the
Bang
Blue
Zera is
organization.
1 off his Harbor ult. Aura is 1 off his Sova
Back to
ult.
this A main fight to start though. Let's see how much they can tempt out of this, and they're not going to give it time. Near sight misses on
Oh,
that
shit.
one. Actually
Aura
gets
died?
outside as they get the kills they want, though.
That
It doesn't
is just
matter if the
disgusting
util's hitting,
execution.
They're looking for the shots to count. And Zekin realizes
That's so
this
bad.
one needs a pause for cause. He still gets taken down on that hotline towards Crab.
But once again, those two players are taking full advantage of the control of the A side. Both Mazino and Zekin, util positioning, rifles out in their favor, and that's going to have to change the plan for 100 Thieves of conditioning that they can't take control of the A site. They're going to have to start somewhere else, which might give Aspas value with the operator now.
Asuna knows that's a line. Tries to push him off for now. Looks like 100 Thieves will just play this one out until they can get themselves walked into a site. They should be able to choose the weaker one with this pathing at least. And Asuna watching any of the transitions.
Might be okay with this as well. Just stay as a pack, let them plant. Who cares? We'll get around, we'll bring it closer.
Yeah, I mean,
But you see the
don't
pings
have
coming
Harbor
out here
Wall
from
here.
Asuna.
I mean,
full rotate coming across, so he's going to take that space and cross full
No.
rotating back here towards A main.
There's a lot of angles here,
no,
though.
he might die here.
Could get the better
Oh
of
shit,
him.
he's
Sees one
aware.
up
Okay,
top,
never
just
mind.
calls back
I thought he
the
wasn't
rest of the
looking.
team. And he
Maybe
just
sight.
wonders if anybody else is still
That was
eyeing
actually
Crab
kind of
just towards
doable if
main.
Asuna didn't die there.
It's Cryo.
Because there's a body on
But
site.
too many members of
Cryo had
MIBR
ult.
as now they inch closer to tying this one up.
But that was the only reason. Like,
Big
it was
fight by
just the
Mizino,
body
too, to
being
win
on
that one
site.
against
If they
Asuna,
couldn't
currently
get there,
8 and
then
5. Who's been, for me at least, when I'm thinking about Mazino with the Harbor, was back in like Leviathan days with Aspas, where he was probably one of the best Harbors that we currently had in that release of the initial Harbor. This time being a little bit more of an assist player with the kit, not really putting up numbers on the kill feed, but this time around is definitely doing it.
What the fuck is happening to Verno in
The
MIBR?
vibes are also changing too.
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
Seeing Verno being a little
He
bit
would
more
never
vocal
do that
versus
shit
being
before.
knifed twice in a row last time
Verno.
against Leviathan.
Verno Demon out there. Oh my gosh.
Alright, let me go down during this timeout real quick.
Bringing out the true IGL here as it looks like 100 Thieves want to bring out the timeout. Losing 3 in a row after having the first 4 to themselves and feeling very in control of the attack side of the map. MIBR figures out the defensive pattern that's going to work.
Like I said, they can't control A main right now against 2 players, right? If they have 3 players, 4 players to start off on an A side, especially trying to farm the orbs off Asuna, MIBR are doing a fantastic job between Mazino and Zekin to deny that orb.
Oh yeah, were there 10
now
mans yesterday?
There's different things that you could do. You could
No,
maybe
like,
use
I
the
was
ultimate
thinking
to try
about
to punish that again and regain
I thought there
control.
was.
Or now just go for
I
an
didn't
instant
play
pop
this.
on the other side too with these ults.
Oh, no, there
and
wasn't.
Try to get value out of it. And MIBR are guessing
and
similar
we
things.
got
They're
people.
thinking like, okay, maybe
Oh yeah, you
we
guys
should
played
be
on
able to swap with
Friday.
ultimates
That's what
towards
it
this
was.
B site.
Yeah, the Friday-
Let's move our
the Friday
players on that side as well.
What's fun,
Kind of like a
actually.
revamp of their pistol round strat
Did
here.
you
We
win?
saw Tex just playing his life, when he did.
No, you lost both games.
We'll see how it works
Oh,
with
no,
the
I
ults for
love it,
MIBR here into
forgot
round
about
8. Spots on the forward line immediately, and they see the barrel of the operator outside the smoke. His elbow push. Almost going to have to be pressured now to keep going.
How many
Relay
America's
bolts
teams
from both sides
are making
deny
changes?
more plays. They start to mirror
After
each
stage
other.
one?
The kills are going to go in favor of 100 Thieves.
I mean, MBR really did one.
Mibr.
More space. What a blind. A near side rather to come through. And
Unless they make it to London and do well at London, they're gonna make a change.
I mean, it was drafted up there. This was the one-way smoke conditioning that you still had
Hey,
on the defense
Tex.
from
Hold on.
the side of Mazzino, and then you're
This
hoping
is
that
kinda
one of those
weird.
players towards this B side with the op.
No, never mind. All the weirdness is immediately gone out of the round.
100 Thieves, they decide to orb up the front of that B side to control orb for Asuna on that side, and unfortunate there.
So you are currently the third
Barrels,
worst
the gun's
10-man
sticking
player,
out,
by
and
the way.
that's an easy spam for.
Really?
Yeah, based on your
If
the
the barrel wasn't
leaderboards.
even there, maybe they just spammed
Michael
out
and
if
Care
you're
are the
watching.
two below you.
Easily
You're
got that
1
kill.
and 3. Michael's 1 and 3,
Gonna spam
and
both
Care
of
is 1
those
and
in a little
4.
bit in the middle.
But that was trolling my last
And
game,
to be
bro.
able
That
to win
doesn't
this
count.
round off a timeout,
I mean, it does.
with full ults still available,
I
none
was
of them
actually
being
like
utilized
just
for
trolling
100
for
Thieves.
like zero reason.
That's a big win.
I think I know the
here
reason
and
why you were trolling.
turnaround after the talk from
Yeah.
MBS with the rest of the team.
Would I be correct in that reason?
Probably, yeah.
That
But
you were
it's
trying to
still good
rage
here
bait
for
Max?
MIBR, so Texas hoping to duel
Yeah.
one guy.
Wait,
in
double.
the way they
Wait,
can.
double drone tag.
Push him off.
That's what we like to see. I love when
You'll
that
save the
happens.
weapon to fight into the next round.
I don't know why,
Big conversion
but
once again for 100 Thieves.
it makes me laugh. I love when I do it.
But I do like the start from MIBR with Aspas on the op on defense. Remember how
Dude, he's
100 Thieves
actually
were
trying
playing
to grab
fight
this
on
op
the
for his
attack.
contract.
They
It's
are
insane.
fairly slow for a lot of these rounds that are defaulting against the last two teams that they faced off against, right? Loud being the most recent one that you could remember.
That makes sense.
So you're trying to get. Oh, it was a drop.
Please,
through.
Mr. Aspas, I got
That's
the
what
ult.
happened. Knees, speed,
Please,
everything was showing. Easy kill in the end. That was nice there, Bang. But again, just to continue with the point of the operator on defense, if it's a slow play for 100 Thieves when they're defaulting like they were in the past, it allows for Aspas to try to get aggressive lines and to hopefully gamble for a pick.
Well, those picks will keep coming. Operator there.
Aspas on the elbow line.
Economy, and Blade
Spamming a bit out towards the
fight
main.
around when he doesn't have
One of
it.
these just gonna do
They can
B-pop
stop
with the
run it
Phoenix
back.
ult here.
Aston is not going to be stopped by smoke. Splashes throughout. He doesn't realize he's just running
Whoa!
by a few to find some
Okay, he
more.
gets one there.
Bounce, though, as Verno
That's actually a huge
stops
kill
the
to
run
get
back
on like
for
the
now.
one good player on
He's
an
already
MBR.
gained the space as they just creep in. They're literally standing on top of each other right now. And Timotino's going to find that out as he takes down Tex. and the
Verno's
rest
getting
of 100
double
Thieves
shock
surge through
darted.
sight.
It'll be hard to retake. Think about it.
Good ult.
Aspas
Cryo.
at least has to pull out the blade
This should
storm,
win
so that
them
is
the
maybe
round.
something doable for that retake to happen for MIBR.
What a job avoiding the op, too. I mean, Aspas gets that. He's going to get points on the Blade Storm.
Wow.
Symbiotic relationship with him
Okay.
and the operator. But they're
That
gonna
wasn't
shut
even
it
a
down.
like
Do you
a
grab
yawn
it?
that
You grab
much.
it? No, Border
It was
jumps
like a
away as they say, no,
while
that's not
also
for us
yawning
at
a
the
little
speed
bit.
we're moving.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, fast lanes moving through, flashes. The pathing from Asuna is amazing too. You
He
would
got
think
his, bro.
sometimes they'll try to wrap around, fight
Did
towards
Mazzino
that
get
player,
one?
just so that you could thwart the positioning. The off angles are being held here on the defensive side
Second
of
one
MIBR,
dies,
but he
Def
actually
wasn't a
finds
shot
that gap. The smirk that he has going through the Berlin Wall, as I like to call it, or half wall for others when you're watching his game on the B site. And he catches both duelists off guards in the tunnel.
All right, what are you calling in this timeout if you're MIBR?
Timeout, 2 rounds,
And you
and
can't
force
make a
one
roster
out of
change in the
Rod
timeout.
now to call one for the defensive side of
Why not?
MIBR.
Because
And
you
they'll keep
can't change
investing
players in the middle
operator
of the game.
potentially here, going into the future rounds. I think at this
You
point,
should be able to, bro.
you might have to
No.
continue to walk that forward line, find that gamble, activate that dash, get something out of the aggressive op from Aspas, just to allow for you to give some sort of fighting chance. Because if you're not challenging the util available from 100 Thieves at the beginning of these rounds, when they're slow defaulting and then just walk contact pop, there's just so much util
I don't
available for 100
like
Thieves
any
to
of
flood
these.
sites.
The more I think about it,
if
the
it's
more
not
I
dwindling
dislike
down and
both
challenging a util,
results, like possible
challenge the
results in
number
this
of
game.
players on that
Like I
map
kind of just
and
want
try
this
to
to be a
give advantage
2-0
to
and get
that
it over
number
with
that might
because
be on
like
the
it
defense.
is so hot in my room. I can
And look
barely
at this,
think right
you're
now.
coming back into this timeout where
Yeah.
you do have the
Part of me
operator for
also wants
Aspas,
100 Thieves to win
but you
because
also
it's
have
100
two
Thieves.
players with no
Part of me also wants
So
MIBR
they
to win.
are
'Cause
gambling here.
I have gotten every single game right, and now I'm pissed
With
off that I'm
Austin
not going to
trying
get every
to
single
win
game
this
right if they
salvage
lose
this
this
round
game.
back for 100 Thieves.
But I also just
Against 100
I
Thieves,
also
rather.
want MIBR to
It's
lose.
basically one of those
Like,
feels like a
this
final
comp
buy
is
here.
so
You are
dog
kinda
shit.
Pushing past what you know is okay, but need to get the rounds in your favor now. Asuna right up to the front door, and they find Mazzino instantly. Zekin's going to be hiding here. They're not playing their lives on this. They have to play in sight with the speed.
Yeah, just
100
annoying
Thieves
that-
is moving. And we saw Bang do that before in B2. They're
just gonna
inching
get rolled
forward
by any
and
other
finding
fucking
MIBR
team, man.
hiding behind structures.
Got to give props.
I think they have a chance to beat NRG, but they just never play well against any of the other good NA teams.
One simple cage
So
from Cryo doesn't allow for
doesn't
MIBR
matter.
to swing back and forth. They'll
Yeah.
give audio cues as well if they're trying to fight towards that main side.
Look at Bang's KD right now.
Holding on main.
6-6 and
The
7.
rest of the team is going to be ready. Oh, what
7,
a
6,
turn
7.
there in such a short amount of time. Instant shot back to Verno's
Jesus.
face. And now Tax looks
Will
to
there-
save his
will there
weapon
be a
here. The
coach
operator
change
for
because of
Ospas
the
as well if he
comps?
doesn't get just a sliver on
No.
anybody, but it's not going to happen. 100 Thieves continue to move fast
Because
and pull rounds in
there
their
might
favor.
be. It wouldn't shock me.
MIBR also realizing
But I
too that
don't
if
think like
Cryo's
the
gonna
org
start
is going to be
throwing
like,
cyber
we don't
cages
like
in
the
front of
comps
that
you're
A site, you
running,
can't
that
have
we're going to
Ospas
fire
hold an aggressive line
fraud.
towards A either, so
It's more so going to be a team decision kind of thing.
a little bit of a
Yeah.
self
And-
shot towards the end.
I don't think
Oh,
Ospas
they got him.
died.
They got him. That's incredible. That's huge. They
I
are
don't think
almost
Fraud
0
is
to
running these
$400.
comps
They
because
get
he thinks that they're the
$2,900
best
for a
comps
third
on
loss
each map.
bonus. That's not enough to buy an off. No. Sorry, you, you need a coupon or something.
And also, I mean, I think it's more so that they're playing
But the
this
scaling right
comp
after that, you see
specifically
here from
poorly.
Asuna, just so nice.
That is more on Fraud than the fact that they're playing the comp itself.
So that conditioning from MIBR to control A side is fully thwarted now since that timeout in that discussion. 100 Thieves took full advantage of the pause from Fraud. And they have control once again of this map in series. They go back into the
Well,
long
ultimately, that's
tempo
like a team
pop
thing,
with
and we
full
won't know
util
like
into
how
the
much Fraud actually
hold
does for
spawn
the team.
to get value out of
Yeah.
Team
So
Atino
maybe.
with a scope once again.
Maybe they do, maybe they
want
don't.
Glitch to clear towards main, but also forcing now MIBR.
Personally, I would
to
rather them.
He's pushing to other lines
I
where they're
can't-
also still.
The thing is, I have a
having
take,
players
and
able to
I just
trade
know
off
I
each other
can't say it on
in
stream
various positions.
because it's just like everybody would
such
think it's a
mind
bad
game.
take. I literally
Like
told you
said,
it last
slowing
night.
that pace down now, finally picking up the
Oh,
spike.
yeah.
Almost 40 seconds into the round.
I don't remember now.
As Timotino gets the first noise on the round at just about that same time.
Still have a lot of map to work with though, right? Before that minute mark, they saw nobody push out and aggress towards the middle double doors. Asuna has been inserted towards the A line. And now they just group up with Util to take control of towards that A main.
Should be Vora drone, get up here. Timotino's gonna actually just push a little bit. Yo, he takes second shotgun. He pushes forward, sees every member of 100 Thieves now. This should be MIBR hightailing it over to the A site now, and they're still gonna try to fight it. Ospas feeling good on that left side. As he's gonna go down to Asuna. Tex drops to run it back.
You know what, I'm gonna just
kill,
start
unfortunately.
watching for us.
He stays alive,
That's my
gets
goal
that pick,
this
and they're
game,
reckoning for the
so I can
post
be more
plan.
positive.
So 100 Thieves, once again, huge advantage.
They're gonna do like the worst
Kinda
thing
stuck
ever
on
now
grab
that I
for a
say
moment.
that. Like, they're 100
Should
Thieves
be
is
able
gonna
to
lose
get
this
out of
round now
without
that I say
the
that.
amount of cover, however, that would
That would be
cover
funny.
them from a main here.
Don't worry, MIBR is just
Trying
gonna
to figure
save.
out
They're
what
just
the answer is. No way. It's another round. They go back just
Nice
to
round
see
from
if
100
they
Thieves.
can
Good
get
job.
number 4 after this. But yeah, that's where the money has been for a few rounds here, and MIBR are forced to save again.
And you could see too in these post-plant scenarios that 100 Thieves are not giving anything away to MIBR.
But
You can see
MIBR
this
aren't
play
even
from Verno and Tex in
trying to
previous
force
rounds
them
as well
into
with Tex
a
solo
mistake.
on
They're
the
just
2 versus 1
fucking
here,
sitting
trying
there,
to find lines
waiting
to
for a
punish players
peak
that would
that's
be
never gonna
overpeaking.
come.
Yet this time around, they throw the
Oh.
hope towards that back of the site. Then you have the recon dart that does get the ping onto
I
even
thought that was
Tex.
me for a second.
And
I
MIBR
thought I just like
loses
full
that element
DC.
of surprise and have no choice but to save. It's just very nice how they're currently scaling up on these maps and taking full map control, full site control, and playing off each other in these post-plant scenarios, and still keeping the Reckoning as a last line of defense to delay one more time if they start losing players.
So shit.
First mid control that we could potentially see now for MIBR. There's big pings moving down. Both duelists trying to look to fight from the mid double doors. Seems like 100 Thieves are ready though.
Has to be a round, right? MIBR about to swap sides, facing an elimination with a possible 9-3 first half.
Give me
of this
one more.
fourth.
And I'm
would
pleased.
really help to space out that pressure, even if just.
I'm also a little
With
bit
that
worried
smoking
about
zone
this
on the
MIBR
defensive side,
comp
that
on
kinda
attack.
arrow down towards bottom mid,
Jesus.
and then the outlaw seeing both players on elbow. It gives a chance now for Cryo to take some space towards that B site.
And now we get on the site. MIBR. Let's go.
Big fight that Cryo just won.
Let's do
We're
something.
really going to see the full
Yeah.
impact of MIBR being ready for 100 Thieves to be here, but they choose to back off. They saw the drone.
Oh my
and they're actually gonna commit
god.
both duelists on a run back.
It's
and forth
actually
while they're
insane
not
how bad
fully
they
entering
are
the site.
on this side of the map.
And High Tide was already thrown as well, so 100 Thieves are like, well, let's just wait this out. Let's just create that paranoia right now for MIBR
Paranoia,
to just
betcha.
think of where the action could be.
Jesus, Cryo.
Shoulder peek. Tex gets a hold of that on Cryo, and yeah, that's going to activate the right
Surely
side of the
we know
map.
what to fake at that
The
point.
MIBR is going to have a few smokes to get in. They have Mazzino's util, the Reckoning. They have the overdrive from Zekin and Oshboss for the Guardian to be firing over
Right.
their shoulders here. It all has to happen.
Harbor alt
perfect,
retake.
though.
Counter Reckoning would come out on the attack to stall.
just counter Harbor alt.
Getting split, getting caught. Near side's about to wear off here as Oshboss tries to
Nice
jump into the
Zekin.
fight. Zekin gets
Actually
a little
trying
heated
to
up,
fight
but
people.
cooled down immediately by 100 Thieves as they're up a member in this situation. Vora
okay, good
keeps
shit.
it that way as Oshboss tries to
X
trade one back,
1v2.
but it's just Tex. And it's a lot to do here. Getting through two members, the Cosmic Divide, and then getting onto the spike in time.
You could offer
Nice.
Tex.
Shot onto Timatino, takes him down. He's got the spike
$1
in his
million
eye, so
for
that's
this
not a wonder.
clutch, and he's not getting it.
He's got to go for it the whole way almost now. That's going to be too much.
Yeah.
Tex gets the shots on.
Nice try.
And that is going to be the round for 100 Thieves. There's just not enough time. 9-3
Oshboss taught on that play, though.
as they keep MIBR's back
The
against
don't
the wall.
try to win the round
So
play.
good for MIBR to start when they got the money right here in that round number 5, but then eventually MIBR found, 100 Thieves found the weaknesses and ran away with this first half. And MIBR now are 1 half away of getting eliminated.
Try to
from
win!
the DCT's Americas.
Are any of you trying to win? What?
MIBR looking to keep themselves alive in this playoff match when we come back.
Dante Win Trader, you guys need to review your account statements because that brain dead decision making isn't normal.
Not much longer now. And
What did Dante do, man?
People like don't see good stats and play.
Like he's not even doing anything particularly bad.
No. I'm telling you, it's just stats.
Yeah. But like he's saying that like his decision making is really bad.
Yeah, like people are idiots.
It's just, I mean, I don't have any words to say because this MIBR team is just so like, there's no life in them. They don't care. Like Vitality, they fucking care. Like you can tell even when they were losing that they actually care that they're losing. This team is just like chutting.
From them that seem like it should be theirs, and MIBR still looking for an answer
16
here to figure out
and
what
7
Hunter
for
is
Asuna.
using, and maybe to temper their
That's nice.
aggression.
We all
Big
know
fun
who
as
the
well for
MVP of this
MIBR
game is.
with this double duelist was
Yeah.
that they were able to get a lot of plans against their
Unfortunately, we do.
opponents in the past, Leviathan and C9 respectively. Now the third time attempting against 100 Thieves, this time on a defense.
Can we get one Asuna clip though? Just to make my life easier for making the video.
Pretty telling here with the
Because he had a lot of nice rounds, but he didn't have a lot of like he didn't have any like truly insane rounds.
Ready to crack this one wide open. Timatino and Asuna onto Aspas. It's got to be a pistol round for Mibr, but it's sliding away ever so slightly, and bang! Finishes it up. 100 Thieves are roaring on stage as they grab the second half pistol.
Where's the scaling for the side of Mibr?
Actual domination.
The duelist to the high time thrown on a defense.
Maybe this 100 Thieves comp is actually good, man.
Look at that. As soon as the first one comes in,
like I thought it was kind of just gimmicky, but they're winning it on like against multiple teams now.
Walking through the wall. And you talked about it. They're already ready for the side of 100 Thieves.
And even against Loud,
so
who are good at this map.
Not only towards the side of Crab, but also between both pyramids to just trade off and flank from behind.
They kind of don't like
the
Phoenix against
and potentially
Harbor.
Pistols that will continue
but,
to
like,
eat.
They're playing it good, like
yeah, it works. So.
They're getting a buy into this round. Zekin starts it off. They have Stingers to follow up this ghost kill.
God, yo, somebody shoot the Cypher trip.
Gets 2, gets 3, tries to shut down the chances of Mibr, but Mazzino makes quick work of the last
oh my God,
two in sight.
he's gonna get the molly kill.
Trying to get around. Oh my God!
How do you?
A beautiful hot hand.
I don't understand how people die to that.
Perfect. And now,
surely you hear the Phoenix molly get thrown.
HP in a round they were ready to grab.
Let me call back the years for that one. Kobe.
Oh, 11th now.
Who do you think Mibr drops?
And Mibr
I think the only player that's 100% safe is Zekin.
Oh man. And that's no money in the plan for the next round too. This was a forced buy coming out from.
I think everybody else. It's possible.
Kobe.
That they get dropped, including the coach. I don't think.
The timing on that.
I think Aspas could get dropped for performance reasons, and as well as like flexibility stuff. Obviously, I don't think Mibr, the organization, would let that happen. No. That's why I think Aspas is probably safe as well.
Mibr and really, you've seen nothing from 100 Thieves yet. What could you really
like
do?
Second and Aspas is mostly fine, and
aligned as a group to just be there for the trade.
And I think you'll probably get one of you'll have one of Mazzino, Tex, and Verno stay at the very least, probably two.
On that second round that we're able to,
and it'll most likely be like in the order most likely to be cut. It'll probably be Tex most likely, then Verno, then Mazzino.
For that side, but now it's to make sure that that stays ingrained moving forward now to again their potential final map here of this stage. So put it all out there. You got a
exclamation mark goat twitch.tv/Max.
Seeing that hot hands hit and deny the spike.
When are we getting a Maxo stream again?
Yesterday with Raisinates, like the way they're playing these compositions, the positions that they're in are actually denying their opponents so much safety around the site. That has to be annoying to play through.
At least they'll have Stingers with full shields. So no guardians.
I don't know,
no
my
blast
PC lags
cannons.
when I stream and record. By the way, Max, did you record your Premiere games from yesterday? Oh shit, that was not what I meant to press.
And keep the fights in close range.
GG.
Quick from Mibr, but that's just to get feet moving on the side of 100 Thieves. Works for a moment, but it doesn't look like anybody's uncomfortable just yet. Oh, that was eyes, you think, for Timatino? If he would have caught, so yeah, they all saw what was going down through mid on that rotation.
Turn the tide.
Reckoning comes in. Let's listen in to see how this is working.
One more. Nice. Nice. Half wall.
W Max.
Going left side, guys. Trip, guys. Healing you. Guys, chill for a second. I need heal. Backside up. Chill. They're gonna float. Just hold. Just hold.
Relax. Good flank, okay?
Fire me true. He was both. I'm gonna smoke deep. I'm gonna drop right now. I'm dropping. Go be flank. I'm gonna plant.
Fight left together. Nice. Fight left.
Nice. Let's go, guys.
Good round from Mibr. That was good.
And that's what we wanted to see here for Mibr. I think the difference is from comms as well. When I was trying to remember their comms, trying to fight for B Heaven space on split before, I heard keep fighting, but no assertive calls of where they want to fight. This time around, it's not only keep fighting left. So it allows now other players to swing out and making sure that they're on all of the same
Toady,
page.
Wait, was this what you were talking about? I'm sending you something on Twitter. You're telling me to do a PNG of myself that like moves when I talk. Is that what you're talking about? Oh, is it Chris? Oh, okay.
This is now 4-11. There's a lot of rounds that they need to play right now for MIBR. They try to keep this game
VTuber question mark?
Doable for them to win.
I don't know.
Yeah. Ospas and Zekken on attack and not defensive.
I personally don't like VTubers.
Maybe on the right path already. Huge
that's just
from
like
Tex to start this off.
Oh,
denies the
okay.
column flash.
That was really nice from Tex.
Insight that they want. Very nice round from MIBR. Clean sweep on
No, I'm not,
Get
Max.
themselves into the next round with a little bit of cash.
Advantage now for 100 Thieves is that it was an eco in the last round. They still have so many rounds cushioned up. A 6-round lead that they currently have.
Yeah, but it's that what Chris was referring to.
Me! They killed me!
That's what it means to be.
I need to be like second, like to say stupid shit, but it doesn't sound like
It's
I'm
always
malding.
nice to see too, Zekken.
Like,
always
oh, he
being
killed me!
with
Instead of,
very
oh my
positive
fucking god,
vibes
he
and
actually killed me
attitude
there.
on wins and losses.
Of everything there, I am the one that died.
Down or up on an international stage.
You gotta
right?
just like laugh about
Knows
it, bro.
what is possible.
Yeah.
Oh, a lot of pressure
Okay,
towards mid. Asuna finds Zekken trying to creep up.
You have to
alone
actually believe
for
it,
the
you know?
little insert situation.
Thought he had a timing too, and that
Yeah.
flash just really caught him.
Breaking. 100 tips Asuna extended to 2030 on a VCT Super Max contract
Aspas
inspired by
open
the
the
performance
door.
he puts against MIBR
A
on
little
Fracture.
bit more sound over there. push from the
Nation
dark.
takes to Twitter, telling VR forum browser to shut
Potentially be a double
that
pump.
shit up and quit
Right now
playing
you high
with my
tight to
boy.
fake on one side.
Sources
Now
are
you're
Joe
showing hand on
Biden
the right
esports.
side too, and you're forcing a rotate over. It works out. But unfortunate time is off. That spike
what
down
is
and
the
Vernon
plan
will have
here?
to fall back and meet up with the rest of his team.
Lose?
No choice here.
They want to go home?
It's up to both here, Ospas and
Are they actually
Tex
trying
hopefully
to
open it up
lose?
here on this A site when the high tide comes down. And 100 Thieves.
Why are they
they're just gonna play
walking
numbers.
into B with
Play
the
fully
spike
back,
when
let
there's
them
two
walk in,
people in A
whoever you think
main?
as a team. Don't
And
let
they
right
like
now
it's not like the
MIBR
A main
take
players are
on the
making any
full
pressure there.
Whoa.
30 seconds left.
Good
Just
cycle.
gets a vision of what's back in sight. Gotta love that from MIBR.
I think MIBR still
With the
need
way
this
they're
round.
getting info to make sure 100 Thieves cannot get
MIBR
any
needs
damage
everyone.
down.
What are you
Tex
talking
kinda
about?
Why is
starts the
Spike so
situation, gets
separated?
himself out safely.
Fuck if I know, man.
Relay bolts. He's gonna force Timotino's hand now. It gets right in his face. Beautifully played by
Good
both
Tex,
members
good
of
from
MIBR.
Ospas.
But it's still gonna be called down to
Ospas 1v3
here
for
to
the
keep
season.
100 Thieves off game point. Just misses the shoulder of Cryo,
Nice.
but finds the face. And now Asuna attempting a fight, tries to jump the
Ooh,
wall,
they're
but
gonna
he's gonna
lose
be
this.
tempting Ospas here. And you've tempted it too much, tempting fate. It's just one more. Calling up to Vora. IPL, and Ospas says not yet. Not done yet. A 6th
And
round
yes,
for
Max, I
MIBR,
did
and they
hydrate.
keep 100 Thieves off game point.
What great positioning coming out from Ospas, but it really had to start off with one kill that you needed the other players to step up and take. Look at this highlight reel here from Ospas. Nice jig onto Cryo, making sure here that he plays mind games against Asuna and just plays a time into his favor against Vora.
Can we get a timeout?
Getting a Red
If
Bull
they hadn't-
clutch is
if
the
they
time to
used
be
their
most
first timeout
useful. A Red Bull clutch, and
already?
Ospas is the one to
Fuck,
activate.
they did.
Yeah. Again, just to highlight too, Tex, an important kill he had to take against Timotino.
Yeah.
Just before Ospas went for that clutch.
Huh?
Very big. Kind of just put everything at double doors and not let him through. And now they have so much more to do as they head towards B. Ospas trying to open up with the Outlaw as well. Still using that scope to his advantage to try and catch 100 Thieves in a misplay.
Using an outlaw bullet to break a trip as
I
well.
actually like
At least
don't
the camera
believe
spots
anymore.
both duelists here, and you're seeing 100 Thieves activate slightly. Bang is pushing out to try to find some information. Didn't see anything yet towards mid, as MIBR are holding their grounds. But with the rotate, this might get heard.
You can see the pings going into A. MIBR's final thoughts for this one. Ospas off 2 for the ultimate. Mazzino still has Reckoning. They can get Zekkens online here with a kill, and they can snowball the round forward. The site is sliced. Timotino walks up ever so slow. All of MIBR is focused
my
forward
God.
here. Tunnel vision on taking the site. They've got to be moving forward if they're going to be doing this. Timotino gets one
What?
shot, breaks the armor right off a Tex to 1
That's
HP,
actually
and Cryo
so
is
unfortunate
walking
for
with open
Timo.
arms inside the site. MIBR scattered a
Oh
bit.
my
Really
God,
confident
Bang!
members of 100 Thieves could
And
actually
Tex
be
is
here. It's
1
just
HP.
about all of them. only Tex left with 1
Dude,
HP after that
holy
play.
shit,
Inside
Bang.
A main, and 100 Thieves continue to have the answer, Vans.
They're going to win this through time as well. Tex has 1 HP. So they're just using the wall to close that gap.
How did the Harbor ult
He has
hit
to walk
him?
through and gets blinded. And 100 Thieves are able to win the round through a thrifty.
How did the Harbor ult hit him?
All
I thought it
from
was
the
already
lanes from
gone,
Bang's
Max.
Util. Just one high tide covers up all the lanes from the super slice that Mibr was trying to activate inside the A site. The Bucky in the corner as well from Cryo. And Bang just continues to fire up these shots and put 100 Thieves at series
And you can
point.
tell if teams have used a timeout because it says it here.
Mentally
These are
could be a nail in the
timeouts. So
coffin there.
MIBR
What
used both 100 Thieves
is
have
doing
one.
and how they're doing it. It's just making MIBR feel like they have this moment, and they take it right away. It's going to have to be a force push through mid. The Bash brothers, Zekin and Aspas here. Storm Surge out of that position, but it looks like Aspas still wants to try and break through, at least to do
Nice,
something.
Asuna.
Catches Zekin on the hotline, but Aspas is in. Dagger's just missing out of the pillar, and Shrimp's going to be his demise, as MIBR have 3 standing here. They've got to get together before they start peeking out with these 1v1s. Timatino
Nice,
tries to
Verno.
activate Verno. A nice hold and catch there. This might be one for Vora. Quickly turns. He almost trigger control.
Verno 1v2.
He could get some more. As he runs into the site, making quite a bit of noise to see if he can pull out whichever way somebody might be shooting. MIBR doing a great job of keeping this series alive, and it looks like they'll be able to push it another round.
Mazino's
The
got good
Util
timing here.
use
Good shit.
textbook defense on this post plant, and MIBR bring their rounds to 7.
Huge too as well for the teamwork on who to break that dart so that the other one could stay tucked in. But it came down for this. Not only does Aspas tries to come through and tries to get an opener, but at least there was somebody behind to trade off with them, which was right here.
See you in the next. Another round of Util use textbook. Gotta keep it going though. Actually have some money in the bank. Not money in the bank.
Exclamation mark
They lose
flash.
too many members on this. Even winning the round is going to be tough for MIBR, so they got to keep as many members alive as possible.
Oh, this is dangerous too now. With that aggressive smoke, they should know that there's a flank coming. Aggression on middle.
Can't tell if they're looking or not. Timatino is still going to be able to get one. That's the overdrive activation.
No way.
Oh, he is going to wreak havoc in here. Zekin's overdrive on the
even
other
know
side
who I
too.
want to
Gets
win at
2 of
this
his
point.
own as Verno's
Like,
trying to clean up this mid
I'm gonna be
area.
mad
Tex
if
just on
they-
the other side
oh,
as they're
no.
pinching these 3 members
Okay,
of
I'm gonna
100
add that.
Thieves. 1 shot, 2
That's good.
shot.
1v1.
That should be just enough here.
Shit.
Maybe not.
Whoa, what a
Maybe
shot!
not.
Shock dart
Bora
puts him
actually
down.
gets himself a Vandal. The spike's right in front. Verno's down to 35 HP. A final
Oh
shot
my
for the IGL,
God, that's
and Vora
how they
locks it down.
lose.
100 Thieves move on and dash MIBR's hopes with elimination.
Aspas is
And
gonna
on
walk
that
across
side,
the stage and
400 Thieves
punch
winning
Tex
2
in the
rounds
face.
with Thrifties.
Dude, they lose like that? That's so bad, man. That was one of the least interesting. I mean, it was interesting to a degree because Asuna played really well, and 100 Thieves actually were pretty good. But so bad. So bad. All right, we'll raid polders. I'm gonna. Oh yeah, I'll add it and then I'll end stream. Nightbot. Commands. New command. Exclamation mark. Wait, Max. Max, do you want it to be Toady? Do you want it to be Toady, or do you want it to be at adding Toady in the chat? So like @7hero__. Do you want it to at him or just say Toady? Okay. There you go. Okay, that should work. All right, I'm gonna end the YouTube stream. Bye, YouTube chatters. I'll be here next weekend for the final weekend of stage 1. And then, yeah, I have a new video coming out tomorrow as well. It'll be on why teams miss playoffs and stuff like that. Let me actually type in the raid command for that. But yeah, so if you want to tune in for that or watch that video, it'll be on why teams miss playoffs for the teams that missed it. So it'll be about Max. It'll be on C9 as well. But yeah,